Hi, everyone.
Hello.
Welcome to
A podcast will save this relationship. Gator, what are your pronouns?
They, them.
Nice. I'm Sarah, she, her.
I'm Josh, he, him. And on today's podcast, we talked about going to MegaCon.
Hell yeah, we did it.
We did, we talked a little bit about that. We talked about a bunch of other stuff ancillary to that.
Yes. We talked about the COSA
Yeah.
Kid Online Safety Act. Talked about that.
Talked about TikTok, UMG a little bit.
We talked about, well, we finished Harry Potter 9/11.
Yeah, we finished that as well. And then we did our Reddit stories as per usual.
And we thanked everybody for being very kind to us last week about the Reddit. We will keep Redditing forever.
Reddit
we will
forever, baby.
Reddit.
Yeah.
This is a Reddit podcast till I fucking die.
Well, it's a podcast that happens to do Reddit. I thought we agreed on that prior to the show.
Reddit segment till I die.
There we go. So don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, hit the gosh darn bell, rate us 5 stars on Apple and Spotify podcasts. Check us out on Patreon, Buy Me Coffee. We have a bunch of different links down in the description for Palestine, distributed computing, about learning more about the COSA, and straightforcoffee.com as well to buy our coffee. So enjoy the rest of the show.
Bye-bye.
Bye. Hold on. I wonder if there's a way to keep... Nope. There's no way to keep him on my shoulder.
Hey, Josh. What's up?
Hey, Sarah. How you doing?
Do you want to start that way, or do you want to bring him back in?
I guess we're starting with that, yeah.
Okay, cool.
Well, look at this gator.
Look at him.
Look at this little gator. He's cutie. Cutie patootie.
He's a cutie patootie.
They're a cutie patootie. Sorry, I haven't...
They are non-binary gator.
Non-binary gator, yeah. How you doing, Sarah?
Doing good. How you doing?
I'm doing good. We got a packed podcast today.
Packed podcast.
Packed podcast. I want to start off, before we talk about MegaCon, you wanted to do a little segment about how... I'll let you say it, because I think this is yours. I'm taking a little back seat.
Welcome to Sarah's injury corner. Car crash.
Helicopter flying.
Yeah.
I don't even have those assets.
Police siren. Yeah.
But okay, yeah. Welcome to Sarah's injury corner. What a wild week for injuries.
I don't know what the fuck is going on. God damn it. I don't know what the fuck is happening.
Yeah.
But yeah, a week ago, an actual 7 days ago.
Yes, yeah.
I was trying to make, because I saw it on fucking TikTok, cottage pie, which is shepherd's pie, but it's not shepherd's pie. And if you Google cottage pie, a bunch of really fucking fucked up people will give you ingredients for shepherd's pie.
Oh, instead of actual cottage pie.
Yeah. The shepherd's pie is with lamb and cottage pie is with beef.
Okay.
Or, yeah, beef. So I was making it, and I had to strain the potatoes that I was making, because it's beef in a gravy with mashed potatoes on top.
Yeah.
And I was like, I want to try and make it. It looked really good on TikTok. And I was straining the potatoes, boiling hot water. And the way I was doing it like an idiot. It is fully my fault. And I spilled boiling hot water all over my torso.
Yeah, it was bad. It was pretty bad.
That was 1 week ago, and I am still bandaged.
Yeah, we just got bandaged today. We finally are like, oh, we should probably do something about this. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think you looked it up yesterday, and we think it is a 2nd degree burn.
Yes.
And you also said that apparently degree burns is about how deep it is into your skin. So 1st degree is only the first layer, and then second degree.
That might not be true. I don't know.
We're not doctors.
I'm not a doctor. Didn't go see one.
Neither are the
expensive.
CVS people that saw me get a bunch of burn stuff and didn't say anything about, like, maybe you should get this.
They never. I mean, well, they're just workers.
Job,
they don't fucking know. But yeah, I burned the shit out of myself on Tuesday.
Yeah.
And then Thursday we were going to MegaCon. So
which we'll get to, yeah.
Yeah. And so then I did that, and then we go to MegaCon, which is a convention around here.
In Orlando, yeah.
It's fucking huge. It's
basically
gigantic.
I remember last year it took up the entirety of the north-south buildings.
Yeah.
And this year it took up like 4 out of like 6 halls at the West Building, which is like probably about half a mile, probably about half a mile wide.
Yeah.
By like a couple. It's a huge event. Apparently, it's the second largest event for like comics.
Yeah, it's gigantic.
Why is it in Orlando? Why is it in fucking...
I think because it started here.
It probably started here and then it kept growing. Because like honestly, like I was thinking about it, like man, iDrive is not the place for this.
No, it's not.
It really isn't.
The fucking thing. These huge events, these huge things have always been implanted into Orlando. And then it's been forced to just deal with it.
Yeah. And I mean, that goes all the way back to Disney. It goes all the way back to fucking like, you know, all these other corporations just coming in.
Yeah.
You know, and I think that's what's crazy too is like, fucking iDrive as a whole is a very, and we'll get back to the injuries because this is a wider Orlando problem. But
that's the point I want to make.
But like, you know, like fucking iDrive back in like the 70s, 80s was just bought out by like one guy, and he made like a little theater, and then that became the Orange County Convention Center.
Yeah.
And like literally nothing was over there. Disney was like 3 miles away, like 4 or 5 miles away. So it's like still a drive to get to fucking Disney from the iDrive. I don't know how that formed. I have no clue. I should look it up. I should know this. I fucking worked on iDrive, but
for the amount of crap that Orlando has going on at all times, it's the least walkable fucking city in the world.
But also, it requires
it's not actually. That was an exaggeration. Stop typing.
Yeah, don't do. I will say most of I watch. I think City Nerd is the guy's name. He's like a city planner or something, and he apparently like Florida. Any cities in the Sun Belt are just dog shit for walkability. Yeah. So yeah, it is. But also and I think this is the big issue I want to bring up is that every single thing in Orlando, whether it's theme parks or conventions or the Olympic fucking marathon trials that happened while MegaCon was going, require exercise and the ability to walk for 5 to 10 miles a day.
Not just exercise. Not what you might think if you're like, I'm going to go walk down the street and I'm going to walk back. That's fine. That's great. I could do that apparently 1,000 times over. Apparently.
Yeah.
Because goddamn Orlando is like, that's what you're going to do to get anywhere.
We walked about 15 miles over 3 days. Over a period of 3 days.
I walked 15 miles and I had this burn thinking it was like a regular ass burn and it was going to go away.
Yeah.
Even though it was severely painful.
Yeah.
And I was like, fuck it, it'll go away. And this is my fault because I do think like that, and I do think like that a lot.
I do also, and I also think, well, it's like, all right, we can just walk this off. Yeah.
It'll go away.
Like I was
I'm going to fucking die?
I was telling Sarah about one time I twisted my ankle while doing a quick jog, and I still took the dogs out afterwards when I was living.
Yeah, because I don't know. We were just raised to be like,
nah, get over it.
Fine.
Get the fuck over it.
Fuck it.
But yeah, no, like literally, like every single thing that like, even if you wanted to like work a regular job, like I remember when I was working at Universal and Disney, I would be walking 5 miles a day, give or take.
And that's a lot of like, I've met a lot of people, especially people that are fat, that I've met that are like, I really needed a job. I worked at SeaWorld. They made me walk every day like 3 miles just to get to my spot. No,
like, literally
think about that shit. And people come here like as tourists. I saw someone and this is actually, I can't believe that this exists, but back when we were dunking on Disney adults. And a lot of people, I think there's another wave of people dunking on Disney adults, and then people saying like, who cares, they're just having fun. And we responded to that by being like, well, we live here and we see the hospitality side of it. And we also know like we shouldn't be blaming an entire demographic. You're totally right.
No, I should be blaming Disney, like the corporations and shit.
But we do see a lot of times Disney adults are there and they have a greater expectation of like what they need from customer service. But I'm here and I live in this city 24/7, and I see the toll it takes on customer service people who work at places like Disney. And it's difficult not to get resentful. And that's just it.
That's fair.
It,
I mean, especially as I worked at Disney. I worked at Universal. Disney, I didn't have to walk around as much. I was in I walked about the same probably because I was in a restaurant. But like, I will say, like, I used to work at the convention center that MegaCon was hosted at, and I was walking like maybe 10 miles a day during that too. And that was even with like the fact that they had like golf carts and shit, like like to drive around the premises. Yeah. But like, yeah, no, it's really like that was crazy.
And I will say the convention center people at MegaCon were fantastic.
Yes, I want to give credit to them.
They were amazing.
Yeah, it was really hard a little bit, like when we did the Sean Gunn panel.
Oh yeah,
and
people just kept coming in and out.
People was coming in and shit. But like, I remember thinking like, this theater setup is a little slightly skewed. I should probably, I wouldn't let this happen. But no, fucking.
But there is that mentality too in hospitality in Orlando, and you know, it's the Disney customer service expectation. Because
we're like, you gotta be smiling all the time, you gotta be perfect, you gotta like, you know, cleanliness, like, and
or
like,
else you're going to ruin someone's only vacation.
Yeah,
and you're right.
That is fair. I think there's plenty of people who do only have one like vacation in their life. And this is the one they want to be. Yeah,
and I'm talking about the relationship. I'm not dunking on anyone at all. Honestly, I could be a lot worse. TBH.
Yeah.
So if you're upset, I don't know what to tell you, man. But yeah, that's the thing. It's like Disney adults and stuff like that. That was why back when we were like a little bit more unskilled at dunking on people and not punching down. Like it's difficult. It's hard. I don't know how to describe it. When you live here and you've been doing that for a long time, and it affects your family, it affects your friends.
Yeah. It's a lot. It's a lot. Yeah. And like, you know, I've worked in hospitality my whole life prior to this podcast.
Yeah.
I think there's only like maybe 2 years where I wasn't working in a customer service role.
Yeah.
But
Same.
like, yeah, like in like literally I mean, I was fresh 18 going into Disney.
Yeah.
And that was my first fucking job. Worst job I've ever had so far. Like, and like the toll on the body, I think, like, because I mean, like, you definitely were getting sore after this. Like, I didn't realize yesterday my shins were like fucked.
Yeah, well, that's the thing. So I guess the larger point that I want to make, and I feel like I'm stuck on this now, and I have to get back to my original point.
Sorry, yeah.
No, it's okay. It's not your fault at all. But it's like when you're in a position like that, and your boss is like, you need to be perfect, literally, because they expect perfection. Because the people that come there, Disney adults,
were sold,
quote unquote, Disney adults, not anyone that comes there.
Yeah,
they expect a higher quality. So because of that expectation, your boss is like coming down hard on you because they have an expectation. Because the way Disney is set up, it's bosses on bosses on bosses on bosses on bosses on bosses, and then your life sucks. And you're sitting there and someone's screaming at you because you're not Disney enough. And
yeah,
you're just like, man, fuck. And I see a lot of videos of like people going up to like Disney actors and stuff and trying to get them to break.
Yeah.
Which would cause them to fucking lose their
entire job. Yeah. And also, like, if you're like an aspiring actor and you're stuck in Orlando, this is like one of the only few like ways to like, oh yeah, I want to perform.
And that's the thing; it's so all encompassing. Going like the thing to do in Orlando over a long period of time, like say you're here 10, 15, 20 years, at some point, the only thing to do is to go to Disney or
Universal
or SeaWorld or Wet n Wild or something. Not Wet n Wild anymore, I don't think.
Yeah, rest in peace.
R.I.P.
But yeah, like and
then you go there, and the only if you're fat like me, like I've always been, is to walk 7 miles.
Yeah,
and and get injured, and you're injured now.
Oh yeah, and that's the problem is like the fact that the things that you want to do, the reason why people like Disney and like Universal is because it's walkable, you know what I mean? But the rest of the United States, except for like maybe New York, is not walkable, right? Like it's very like.
Well, I mean, it's walkable in that when you get there, they're like, okay, well, we want to go to this pizza place. Where is it? 3 miles over there? Okay, I guess that's where we're going. Let's get started. And then you do that, and then you're like, oh no, I have to walk 5 miles back to my car.
Yeah.
And then you're like, well, let's fucking get started.
That's
and
the
then
thing too.
If you're fat, you get home and your legs don't work, and you have sores in between your thighs, and you have blisters all on your feet, and you have to go to work tomorrow.
Yeah,
That's it.
If you, especially if you live in Orlando, or like, oh,
Yeah.
God forbid, like you have to take like the red eye, or like out of Orlando, you get on a plane, like you
I thought a
leave.
red eye was specifically New York to LA
It might be, yeah, but like
or LA to New York.
but like you have to like maybe fly out night and then you go to work the next day wherever
the
you're.
fuck?
Yeah, like
no.
that'd be crazy. Yeah,
It's
but I won't bet people do that because it's like, okay, I know if I leave, if I get out of work Friday night at 5 p.m., I get to the airport at 6, I get to Walt Disney World at 11. And you know, like shit like that, and then if the fireworks end at Magic Kingdom at 10, my flight's at 11. I can take I sleep on the plane,
Yeah,
and then I'm at work at 9 again.
it's such an it's for me. It's such an ass vacation because
Yeah.
like, and then what did I get to do? I saw Mickey Mouse. Maybe
Yeah, not even.
I
'Cause
saw
now
Mickey Mouse,
Uh,
or I went on Space Mountain,
yeah,
and now I'm fully incapacitated.
yeah,
I'm fully like.
yes.
So we went to MegaCon.
We went to MegaCon.
And now the con is so big that even the con is like, I'm walking and I'm fucking, we spent like 8 hours there on Thursday. And the next day
Yeah.
I was like, oop, I don't know about this
I
one.
think we did 3 hours,
On
maybe on
Friday.
Friday, and then like,
But I felt great. I was like, wow, I went 8 hours yesterday and then blah, 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 because the adrenaline was pumping through my fucking
Yeah.
body. And I just totally didn't think I had a 2nd-degree burn on my fucking stomach. I walked 5 miles.
again,
Over 8 hours because we were sitting for panels for multiple hours.
yeah,
And then I go the next day, we walk another fucking 5 miles in 3 hours.
3 hours, even more walking. Yeah,
And I'm just like, I'm having the time of my life. And then I wake up on fucking Saturday and I'm like, all right, okay, all right,
yeah. Fuck this, actually. Yeah,
cool, man. Or Friday night, I was like, okay, yeah, I'm feeling it for
yeah,
sure.
That's
and,
fair.
Then I took I had to like,
Take a bath, like
I had to like
soothe.
maintain myself like I'm an old car. Like I had to fucking put oil in my hinges.
Yeah,
It was ridiculous.
it was pretty wild. Yeah, and like I will say that's
Yeah.
like I it's hard because I used to work there. Like I get why it's set up the way it is.
No, I don't
I
think
can't even
like
blame. I don't want to blame any of the workers. I don't want to blame anyone. However, I think it is absolutely wild
even
that
the MegaCon setup I totally understand, and the convention center setup I totally understand. I don't even think, I'm just like, why is this like the thing to do?
yeah, there isn't like
And even then, this time there was a lot of seating. There was a lot of seating, and it was really nice
Yeah.
actually. But it just still, even then,
I get that. Yeah.
Mm.
And I want to say for the record, I had a great time at MegaCon.
Yeah, it was wonderful.
It was wonderful.
I had a great time.
But you are right about like the it is a taxing experience.
as a larger person, I just wanted to share my experience as a larger person because
Yeah.
I think it's fucking hilarious that I burned myself, didn't think anything about it, walked 15 miles, and then woke up on Sunday and was like, my skin came off on
Yeah,
my
like-
fucking on my burn, and I was like, what? I thought this was a normal ass, you burn yourself and it kind of hurts
Move
and then you
on,
go
yeah.
away. And I looked at it, it was fucking brown and leathery, and I was like, oh,
This is bad.
I'm destroying my body and I don't even fucking know. I don't even goddamn know.
No, I get that. Yeah.
Yeah,
Shit.
cool.
Cool and fun. Yeah.
And then I realized I had walked 15 miles with a burn and like legs that were so sore it came up to my rib cage.
Yeah.
Like I thought I was having a heart attack.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then I Googled it, and Google was like, it could be a heart attack, or it could be that you're sore if you did a lot of strenuous exercise. So I was like, okay, that's
That's
probably
probably
it.
that. Yeah.
Or it could be gas
Which also happened because of good.
because of the goddamn chicken fingers.
I
of
think the
fucking
chicken
MegaCon.
fingers. Yeah. Which I think were the cheapest food that
I
we
think
could have gotten.
Yeah.
Which we got because I was already like, I just spent $100 on this
On this
cute little alligator.
good
Like,
alligator, yeah.
can I not spend $100 on tacos? I guess. Like, yeah, I don't know. Weird.
But I think it was just such a uniquely Orlando thing.
Yeah.
This just is what this city is about.
Yeah. It's about
Walking, killing yourself, and
eating chicken fingers.
getting a little stuffed
Getting a little
alligator.
stuffed alligator. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
That's what MegaCon's all about. And Orlando as well, yeah. I will say, though, I did enjoy MegaCon. I know we're poo-pooing on it.
I don't think I'm shitting on it at all. I'm shitting on
Orlando,
the concept of Orlando
being
entertainment.
this hospitality center, yeah.
And it's just not hospitable at fucking all.
No, it's not. Yeah, if you live here, you're fucked. Yeah.
Yeah.
But if you're visiting, we'll kiss your feet.
Yeah. It's only hospitable if you have a hotel opposite of the convention center,
and
you're
also
able to order food every night.
And also, if you can pay the guy on the bike that has the seats behind you, so you can just be teleported anywhere.
And then you can, all the walking you do is at the con, and then you come home, and then you're like, I'm chilling out, blah blah blah. And you get complimentary whatever. And yeah, we'll pay for you if you have like tens of fucking thousands of dollars.
Yeah.
If you're a regular ass person, you gotta drive through the fucking toll roads.
Yeah. Oh God. Yeah. I will say, the parking was fun at MegaCon.
It was honestly pretty good.
Photo here of the first night we did,
which we should explain.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, I guess you want to go day by day. I guess I feel like it makes
sense.
Do it. Thursday we get there. I think we get there like 3. I think like the con starts at like 4.
Yeah, because we left
early.
at like 11. Yeah. Yeah, that makes
something
sense.
Something like that. Yeah, we were there for like 8 hours. And we got our passes. We started walking around just to see what everything was. There wasn't really much going on during the day. I don't think we did a panel.
We got there at 2 because we had early admission because we were
we were
days.
Like the 4-day pass got like a preview on the expo, and then I think there were like little panels here and there throughout the day. Oh, that's what we did. We there was Okay, real quick. It took us an hour and a half to get recognized the first day. Took us, I want to say that real quick.
Let's start out with all the people that recognized us.
Yeah, let's start there. So on
I want to give y'all a shout out.
We got recognized by a Renee from Adora Droids, I believe is what it was.
Yeah, she actually had a booth and she recognized us, and then she
chased us down.
She did. She was like, "You guys have a TikTok," and she was very sweet.
She was very nice.
And we checked out her booth. It's adorable.
It was
They're
great.
Like little like RC, not RC, but like the
radio controlled like
the BB-8s
androids
that like actually run.
Yeah, they have a bunch of those, and
they're painted to be like really cute.
Yeah, like like pastels and stuff like that. It was great.
Adora Droids. Go look them up.
Check them out
if that's something that you're into.
Yeah.
And then on Friday we met
Took us an hour. I just want to say this is a slowing steep.
I don't know why Josh has that in his mind and not the fucking names.
Sorry,
I wrote down all your names because I wanted to show you. Yeah. We met Addie. She was or they were a cosplayer.
They were cosplaying, yeah.
And they were like, "Oh my gosh!" And then we took a picture with them.
Yeah.
A picker. And then the next day Saturday we got recognized by 2 people waiting 36. Outside of the Futurama panel.
We tried getting there in time, and I had an ADHD moment of like, I just want to watch Red Letter Media.
Yeah, you woke up and there was a new Red Letter Media thing for 20 minutes. You were like, let's watch this for 20 minutes.
We were late by 10 minutes to even get in line, I think. Yeah. So.
Well, because usually you do the like, you're really good at the timing of getting somewhere and being on time.
Yeah, this was not one of those times.
So I was like, okay, this is whatever you want, And I was just happy to sit down because at that point I was dying.
Yeah, so we were sitting outside while the panel was going on, like the theater or whatever.
Yeah.
And fucking
and Leo and Kira
both came up to us like within 5 minutes of each other.
Separate.
Yeah.
They weren't together yet.
Yeah, but that was crazy.
So thank you guys.
Thank you all for spotting us.
Appreciate you.
And also let us know if you did see us and you didn't want to come by. Yeah, because that would be
fun.
But yeah, no. So we went to the Thursday. We did. We were walking around the express hall. We got recognized, and then we went to this. They had like a small like creator stage, is what it was called.
Yeah, which is a newer thing, I think.
So yeah, they had a lot like they had the creator stage, which was like this really small, like maybe 2 to 4 seat stage for like small panels. And then they had like a really large stage apparently close to the entrance. I think it was just for music.
Yeah, so we were on the way to the panel of how to start a podcast with your friends.
Yeah.
Which was by the podcast Lanterns Aura.
Yeah, I think that's the company. I can't remember. It's
that's the podcast. Aslintha is the show that they made because they're a D&D podcast.
I think so. Something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So they made the show Aslintha and their podcast is Lanterns Aura. They seemed like really cool people.
Yeah.
They were talking about how to make a podcast basically from scratch without,
Yeah.
too much equipment. But no, they were really cool.
They were cool. It was interesting. Yeah, seeing like
it was honestly really inspiring, actually, because you know, it was a little funny because they were like, podcasting is not going to be your full-time job, you know, blah blah blah. You know, it's just very rare when that happens. And I just remember being there like, you're so right,
100%. Yeah,
you're actually right though. But they are actually for real.
They are
right.
correct. Yeah, that's the thing. It is very weird. Like, yeah, getting like sitting in the back row, like sunglasses on in disguise,
mask on, because I want to know what you're talking about.
Yeah,
but they had some really good advice. They had some really good shit. The fact that they do like a podcast that's just like soundscaping and like written out and has all this,
like very involved. Yeah,
it's fucking cool.
It is pretty cool. Yeah,
I think it was really inspiring to me because I was like, oh shit. I don't know, you know, we used to do
Dirty 20s.
Yeah. And I never put in any effort for that. And it's my only regret. I didn't even read the module until the day of.
Fair.
While we were doing
recording it. Yeah.
And it was ass. But people liked it, and I want to bring it back.
Yeah.
And I definitely took some inspiration from them. And definitely go check them out if you're really into D&D podcasts.
Yeah, I believe they're a D&D podcast. Yeah, I think they said they started off doing D&D and live play, but it seems like maybe there's more to it.
They've done movies as well.
Yeah.
So it's Lantern Zora Productions, and then Lantern Zora is the show where I think they're doing.
So, yeah. It was a little confusing, I think, because there was a lot of different names being mentioned. But yeah, so that was a fun panel.
Yeah.
Did we do any other panels before the Greg Sestero thing?
Yes.
I think we just walked around.
We did the improv people.
Yes, there was the
Improvengers.
Improvengers, yeah.
Improvengers, which is a local improv troupe around Orlando.
Yeah.
They were really fucking good.
They were really good. Yeah, I think they really what is it? It was interesting. There was a lot of I like the games that they played. I think that's always a fun time where like they did the there was
New
the
Choice.
one. Yeah, New Choice was the one that was interesting. And it was also really funny because every time they said New Choice, I would think how I would do it. And then like 9 times out of 10, they did the choice.
Oh, really?
Do you remember when they did the sound effect one where it's like the guy throwing like a rubber
bands? Yeah.
I immediately I think I got both the sound effects that the guy eventually used.
That's funny.
And I was like, oh, damn.
Yeah.
Same bestie.
I thought they were pretty good.
Yeah.
I don't know. I thought they were nice. They were very high energy.
Yeah.
And it definitely made me feel like I've been thinking about doing an improv class, and it made me they were so good that it made me not want to do improv. If that makes sense.
Well, I think like the
you see someone that's really good at something,
yeah,
and if they're really, really good at it, you're like,
all right,
I can't do that.
Yeah,
that's.
I will say too. It definitely seemed like with like the high energiness of it, like it definitely is. I feel like a low energy, cynical asshole sometimes, and I'm just like,
if I think about like mediums of comedy,
it's
text based, maybe, and that's it. I'm not gonna do like body. Like comedy or anything like that.
Yeah.
And I think as also a fat person, that's kind of what they expect you to do, like Melissa McCarthy. You know what I mean?
Or like Kevin James even, yeah.
Yeah, and they're really good at that, and that's a big
skill,
talent.
Yeah.
I'm not
That's
good.
not what you want to do. You're like,
I burned myself.
Yeah.
And my body no work, my legs no work anymore because I walked 15 miles. Can't do it.
Can't do it.
Can't do it. If I threw myself on the ground, I don't think I'd be able to do it safely. I think.
That's fair. Yeah, you gotta get stunt training.
Yeah, I have to go through stunt training. That shit, I'm not doing that shit.
Yeah.
Fuck that. No.
Fuck that shit. Yeah.
But they were really cool. I'm trying to think of what else we did. We saw Joey Sasso.
Was that on Thursday or was that on?
That was Thursday.
That was Thursday. Really.
That was hilarious.
I will say. You told me earlier about the fact that MegaCon, because I was looking at how to like if we wanted to do a panel, right?
Yeah.
Totally think we could now.
Absolutely.
Only because we got recognized the 4 times. I was like, all right, I got some fucking.
Well, one of my old friends used to do panels at MegaCon.
Yeah,
and they did a cosplay that was like pretty moderately well liked around here.
Yeah, and that's the thing too, where like, I do remember looking it up though, where it was like, basically like every time I looked at like signing up for panels, it was like, oh, you got to be family friendly, you got to be,
Yeah.
And then Joey Sasso comes out and he's talking about like I was fucking
fuck
suicidal. I was like, I was at my lowest point. I was like, all right, well, I guess we're done. I guess we're fucking.
Joey Sasso,
guys.
Joey Sasso was the winner of the first season of The Circle on Netflix.
Yeah.
And he also was he won Perfect Match.
Yeah, he did, didn't
with
he?
What's her face?
Yeah.
Oh God, I forgot her name.
It starts with a K, I think.
Something like
Carol.
No, it's not that. Carousel.
Carousel, there it is, yeah.
Him and Carousel.
Yeah.
And
that was good. That was,
yeah.
And I liked him on those shows. I think he's a very energetic person.
He's very likable, honestly. He's extremely magnetic. The entire time he was on, and he demanded you to look at him.
Yeah, he was. Yeah, that was the best fucking panel I think I've enjoyed
fucking great.
From the creator stage, at least. Yeah.
Like, he just came in and he was straight up just like, fucking, yeah, I'm a fucking nerd.
Yeah, and it's like name dropping like all these different horror directors and film, and it's like, yeah, I loved fucking Halloween. Who doesn't love John Carpenter?
Yeah, and I was like, whoa,
and like
Joey.
him bringing up like, oh yeah, Carpenter, made his own soundtracks. So I was like, okay, all right, you're a little deeper than I thought. Okay, cool. Oh shit.
No,
He
knows a fuck ton
He knows
about
his
movies.
shit. He's a very smart, intelligent guy.
I mean, and I've always thought that too.
Yeah.
It's, people think that he's stupid, but then he's actually very smart.
No, I think so too, and that's the thing where it's like, I think he made that point, like, where it's like, the reality show, where it's kind of like, the reason why he did the reality show is like, you should do anything you can to like get your foot in the door, kind of, you know, like, you do what you can.
Because he had been trying apparently in Hollywood for like a lot of years, and people told him don't do reality TV shows.
Then we got one, and like someone, like he had a friend that fought for him to get on The Circle.
Yeah.
Wins The Circle. Now he's a huge internet personality, and like a celebrity in his own right. Like it's fucking God damn, it's crazy, man.
It was pretty wild to hear, and it was interesting. And he's got a movie coming out. That was also an
inspirational panel. Yeah, he has a movie coming out. No idea about it, but the other guy that was interviewing him was like highly praising of it.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, that was a great panel that day.
Yeah, it was awesome. And then I think that was it.
We didn't do much else until The Room.
Yeah, we paid extra to have to go see The Room and meet Greg Sestero, which we didn't actually meet. We could have.
I feel weird about meeting celebrities.
Yeah.
I definitely don't. Also, I forgot to bring my copy of The Disaster Artist, so even if I wanted him to like sign it, like,
Yeah.
It's weird. It's bittersweet, especially for like Greg Sestero. I started reading The Disaster Artist a little bit before. I haven't finished it yet, but like it seems like he had a really good chance of his career like taking off and being like, a lot of people compared him to like a Rob Lowe early on,
and he was very handsome. Yeah,
and like. Room. It's interesting because hearing from the book, like he didn't really have a supportive mom.
Yeah. And
apparently he had an agent, or he had to in with an agent. And at one point the assistant called his house and his mom picked up and started yelling at the agent, and then eventually at the assistant and then the agent. And then the agent was like, I'm never fucking working with your son again. And it's like I haven't gotten much past that point, but like it seems like a lot of bad things kind of happened, and then he started working on The Room, and he didn't really think much was going to happen from it, and he was going to move on from it.
And he talked about it as a favor to Tommy, and I've never fully seen The Room. I've seen like bits and pieces. Our first date, we watched Best Fiends.
Yeah, they were playing it at Stardust.
Which is, that was
coffee shop near us, and it was an interesting movie.
It's like, how we sit here, and last week we talked about The Bear, and media analysis has always been the heart of this show.
Yeah,
it's also always been the heart of our relationship. Like, that was the first thing we ever did, was we watched that and we were like, what the fuck is going on? This movie sucks ass.
Yeah.
We were talking, you were a film guy, and I had a small interest in film and had dated other film guys.
Yeah.
And, this it was interesting. And I always like analyzing media as well. And it was just like immediately that's a common ground that we found that I think led to the beginning of us. Like if they put on sports,
we wouldn't. Yeah,
we might have not talked to each other that much, and we might have just been like, "This sucked. I'm gonna go home."
Yeah. So I think that's a lot. Yeah, and I mean that's why we're here now and shit like that.
So it's fun to see The Room, I think.
Yeah, it was. And it was also interesting hearing him talk about it. Like, he has another movie coming out, and it seems like he's really passionate about it. He's very, like, I think he also, like, I think he's also...
What other movie? Is the remake of The Room?
Well, there's a remake of The Room, which I'm very interested in, because it's a bunch of, like, professional actors taking it seriously.
Bob Odenkirk as
Tommy is the funniest fucking thing.
It's fantastic.
And he's such a good actor. Bob Odenkirk is...
it is really good.
But, like, it's very... I think that's why I think it's bittersweet, because I think Greg Sestero does have a lot of opportunities and doors opening, and people know him for The Room, which is great.
Yeah.
But also, he is known as the guy that was in The Room.
Oh, yeah, he has the alien thing coming out.
Yeah, that's the thing I was talking about. Yeah. And I think he could, like, genuinely move, not past The Room, per se, but, like, I think he has an opportunity of, like, he can make his own name. And I think he kind of tried to do that with The Disaster Artist and, like...
Yeah,
telling the story from his point of view.
It was interesting seeing like a bunch of different people with different areas or levels of fame. Like Aura's Lantern, the podcast, they describe themselves as a smaller podcast, but they have been doing panels at MegaCon for 3 years.
Yeah,
and I'm like, that's a level of fame. Like, people recognize you and shit.
Yeah,
and people come to the con and
they
listen to you and they know your shit. And that's a level. And then Joey Sasso having a bunch of people interested in him, in his personality, and him trying to pivot is another level. And it's interesting to see that point. And I think it was really illuminating how, I guess, last week we were talking about the Reddit stuff, which, don't worry, we're going to keep the Reddit.
We're keeping the Reddit.
We're keeping the Reddit. Thank you.
Worry. Yeah.
Everybody said that they loved it, and I really appreciate
your comments
it.
Are the reason why this podcast is still coming out this week.
Yeah, literally.
Yeah.
But it was interesting to see, like, how many fucking people and how many creatives just like anything that is being created. And I think that's the beauty of MegaCon, is it started out as being like, everyone's a fan of something. Yeah. Let's just put all the shit in one room and you'll find something you like. And that's so true, though.
Yeah.
And I think our audience as well, we've tapped into a group of people that are just like, I like stuff. I just like things. I like hearing about people, and I like hearing about the things that they make and the things that they write, and hearing about things.
Yeah.
And I think Reddit is a good like jumping off point. And I think a lot of people are like, I don't like podcasts, but I got into this because I think a lot of podcasts are very specific, and then they broaden out. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And we're kind of the opposite, where we broaden people in and we bring them into specifics, and then they like it. And I think that's interesting, and I think it's a beautiful thing.
Yeah, I
we're
totally
all just
agree.
Fans of stuff.
Yeah,
and it's beautiful.
And I will say, it's kind of the thing I kind of enjoy a little bit more. We didn't do any of the big panels. Like, there was I think we were gonna try and do the but I mean, like we didn't go to the Tom Hiddleston panel, or like even the Futurama panel, or like the Star Wars, where it was like Ewan McGregor and
anything in the Chapman Theater we couldn't get into.
Yeah, the Chapman Theater, that was maybe one of my only minor complaints about like organization, is like, Chapman Theater was outside of, I guess, the sterile zone, where I think you had to tap out to go into the theater and then tap back in eventually.
So it was a little confusing, and then if you don't get there like an hour early, you're not getting in.
Yeah,
and it's like, oh, okay, well, cool. And then the line's not even there.
Oh god, they had everyone like packed up in like these like rooms by the theater, and it was just like, I don't know if I want to do that, actually.
It's a little uncomfortable.
We saw that, I think we saw that during I think we got there and we were like, okay, we missed the Keith David panel, let's see if we can do the Rainn Wilson panel.
Yeah, Rainn Wilson was our second choice, and then we got to Rainn Wilson, and it was
in
like
the Chapman Theater, and then
they just opened up a side door on like the other side of the fucking building,
and then just
like,
crowds of people
500 people walked through, and we were like, oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah, we're not doing this. Yeah, never mind.
Oops.
Yeah.
So then that was Friday. We saw.
Yeah, Friday's also the day I got this cute little guy.
Look at him.
Yeah.
From
Honey something. Fuck, I don't remember. I apologize.
Honey and Birchwood.
Honey and Birchwood might be exactly what it was.
Honey and Birchwood. Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, and the room screening was good. We okay. Another thing about planning. I don't know why they had the room screening start immediately at 9, because the first day everything was supposed to end at 10, and we got out of the movie I think at 10:50,
and the movie wasn't over.
Even done yet.
We had to leave early.
Yeah, so and we parked off site, so we weren't at the actual convention center.
Yeah,
and then we had to take a shuttle. I think we were the last shuttle.
We
had to. Yeah, we were the last shuttle and the last car.
The guy wasn't gonna fucking take us, but yeah, the last car. And then this is the photo of Josh.
Yeah, this is the photo of whatever it is.
Josh pointing at the last car in the lot.
Yeah, and it's my car. Yeah. And there's like a car, like the last convention center employee in the car. Like, why the fuck is this car still here? So I felt like, all right, we got to speed out of here. Yeah.
Yeah. But so yeah, that was a little but it wasn't on the convention. People were very nice, and
yeah,
they were
that
like,
was just a
let's make sure you get to your car and stuff.
That was really nice.
They're very sweet. And yeah, so that was the end of the Greg Sestero thing. The fucking, he was great. Honestly, he was talking about how it was like a Q&A, so people were talking to him about Tommy and stuff.
Yeah.
And he was really good. He took those questions like a fucking champ, and then he got the fuck out of there.
Yeah, and he chilled out. Yeah, and just
and then
made his cash, checked it, and gone. Yeah.
Honestly, yeah. But we watched the room, and they'd given us like a
little piece of like paper. That was like, all right, here's all the room thing, and then I threw some spoons. You know.
Yeah. So that was the thing. It was like what's the name?
It was an interactive
Rocky Horror Picture Show.
Yeah.
Where you shout things at the thing.
Water.
And, yeah. One of them was anytime you see water, just shout water. So right in the beginning, there's like 5 million shots of San Francisco. So it's mostly water. Yeah. And we were all just going, water!
Yeah, it was awesome. It was great.
Water!
No notes. Yeah.
Which was awesome because then any other element, people would be like, a fire! If they saw like a candle. Yeah. It was really good. I think it was the perfect way to watch The Room.
Yeah, and I've never seen it in a room with people. I think I've watched it on my own once or twice.
And I didn't know that shit was just softcore porn.
Yeah, it's just softcore pornography, yeah.
I've seen all the parts of it, but it's like anything other than the sex part.
Yeah, and then God, that's so fucking funny. Yeah. God, I will say, yeah, those sex scenes were too long, and the thing where you had the glow sticks and you had to wave them around
during the sex scenes the entire time.
Yeah,
which is like 10 minutes per sex scene, like way too long.
And like these weird like close-ups where you kind of see Lisa's breasts and then kind of don't, and it's like, why are we focusing on this? What the fuck?
It's so strange.
It's really gross.
And she doesn't wear a bra through the entire thing.
Movie. It's like, oh god.
And I mean, that's fine. Free the nipple, you know. I don't give a shit. But it does feel like a porno.
It does feel like a porno all the time. Yeah.
It does. In The Room.
In The Room. Yeah.
In the movie The Room. And if you're gonna criticize me for saying it feels like a porno because no one's wearing a bra in the movie, watch it.
Watch The Room
before you criticize me.
Yeah, you will get it. You'll totally understand.
100%. But yeah, so it was fucking great. It was really nice. Everyone was exceedingly nice too. I don't think I met one rude person.
Yeah, I don't think anyone's really mean. We
especially Thursday and Friday.
Yeah, Friday. Yeah, I will say recommendation if you can do it. I know those are usually work days.
Yeah,
Thursday, Friday were the best days because there was that many people. It was not super crowded.
Yeah.
I will say too, Friday was nice too because it was super quick. I think we went to the Sean Gunn thing and we walked around the expo.
Yeah, we
saw the Adora Droids again because we wanted to actually see like what Renee was doing.
Yeah,
and I got fucking effing birds. I don't know have we ever talked about effing birds on the podcast?
No. So we were in Barnes and Noble like 2 years ago or a year ago.
Probably 2 years ago,
probably 2 years ago, yeah.
Yeah.
And it's just a bunch of birds that next to text that's like, fuck you. You know?
It's
the text
great.
is just like, it's, you know, text that's cursing, and we're looking at it. And I was like, I feel like this is great for Josh's mom. And Josh was like, this is great for me.
Yeah.
I like it.
I bought one for me. It might have been last year. Yeah, I bought one for me and one for my mom.
And then I bought you a new one for this year.
Yeah.
This year.
And and
then I follow the guy on Blue Sky, and he said that he was going to be at MegaCon, so I was like, fuck it, we'll go see him.
Let's go see him. I'll get my thing signed, you know. And I bought some playing cards from him. And he
wrote, usually that's how you stim.
Like, yeah, it's like I'll shuffle cards. That's my little like I just fidget with it. Yeah.
Yeah.
And no, he was really nice. He was really
super sweet.
Yeah. He like had a small, like not even small, but like a little booth off the main like right next to, I think, where all the photo ops were happening. So it was like a really crowded area.
He's a fucking professional, man. Like the way that he interacts with fans are fucking, it's amazing.
Yeah, he was really nice.
I was like, hey, I love your planner. And he was like, thanks, I love it too. And I was like,
yeah,
dude, that's the way you do it.
And yeah, he wrote some mean things in our, on
our birthdays.
So that'll be nice. To
ruin our day. And
yeah.
then he drew a duck and
said "eat farts" on the playing cards I bought. I don't know if you'll be able to see it. But
yeah, it was very cute.
Fucking awesome guy.
Cool
Seemed really
dude.
cool. And like, yeah, no, he was very nice. I'm trying to think of what else happened.
Well, do you want to talk about the Sean Gunn thing?
Yeah, let's talk about that panel.
We kind of went all the way through Friday and we didn't talk about much of it.
Yeah, was Sean Gunn on Friday? I thought it was on Saturday. Oh, okay, never mind. Okay, yeah. So fucking Sean Gunn. I'm trying to think how to even bring him up because
he was fantastic.
He was a great panelist. I think that was probably my favorite panel.
I think so too. Honestly,
it was just like really, it was nice. It was a little more intimate than the other ones. Like the one that we did for My Name Is Earl was like in this like huge theater,
it's gigantic.
But like this was like maybe half the size of that, and like. He was just like, he was, it was mostly about Guardians of the Galaxy and like DC stuff. And some of it feels interesting because it's definitely like, it's kind of in the same way of like Greg Sestero. People were talking about like James Gunn, his brother.
Yeah.
And then he kind of brought up, but like he really.
Yeah. So you're saying like people, I just want to explain because I feel like we're throwing out a lot of names and a lot of stuff.
Yes, yeah.
A lot of references to things. So I want to explain for people that might not know what's going on.
Yeah.
So Greg Sestero got a lot of questions about Tommy Wiseau because that was his partner in the room.
And Sean Gunn.
Even though Tommy wasn't there, it kind of was like Greg is a
spokesperson for Tommy.
And it's kind of fucked because he's like, Greg
doing
has his own shit.
Yeah.
And so same kind of thing for Sean Gunn, even though Sean Gunn kind of brought up his brother himself.
On his own, yeah.
And then people were asking him about his brother. It was kind of similar because James Gunn got Sean Gunn
but I will say,
be in Guardians of the Galaxy.
With Sean Gunn, it was definitely nice because he definitely talked about like I think he went really not necessarily in depth, but like he was very good at explaining like the craft of acting.
Yeah,
and even doing stuff like mocap, doing stuff like the moderator only talked about like
Guardians
and stuff, but like all the questions.
I was there because of fucking Gilmore Girls.
Yeah, and that was and once people like someone brought up Gilmore Girls, everyone clapped. Like
because Sean Gunn is Kirk in Gilmore Girls.
Yeah, and the
best character.
Yeah, and I think like Sean Gunn, like he has a very like he's I guess a laid back personality, but he's not a bullshitter too.
He's like, I could totally tell that guy is a goddamn professional actor.
Yeah, and I think he said he's been working for 27 years, you know? Yeah. And he's
very much like, I get the script and I read it and then I do it.
Yeah, that was the best thing. And I was like, finally someone fucking says it. Yeah,
great, dude.
You get the goddamn script and read it. There's a little bit of that to jump forward a little bit in the My Name Is Earl, but we'll get to that one because that one's a little weird. But yeah, like Sean really like I'm friends with Sean, that's all I can say his first name.
Yeah, Sean.
Yeah,
me and Sean were bros. Yeah,
we're all celebrities here. No, like he really like I do. I think one of the things I like about MegaCon, especially compared to like San Diego Comic-Con, which is like the bigger one. Have
you been?
No, I haven't, but I've seen things about it. Where I look at San Diego Comic-Con and I'm like, that looks like a huge ad, like for like, all this like stuff.
And I mean, realistically, MegaCon is still an ad.
It feels a little bit less.
Yeah.
It does feel a little bit more like, and maybe it's because like we see the expo side of it. Maybe San Diego Comic-Con isn't that bad, but like.
Because usually I only ever go to like the panels that are not celebrities and Artist Alley. And that's mostly like I'm more interested in the Orlando side of MegaCon than I am really anything else. As an adult, when I've been going to MegaCon, not every year, but since I think the first time I went, I was like 14 or 15, I think 14. And it was really fun. Actually, no, it might have been earlier. Might have been like 13. And it was really fun. Mostly went for like Harry Potter stuff. Like I met Tom Felton.
Yeah.
Who was all right. And then later in high school, I met the Weasley twins. And they were great. But, that's like the only reason I went, and we would go and then we would walk around and we'd leave. And I went a couple of times with friends afterwards where I actually went to panels and like had a good time.
Yeah.
So this is the first time as like a real adult going back.
Yeah.
And being like, wow, fucking this is really fun and nice and awesome. My legs hurt, but this is really
this is
nice.
Still fun, yeah.
And it's nice to see. And this is your first time ever.
Yeah, my first time at MegaCon, not working it.
Convention ever?
Technically, no. I guess like in high school, I did like the Technology Student Association. They had little conventions. Those were like competitions almost. I don't even know if I would call it like a convention.
Yeah.
Have I ever done a convention? I don't know. Probably not. I've worked them, but I think I've never actually like been to one.
Well, that was why I wanted to go. And also like there was a lot of stuff, a lot of people that you like, honestly.
I guess Playlist Live counts. I've been to Playlist Live.
Playlist Live.
That was also a fun time. I've talked about it a little bit before, but yeah.
Yeah.
I think, I do think, and I was thinking about it too, like I would love to go to VidCon at some point.
Oh, yeah.
Also, let's just make a blanket statement right here. If you want us at a convention, contact at apwstr.com. We'll go pay for our flights, pay for our hotel rooms.
Oh, okay. I'm like, I'm not making that. That's like so much money.
If you run a convention, you want us to be there.
Anyone can email us and ask us to go to a convention, and then we'll figure it out.
Go to CattleCon next year.
I'll go to fucking CattleCon.
The other event that was going on.
CattleCon was going at the same time as MegaCon.
There was also like a Space Week convention or some shit. Like,
and I loved walking around and seeing people in like gorgeous, elaborate cosplay and being like, dude, there's so many people going to CattleCon this year.
Yeah, man, CattleCon's fucking blazed this year, dude. Yeah.
Should have gone to fucking CattleCon, dude.
But okay, back to Sean Gunn real quick. I really don't have much to say about Sean Gunn because it was just such a good fucking panel.
Yeah, there was like a clear division between
comic book versus Gilmore Girls
and Guardians of the Galaxy and Gilmore Girls, and it was so funny because all the people that were like, I have a Gilmore Girls question, like you could hear the Guardians of the Galaxy people be like,
and I'm like, no, fuck you guys.
Shut the fuck up.
Listen, Guardians of the Galaxy
best character on television.
Yeah, and listen, Guardians of the Galaxy is good, all right? Don't get me wrong. However,
I would take Kirk from Gilmore Girls over Rocket Raccoon any day. Yeah, I'm sorry.
That's fair.
If I said one had to go, it would be Rocket Raccoon.
Yeah. Oh, okay. The last question that he had that was about I want to talk about the Sean Gunn just dunking on some kid.
So he was
which okay, can I say real quick? I always feel awkward during the Q&A section sometimes because it does like
there's a feeling of like, oh god, is this gonna be fucking cringe?
Yeah,
and you really gotta like let go of that.
Yeah, and I maybe that's like the overarching theme of like me trying to let go of cringe or like cringing at stuff. The only thing I cringed at, and I want to apologize on the off chance that like some news comes out like Josh laughed at a furry. I was not laughing at a furry during MegaCon.
You think someone's going to write a news article about you laughing at furries?
No. So what happened was we were okay. No. So we were
we're not that famous, baby.
No. Okay. Well, okay. What happened was we were walking downstairs and we were like in the tabletop area and like there was like the tabletop thing and I just saw this big fucking poster. It was like tabletop sponsored by the Army. And I just started losing it. Like I was just pointing at it and chuckling.
There were like 15 furries near us.
Yeah, and I want to stay.
Stop pointing at the furries.
And I was like, no, I'm laughing at the Army right now.
Those
I'm laughing.
Good people.
I know they're good people. Yes. Yeah. But no,
be respectful. This is their place.
So I want to apologize. I want to clarify that if I was laughing and you were taking a video and you put it on TikTok that says Josh laughs at furries, you're technically wrong. I was laughing at the Army.
Yeah.
Also, I was laughing at the Army again when we walked through the corporation part of MegaCon where they just had like
the huge booth.
They had this huge booth where it was like always online, never seen.
They kind of hit it well though this year
because there was like a guy in like a Spider-Man like a onesie just playing next to like a guy from the Army and I'm like this is
my favorite thing about MegaCon.
Yeah.
And I've told you and it's been my favorite thing since the first time I went when I was 13 or whatever year age I was.
Yeah.
It's seeing people in full fucking costume. Not the fucking, I'm wearing a robe and I'm a guy from Lord of the Rings.
Yeah.
Like fully I am Batman. I have a metal Batman suit that I molded and made or bought. I spent a lot of money on.
Yeah.
And I'm on the phone. And I'm like, I don't care what reception says. I paid for early check-in. So I should be able to check in.
Yeah.
Oh, the room's not well. Find a different room. Like, just fully
just
having a full-on vacation meltdown in costume.
Yeah.
Is the funniest thing I've ever fucking seen in my life.
But yeah, back to the Sean Gunn thing
Yeah.
real quick. Sorry, because I had a side tangent there. But yeah, the last question he had was
so they were talking about whatever his character is in Guardians of the Galaxy, Craig
and, like,
Lauren or whatever.
and like basically the idea was the guy thought that because Sean Gunn was laughing so much in the scene, they thought
they had talked a little bit about how Sean Gunn James didn't know
how to play a certain scene.
They didn't know like his character, like Craig Lauren. They didn't whatever his name is.
Whatever
his name?
John.
I don't whoever Sean Gunn is in the fucking Guardians of the Galaxy, because there's another one that's like Weasel. It's not Weasel. It's the
it's
other
not
one.
Weasel. That's a different thing. Yeah.
So they were trying to figure out who this character was, and they did multiple takes of Sean doing the thing, and so the one that they had
on
camera in the movie was Craig like laughing at a joke or something.
Yeah. And so this guy thought that like
that Sean he couldn't hold it together because the other guy was so funny.
Yeah.
And so he was like, so you know what's
how many takes did that take? Yeah.
Basically he was like, yeah, so yeah, I know that he said verbatim, you couldn't do it. You couldn't do the scene you were cracking up. How many takes did it take?
Which, yeah, kind of a shitty question to ask. Yeah. So, you know what? I'm happy that Sean Gunn fired back.
And he was like, that was fucking acting, dog.
And then everyone clapped.
Everyone clapped to their pants, and they also clapped their hands.
Yeah, they all jizzed, and then, but yeah, no, that was...
it was beautiful.
Yeah, it was a beautiful time. Yeah.
It was great. Absolutely dunking on this kid dressed as
Star-Lord or whatever his name is. Yeah.
I haven't seen I've seen the first Guardians of the Galaxy, and I walked out of the second one in theaters.
Damn.
And I should probably give it another. It seems
you
nice.
should. Yeah, it does seem. Yeah, you want to watch Sean Gunn.
I was just like, there's so many songs.
So many fucking songs.
It's like the second time I was like, everyone's saying the same thing.
It's like your Letterboxd review of the movie. There's so many songs.
It was like, okay, another Fleetwood Mac song again, over again. And people think that's the best part of the movie when it plays The Chain and the second one with Jeff Bridges or whatever.
Yeah.
And I left at that exact moment. I was like, I'm tired of hearing Fleetwood Mac. I paid for a movie.
I played for a movie, not a soundtrack.
Not an album played at me while people say the same thing over and over again.
God.
And it's supposed to get infinitely, I don't know what I'm saying, infinitely more funny every time. So like, oh, maybe the tree says the joke now. How about them apples? How about them apples? How about them apples? What about these apples over there? I saw some apples over there. Do you want them? Like, shut the fuck up. Never been more angry at a movie
right now
for talking at me.
I am being
bullied. And I wonder if I'm going to have the same feeling.
Of Guardians of the Galaxy, I am being bullied.
Because that was like when I was 12, and now I'm 26. Am I the same person 14 years later is what I want to know.
Yeah, that is But yeah, the Sean Gunn panel was my favorite panel.
It was pretty good.
Sure.
Yeah, I think so.
And then Saturday, which was our last day, because I couldn't be fucked to go yesterday.
It was all kids shit other than Tom Hiddleston at the end.
Yeah, and that was going to be packed. So
I
it's like, I don't care. We did, did we do another creator panel, or did we just do the expo pretty much?
We just did the expo, and we did My Name is Earl.
Yeah, the My Name is Earl one was interesting.
It was very interesting.
I liked it. We need to talk about Jamie, whatever her name is.
The blonde lady.
The blonde lady from My Name is Earl. This was her panel. I'm gonna say that to start.
Yeah, we went to see Jason Lee because we like Jason Lee.
Yeah, Jason Lee, I'm a fan of. I guess not a
mega fan.
But yeah, like I know
you
from
and your family. This is the whole thing, though.
Yeah,
you've never been to MegaCon.
Yeah,
but the thing is, your family are nerds.
Yeah, whether my family will admit it or not.
They will not admit it. Like, they have a problem with the idea.
Yeah.
But they're nerds. They love film a lot.
Yeah, we had dinner. We had lunch with them after Saturday, and we were talking about all the shit, and my mom's eyes were perked up. But I also
know... Every name that we said.
Yeah, every name that we said. But also, like, I know for a fact 100% if she went there, she would have a heart attack and, like, make fun of everybody and make fun of me for being nosed.
For sure, yeah, they would.
But no, so like they were excited about it, and I'm also excited about Jason Lee. I think I like him in like Kevin Smith movies. I think I'm not a skater, but I do respect his role in like skating history.
Yeah, I didn't even know about that.
Yeah, where he and there was only one question about skating, which I guess makes sense. I think most people just know him as actor, but
you guys ever have a friend or like anyone that you know that's like, I'm not a fucking nerd, and then you ask them about one very specific piece of media or a celebrity, and they give you their entire Wikipedia page from their mind?
Yeah,
that's Josh and his whole family
about Kevin Smith.
Kevin Smith, yeah.
By extension, that involves Jason Lee and other people. Yeah,
and I'm like, you should be going to conventions. You should be leaning into the nerd shit.
And I'm starting to lean into it, I think.
Yeah,
but yeah, so we went to this panel. It was mostly. The blonde lady's panel. I will say I liked I think his name's Ethan, whatever his last name is.
The other guy,
the other guy that's not Jason Lee. I liked his responses as well. He was he was sweet. He was also very like dry, and I liked that, like very quick responses.
Everyone seemed like they liked being there. Everyone seemed like they really enjoyed My Name is Earl, and they really loved the show, and you could tell that they all fucking loved it, and a lot of people fucking loved it.
Yeah,
I didn't know that many people.
I didn't think it was gonna be that packed. Yeah,
people fucking love My Name is Earl. Dude.
Yeah, and I mean, I have very faint memories of it, but I do remember enjoying it.
I never really got into it, but I don't have any complaints about it.
Yeah. So yeah, like it was very interesting. But okay, the reason why I'm calling it the blonde lady panel is because she answered most of the questions. And she started off this panel with a banger.
She really did.
With a solid, certified, gentrified neighborhood classic.
I think. Wait, let me give the context. The guy was like, "Do you think My Name is Earl will ever come back?" Because I guess it ended on like a cliffhanger.
Yeah, it wasn't supposed to end the way it was, and they brought it up too. Like the way it was supposed to end is that basically karma. Earl feels good about karma because he inspires other people to make lists.
Yeah, they know
their wrongs.
The actual ending of My Name is Earl that was supposed to happen was someone goes to Earl and apologizes to Earl, and then Earl finds out that he has a list,
and then he finds out another person has a list, and another, and
then it all leads back to Earl, and Earl has started this chain reaction of people apologizing for their shitty actions.
Yeah.
And then he thinks that's okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which I think is also an important thing to know about what's about to be said. So
yeah,
the show is about, atoning for mistakes.
Yeah.
And
the guy was like, "Do you think it could ever come back and do the ending?" And then she was like, "Well, not in this woke
PC culture,
and
you could hear
cancel culture and whatever
air be sucked out of the room."
Yeah, people were like, whoa.
Okay, all right, we're starting off like this. Oh, we're doing this. Doing this. Okay, cool.
I get what she meant. I don't think it's real. I think it's a fake thing that
that's what I want to make a point of, is like,
you're going to Florida and you think people around here are gonna be like, "God dang it, I hate dang cancel culture and everything being woke, and I hate going to a movie theater, there being woke shit."
Yeah.
Because of fucking Ron DeSantis being a fascist, but you're in Orlando, which is a largely queer city.
Yeah.
And,
which is its only redeeming quality, is that it's a little bit like accepting of queer and like
it's just a funny misunderstanding of Florida audiences, but I gotta be honest, Florida audiences are very weird. You never know what you're gonna get. Yeah, what you're gonna get. So
I felt that too when we saw Joe Parra and they were like just shitting on Tampa, and I was like, okay, yeah, I get that. Yeah,
absolutely.
But yeah, so that's how she started this panel. And I think every question that got asked, unless it was specified to Jason or Ethan, she kind of like yanked the question and like kind of brought it up, and then she kind of brought in Ethan and Jason sometimes. But
I honestly think she was just excited. I think the cancel culture, whatever. What she was getting at was, on My Name is Earl, they had a lot of like redneck culture jokes, kind of.
Yeah.
And the shit that they were doing, it was just so integral to the point of the show that they couldn't do it again because networks would be too afraid. Talking about like disabled people, or talking about like, you having a character that is disabled that you would see in a trailer park, and like even maybe making jokes about it, they would be too afraid.
That's the thing. Yeah. And that's why it seemed confusing, because it seemed like the way I interpret, anytime I hear someone say PC or woke, I'm thinking that they can't like, well, because it's all buzzwords, so no one actually knows what the fuck it means. But like when I hear it, it's like, I interpret that as, oh, you can't make fun of anyone anymore.
Because of the dog whistle now.
Yeah,
like woke
and
PC culture and cancel culture. It is, and it's boring, and we shouldn't be talking about it anymore.
Yeah, it's stupid and dumb.
It is stupid.
And I was telling you after the panel, it's like, yeah, no, we're edgy as fuck. I don't know why the fuck. And like,
she could have chosen different words to say
100%
to make her point. Yeah. I think it's just,
Yeah, but like,
I think it was a dog whistle. I do believe she was using it as a dog whistle to see if people were on her side.
Yeah, and then she realized no, and I was like, all right,
and then she had to explain what she was talking about, what she was actually talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah, she could have used some other shit.
Some better language, yeah.
It was definitely like, sometimes it's funny as fuck to see, like, it's just funny to see celebrities try to talk to people. And as if we're at all relatable to each other.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, like
it's funny as fuck too to walk around and have people be like, "Thank you for making content," which is what Addie said. Thank you, Addie.
Yeah, thank you very much. Yeah,
and then sit down and watch somebody be like, "No one knows what the life of a creative is like,"
and I'm just here hard pressing in my head, bullshit. Like, I'm just like,
yeah, I'm not there.
Get the fuck out of here.
And I will say, like, maybe it is true that if you talk to NBC executives, they're afraid to do anything.
Oh no, 100%. I think
sure.
there is a genuine creativity problem when it comes to executives, where it's like,
yeah,
you know, like any sort of, like, I mean, like we had that with Community, you know what I mean? Like that was our type of thing, where it's like, there was one person at the network fighting for the show. That person got fucking fired, so they had to take Dan Harmon out, put in a new two shitty guys.
And Dan Harmon fucked up. Let's not pretend like he didn't.
Dan Harmon was a piece of shit, all right?
Yes.
Like, yeah, no, 100%.
No, yeah.
But I do think he's atoned for most of his fucking sins, you know?
Most of them, yeah.
Yeah, and I think nowadays, I definitely get the vibe of, like, he's trying to be a better person. He's trying to do all this stuff, yeah.
I don't know. I would wonder, actually. It would be really funny if he came back and was like, this fucking woke culture.
Yeah, we can't do Community because of wokeness.
So woke.
Which is the funniest thing, because, like, I always think of Community as the most woke show in that time slot.
I don't know, man. You go back and you watch it, they say the amount of anti-Semitic shit in the first season is based around Annie being Jewish.
I'm gonna refrain everything I've said. Pretty bad. Yeah.
But that's the thing, is you go back and you watch those shows and you're like, yeah, you wouldn't be able to say that now, which is good.
Yeah, it's a good thing. Yeah.
It would be a new show.
Yeah, it would just be a new thing.
You could still write a show. Yeah. There are still shows out there.
Yeah.
It's not, let's not fall down the rabbit hole of being like, this show's better because it was before the wokeness. No, the show was better before executives became disenfranchised from regular people.
And don't know what people want. Yeah.
Yeah. Like, I don't have a fucking executive telling me what I can and can't say.
Yeah.
I do it myself by seeing what people say about the shit that I say and then changing my shit accordingly.
Yeah, exactly.
And you don't get no one has gotten canceled, actually.
Yeah.
No one.
Yeah.
People will sometimes say, like, Jenna Marbles, and that pisses me off too, because you don't know why she left. She canceled herself. She left.
The only canceled. People that get canceled are like people that go to jail or die. That's it.
Yeah, you're canceled by God. God killed you. That's what I keep saying. When people will go back and be like, we have to cancel Frida Kahlo, and I'm like, God canceled her. She's done.
She's dead.
We don't have to cancel her again.
Yeah.
You can criticize her for sure. Her art, that still exists.
But she's dead.
But we're not canceling Frida Kahlo because she's dead and she's been canceled for years.
There was a side tangent real quick because I think this is apt to the conversation before we got into canceling. But like I will say that's the thing that I definitely feel about like executives, because like now with TikTok specifically, the UMG shit that's going on, where UMG just pulled all the artists off without asking them like, hey, is that a good thing?
And they said that it's for artists, which I assume is because I think the weird fucked up logic that they're using is that artists are getting their shit stolen, because I've seen a lot of shit like Mitski has the AI Lana Del Rey version of her song on there, and she's not getting any of the streaming royalties from it.
Yeah, I think there's genuine problems with TikTok, but I think the strategy isn't just take it off, especially when you have other people like, I mean, BB No Money, you know.
Yeah,
now like he's super pissed off, which I'd be pissed off too.
And the sort of lower level artists that use
TikTok as the way to promote their own music.
Like Noah Khan, that was the guy that did Season of the Sticks on TikTok. That was the only way that fucking blew up.
Yeah.
I think. I don't know.
Well, a lot of songs blow up on TikTok.
Yeah.
And I think it's crazy to just completely shut out an entire social media platform. Like, also, like, one of the largest and most used social media platforms. Because Chinese, I guess. I think is that the point? Like, is that the...
I don't fully know. But yeah,
it does feel like that, especially when this is all happening around the same time where you like have these racist pieces of shit calling the TikTok CEO.
Yes. Yeah. Okay, I wanted to talk about that because I was tagged in it and someone asked me to talk about it on thing. Yeah. So I believe it's the child. God, let me look it up. Honestly,
it's one of those. It's one of those.
It's a bill,
fake laws that are supposed to.
Well, it's a real law.
It's a real law, but the fake premise is that to protect children. Because you gotta think of the children, Sarah. You gotta think of the little ears and eyes.
Kids Online Safety Act.
Kids Online Safety Act. Yeah, that's the fake premise is that it's supposed to help kids, right? And there's like similar ones too.
Can I read a little bit about it?
Yeah, you can. Yeah.
To give people. The Kids Online Safety Act is a bill introduced in the United States Senate by Senators Richard Blumenthal and Marsha Blackburn in February 2022 and reintroduced in May 2023. The bill establishes guidelines meant to protect minors on social media platforms. But basically what it is it leaves it up so the government can... And listen, I'm not smart. I'm not very smart on this. It's why I don't like write my own thoughts about Palestine and about political things. Because I'm fucking stupid, actually.
No, yeah, and I think it's
and
not.
I amplify other people's voices because they're
actually smarter
than me.
How to do things, yeah.
And I don't want to say nothing, because I do genuinely believe and I take in information. But I was tagged in this. The Kids Online Safety Act is it's a bill that I think they're voting on right now. That is about like the government will be able to sue social media platforms if the social media platforms have content that affects minors. That is shitty.
Yeah, and
it's very vague.
Which leads to a lot of like you could very easily start abusing this law to like, and I think the point was like it could.
It's important because I'm sorry.
No, you're good. Yeah.
Ted Cruz, I think, was trying to lambast the CEO of TikTok by saying, like, you have, transgender stuff on TikTok. You have anti-Israel content, blah, blah, blah. Like, oh, shame on you, TikTok, for having these things. And it's the way that the U.S. government can strong arm these companies into taking down this content, which is important, especially if the U.S. is aiding a fucking genocide.
Yeah.
And how dare you not talk about this?
Yeah.
And it's a free speech issue, honestly.
Yeah, that's the thing, is that it is very infringent on like, and that's the thing too, and that's what pissed me off, is that it's hiding behind the idea of we're gonna like protect kids.
You have to protect the kids.
Well, because that happened before. There was like a soda or something like that, or like there was like an anti-sex work bill, and I think that bill was also the reason why OnlyFans was gonna try and not do adult content.
Yeah.
Because there was a lot of these that like the laws were basically like trying to like crack down on sex work and like trying to like basically remove these things. And I remember too, like the problem with that bill too was that it forced a lot of like people that are in sex work to go offline back onto the street into more dangerous positions.
Yeah.
And that was really bad. And I think that law did get passed too, which sucks.
Yeah. So I'm gonna put more information because don't take my word for it. If anything I said was wrong,
contact your representative.
Preemptively apologize. I'm so sorry.
There's a lot of things going on. I apologize, but this is very like all over the place. There's a lot of shit's happened in the past week on top of MegaCon. The important thing,
the important stuff. This is very important because it will impact like how you view media, and if you're someone that is on TikTok, I know we have a large transgender audience, queer audience, or people that care about
these issues,
people that are transgender, or people in general, and Palestine and stuff like that.
Yeah,
and it will definitely affect what's going on. I think also it will fucking it's gonna like entertainment directly affect society.
Yeah.
In the ways that we're able to spread ideas.
Yeah.
And TikTok has been something that just the things that we talk about, just the idea that, my husband comes home 40 hours a week and he doesn't help with the kids and he says that I'm lazy because I don't clean up the house and saying, well, that's bullshit. He should at least parent. Just that sentence being on TikTok has helped so many women. And just the idea of people in Palestine having a video of showing what is actually going on has impacted. Like McDonald's is now saying that they have lost like 4% of expected revenue.
Yeah.
That's insane. Fucking Starbucks losing all this shit just because people are like, no, I'm anti you allowing a franchise to give shit to the fucking IDF.
And even and now
that's
people
important as fuck.
And that's the thing too, is like apparently now people are also throwing in Trader Joe's into that mix too, because
they're anti-union and
and like that's the thing too, where it's like, there's a lot of systemic issues. You have to get your foot in the door somehow with some of these. And I think this is one of those times where you have to slam the door wide open.
This is the first time in my life that I've seen a boycott that is kind of nebulous. Like there's a direct communication of which people to boycott with the BDS boycott is what I'm talking about. And it's the first time in my life that I've seen it cause an impact.
Yeah.
And all of the people that I look up to are like, boycotts don't work. And I'm seeing this being proven wrong.
Yeah, it seems like it's working pretty well. Yeah.
Yeah. And okay, whatever. But they can put out a statement like, Starbucks and McDonald's can put out statements of like, this is misinformation. We don't actually support them, blah, blah, blah. That doesn't make sense. It's a franchise. It's not even or it's a different part of it. It's not me, McDonald's. Stop. Please buy our burgers.
Yeah, please buy us, please.
And it's like, no, fuck you, dog.
Yeah,
actually, you know what? Fuck you. Your food is shit. Your food is garbage. I don't want to fucking you fucking pay people cents on the fucking dollar.
Yeah,
you don't pay people fucking enough money. You also union bust if you're fucking Starbucks. I have no idea about McDonald's. I assume probably they would.
Yeah.
And no, people are saying fucking no, and you're fucking losing money. And the fucking Gen Xers or elder millennials that are just like, or even some idiots basically are just saying like, you can't boycott that. Can't boycott Disney. Can't boycott McDonald's. Fucking watch me.
Yeah.
I'm going to do it. And I have been. And it's been awesome.
Yeah, it hasn't been that bad. Yeah, it's actually really easy to do.
Dope as shit. I feel like healthier than I've ever been in my life.
It's really easy to not do something, actually. It's amazing. It's crazy how that works out. Yeah. Christ. But yeah, MegaCon was good.
MegaCon was great. But yeah, links down in the
conventions, convention holders. We'll do panels.
Go to the convention and tell them you want us.
Yeah, go to your convention. Tell VidCon to pay for our tickets.
Yeah, and then VidCon will, if they get too many people, I don't know, maybe they won't. But
whenever they do a Reddit podcast or podcast that happen to do a Reddit segment panel.
Yeah.
Yeah. That'll be a separate one from the Reddit podcast. I don't want to fucking be with those freaks. People that call themselves a Reddit podcast. Lame.
What is happening?
Oof. I don't know.
Okay. Josh said that, guys.
Josh
not
said
me.
that. Send all your complaints to Josh. Said something stupid on the podcast at apwsr.com.
Now I gotta buy that email.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, do
Shit.
that.
That's like 20 extra bucks a month. Shit.
$20 well spent.
But yeah, I think it was pretty good.
Everything's good.
I think that was it.
Yeah. I don't think that much else happened. Thank you to everyone that spotted us. Oh yeah, also shout out Misty Mountain Gaming. I bought some dice from them.
They seem pretty cool.
And we did say Honey and Birchwood, right?
Honey and Birchwood.
Birchwood got this
made
gator.
the gator. It's handmade, which was fucking insane because it looks professional as hell.
Yeah, it's the coolest fucking thing ever.
Yeah.
And shout out Effin' Birds.
Yeah, love the Effin' Birds guy.
Yeah.
Loved everyone we met there. It was a wonderful time.
Yeah, it was a great time. And I'm excited to go back next year. So yeah, just try and spot us next year. All right, you have some last thoughts on MegaCon?
Yeah. I want to say like a couple more things. Like, I really appreciate MegaCon because even ever since I was a kid, it's the only place I've never felt fat. Not because of other people's body types, but because like...
Do you not feel as judged?
Yeah, there's a feeling in like every other public space where I'm walking around and you turn and someone's looking at you like,
Yeah, I get what you mean. Yeah.
But MegaCon, everyone's doing their own shit and everyone's wearing whatever they fucking want to wear.
Yeah.
You know, and it's beautiful. And I don't know. I really appreciate it. And I fucking walked 15 miles with a 2nd-degree burn on my fucking tummy.
Yeah.
Pushing up against my fucking pants. And I want my goddamn flowers, dude. I'm fucking epic as hell. I'm epic. I'm epic. Yeah.
All right, calm down, ma'am.
Okay.
Ma'am.
But yeah, I don't know. I think it's really good. I think it's just really interesting to see like 160,000 expected people.
That's the craziest thing. Like, yeah, but also I totally believe that many people were there. But
yeah, I agree. But also that many people creating a welcoming environment is really wonderful.
Yeah, no, I 100% agree.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then I'm just there to shit on it. Yeah. But yeah, no, that was, it's very nice. But yeah, let's finish this up. So okay, so we didn't do it last week, but we're here to finish the worst fan fiction ever written.
Honestly, to the point where I even don't want to.
You don't want to do this? You don't want to fucking... Yeah, I will say, and also the fact that this is for sure going to take an hour because, what is it? This is fucking insane and bonkers and should not have been made.
Yeah. All right,
chapter 3.
So they were standing in the middle of the fucking South Tower.
It's about to crumble. It's about to happen.
September 11th, 2001. 9:59 a.m.
Yeah, it's happening right now. It's about to happen.
Yeah, they're in the thick of it. The realization of the fact that the South Tower was collapsing before their eyes hit Ron almost instantly. Not instantly enough, I think.
Yeah, I think it's
a little delayed.
It's a little delayed because you guys were standing in the middle of the fucking walkway. Just like blocking people trying to leave.
Think about the line of businessmen trying to get out, and then Ron and Hermione are like nose kissing,
like, ooh, I love you.
A cloud of smoke and dust was now melting over the remains of the tower that was still temporarily standing and rapidly falling over the crowd beneath the towers. Ron's reaction was immediate. He grabbed Hermione's hand, it wasn't immediate, and pulled her through the crowd, running as fast as he could, away from the falling dust and debris that was now enveloping the area around the towers. He looked behind him and caught sight of Hermione's terrified face, tear tracks cutting dark lines through her dust-covered face. Face. He tugged on her arm, so she quickened her pace, face, to keep up with his speed. Behind her, the clouds of dust were so thick that it was impossible to see anyone or anything beyond them. As the two of them ran from the falling tower, they dodged several falling pieces of cement, brick, and any other debris.
So are we really doing this? Are we really doing the thing where it's like you gotta zigzag?
It cuts to the camera and they gotta, we gotta run over here. Oh no, we gotta run over here.
We have to make a bunch of, we have to like
it's
do
a 3D Sonic level.
Like it's 2012 and they're trying to fly the plane off the cliffs that are now forming. Have you seen that? Where it's
what is
basically
that?
I think if I'm not mistaken, 2012. It's a Roland Emmerich movie. Let's start there.
Oh, okay.
It's like oh, you know what it is? No, it's like maybe a little bit more. It's like Independence Day where the it's the dog jumping outside.
Still not a movie I've seen.
You haven't seen it? There's a scene in it basically where like there's a big explosion happening and like the lady is trying to call the dog to escape the explosion.
Yeah.
But it's so basically it's a dog jumping in front of a green screen and there's just a fireball behind them that's for sure killing millions of people.
Yeah.
But we care about this one dog getting through.
Yeah.
So then it kind of like I guess like this is like the action scene of it where it's like thousands of people are about to die, but these two people have to dodge rocks coming down and fucking like a meteor shower almost. Yeah,
they dodged several falling pieces of cement, brick, and any other debris that were cutting through the smoky clouds in order to harm the panicking civilians.
What? Wait, they're trying to harm
any other debris that were cutting through. Okay. As the two of them ran from the falling tower, they dodged several falling pieces of cement, brick, and any other debris that were cutting through the smoky clouds in order to harm the panicking civilians. So you're characterizing the debris as falling on purpose to kill people. Let's just think about what we're writing maybe sometime.
So yeah, these Okay, another thing. It's like the Life is Strange of like, man, this brick was laid all these years ago, and
this
now
brick
it's
is
ready.
gonna remember that.
It's gonna remember this. Where it's like, this brick has a whole personality.
Yeah,
Like that's like it's just to harm people. Actually,
yeah, that brick is only here to harm people. This.
Dumb.
What the fuck is happening?
Writer, you piece of shit.
The smoke had now enveloped Ron and Hermione, and they both wrapped an arm around their noses and mouths. Ron's eyes were burning, and it was impossible to see which way they were going, but he kept leading her straight as best he could, hoping they would encounter fresh air sooner or later. A small sound between a gasp and a scream grabbed Ron's attention as Hermione's hand slipped from his. He frantically whipped his head around and found her kneeling a foot behind him. Her eyes squeezed shut in pain as she gripped her arm. She looked up at him with tear-filled eyes as his line of sight drifted to her right shoulder, which now bore a huge bloody gash through her torn shirt. A large piece of cement was smashed in front of her. Quickly, Ron pieced together what had happened, and his rapid horror instinct scooped Hermione up off the ground and ran through the smoke and dust, dodging more debris on the way. He was faintly aware of the fact that Hermione's left arm, which was gripping the back of his neck, tightened around him as she gasped in pain of her right arm, which lay uselessly in her lap. She was coughing constantly due to the smoke, while he held his breath as long as he could. She buried...
Didn't they have the thing, like the gas masks almost? I thought they had the magic ability to just cover their face. I thought they did
with
that.
the dust.
Yeah, wait a
but
minute.
I don't think it would really matter if you already have dust in your lungs.
That's fair. Never mind.
I mean, but it might stop more dust from coming in.
Sorry, I just thought of that because the author also was the one that brought that up
She
too.
did,
Yeah,
yes.
so yeah.
She finally buried her face into his jacket, hiding her nose and mouth from the poisoned air. What was I gonna say about it? So she's getting pretty fucked up in her arms, man.
Yeah, so like not only because
She has the gash in her right arm.
Yeah, that I think is kind of healing apparently,
I
right?
don't
But, like,
remember if they healed that with magic or not. They might have done. And then the gash in her left arm now from the debris from falling.
Our arms are getting arms are weak. Mom spaghetti. Okay, sorry.
Yeah.
But I'll take my check in the mail. Thank you.
The only thought that had inhabited Ron's brain at the moment was getting Hermione to safety. His only destination was anywhere out of the deadly dust and smoke. And all of a sudden, the air began to clear. And Jesus came down. No.
And Sonic saved the day.
Sonic.
If only
Byakuya
from Danganronpa
showed up.
Yeah.
It was like, this is all a game.
Yeah, this is actually all.
This is all a test.
Thank
to
God this
see
never
if you can,
actually. If you would stop 9/11 and you didn't,
if
so
you can
failed.
overcome despair.
9/11, the ultimate despair. Yeah.
Ultimate despair.
Jesus
Oh my
Christ.
fucking God.
This is the worst thing we've ever done. God damn it.
You're trapped.
I'm back.
You're trapped in the Twin Towers, and you have to murder each other to get out before 9/11 happens.
Yeah. It's Battle Royale meets Danganronpa. It's Battle Royale meets Danganronpa meets that Robert Pattinson movie where he dies at the end because of 9/11.
Yeah. Okay, all of a sudden the air began to clear. The two of them gave huge gulps of the semi-fresh air as Ron looked behind him, saw that they were now a great distance from the towers. The clouds and how could he tell? The clouds and smoke. I'm joking.
Also, is it towers now or is it just tower?
That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
Sorry. Okay. Yeah.
The clouds and smoke had covered the whole perimeter of the area for hundreds of feet. He began to jog away from the towers again when Hermione groaned in his arms. Oh, were we there yet? I'm joking.
Oh, man, running.
Oh, God.
Lame.
Her face was ghostly pale, and she seemed to be losing consciousness. Stay with me, Hermione. Oh, wait, let me do it, Ron. Stay with me, Hermione. We're almost there. Terrible, said Ron frantically. He was now in a stage of panic as he ran the 2 blocks necessary to get to the one sanctuary that was safest for the both of them. He turned a corner and saw the place for which he had been looking, the tube.
I mean, yeah, you would want to go underground, I guess. But
you're in America.
It's called the subway,
It's
though.
called the subway. And the next paragraph, it's like, the omnipresent tube that Ron had brought. No, I'm joking.
No, it's actually the Ministry
Cylinder
tube. That's
shape.
why, yeah.
Yeah. He rushed down the stairs into the semi-darkness, darting around more panicking people who had ducked underground for safety. He ran along the platform, constantly looking back at Hermione, who was now unconscious. He shook her slightly, but it did nothing to wake her. Damn it.
God, wake the fuck up. Wake up, Jesus.
Whispered Ron as tears slowly began to form in his eyes. He turned into an alleyway 2 feet after the sign that read restrooms up ahead and let go of Hermione's legs to fish his wand out of his pocket. That's what they're calling it now. He recovered it quickly and tapped 5 bricks in the wall. There was a pause and the wall began to slowly melt away. Behind it, a team of 12 Aurors were revealed to him. Dean Thomas. Oh.
Who the fuck is...
He's a guy from Harry... I remember the name.
I thought it was Dean from Supernatural.
Okay, all right.
Sorry.
Spitting on me. Dean Thomas, who was the best at healing, was the first to approach them. Though his eyes widened when he saw that it was Hermione who lay in Ron's arms, he didn't ask any questions and led them over to an empty cot in the corner of the room.
What is this broad doing here?
As the brick wall closed behind them. So people are in the subway and they're like, we're wizards though. And so we get preferential treatment?
Yeah, so yeah, like...
You could be helping anyone.
They could have taken people out of the towers and saved them, actually. They could have.
They literally could have.
They literally could have, and they didn't. They actually impeded on it. They blocked the fucking doors, as I need to remind everybody. We can't have muggles.
The idea that there were secret wizards at 9/11 implies either that the wizards did nothing to stop 9/11, which I think is a shame, or B, personally, my opinion. I know that there are other opinions out there about that. My opinion is, if you can, you should try to stop 9/11.
Yeah, or, minimize the damage,
Harm reduction,
Yeah.
B...
God forbid.
B, it means that the wizards did help stop 9/11, and it would have been way worse had there not have been wizards.
Is that the optimist reading of it, I guess? Is that it would have been 10,000 people dead instead of 4,000 or whatever the fucking number is?
It was 11,000.
I don't remember.
Or maybe I'm just thinking 11.
11 because of
from 9/11.
Yeah.
Okay. As Ron lay Hermione gently onto the cot, the other Aurors began to crowd around them, astonished to see her in America. Interrogations began to come from every direction as Ron gripped Hermione's pale left hand. How'd she get here, Ron? Weasley, why is Hermione here? Did you tell her to come? Ron ignored every question as he watched Dean apply some strong-smelling potion to Hermione's shoulder.
Why are those important questions right now? Why is it like, why? Who gives a fuck? Just fix her. just heal her, please.
Just fucking fix her.
Just fucking fix her. What's wrong with it?
Her brow furrowed as she began to stir, and he watched her jaw set as she clenched her teeth in pain. She squeezed his hand, and he brought her tangled hands to his lips, where he slowly kissed her knuckles, his eyes set on her face.
They have no anesthetics in the Wizarding world. You don't even get knocked out when they heal you.
I don't know, man. Remember the scene in the second movie, I think, where Harry breaks all the bones in his fucking hand, and then they make it floppy?
No, I don't remember that. And he's a rubber hand.
He breaks it in Quidditch. He breaks his fucking wrist in Quidditch.
I might remember that.
Yeah, and then they're just like, oh, okay, we'll just make it floppy so you're not in pain or something. And then it's like flopping around. It sucks ass. It's terrible.
I feel gross right now. That's disgusting. Actually, Jesus fuck.
We don't talk about the body horror of Harry Potter enough.
We don't talk about how much of a sick fuck J.K. Rowling is before the trans stuff happened. She just let a bunch of kids get murdered and fucking...
Well, I mean, she is a sick fuck and she is a piece of shit and I hate her so much.
Yeah, same, yeah.
And this is not an endorsing of Harry Potter at all.
No, of course not,
If anything, it's an anti-endorsement.
Yeah.
But she's also not creative. Like that, there would have been a lot more extra stuff if she had just talked about...
Yeah,
fucking wizards getting.
Writers have this thing called cork boards and card, whatever they're calling it.
Poke cards.
Pokemon cards. No, they
cards.
They have this thing where you can plot out something before you decide to just write all your books. That's what I'm talking about.
I mean, it all doesn't have to be on a napkin.
Index cards. Yeah, you could. Yeah, you could.
Even like Post-it notes.
Even Post-it notes. You could probably use more. Yeah, you can. Put Post-it notes on a wall so you can map out your story.
Okay. He was slightly aware of Seamus Seamus Finnegan telling the other Aurors these names.
This is stupid. Yeah, this is really dumb. These names are
Seamus.
Seamus, Arg, yeah.
I wonder where he's from. I wonder. Like, you know, fuck, man. I never thought of it as a kid, and it's so indicative of my privilege. Kingsley Shacklebolt.
Yeah.
Wow. Deeply not okay.
You might as well have just said Slavey McSlaveface.
Yeah,
it's like
that's so true.
Come on,
though.
yeah, just say a slur
Cho
at that
Chang.
point. Yeah, oh yeah,
Cho fucking Chang, dude. I know it's like low hanging fruit. People talk about it all the time, but it's also
no, it's
you
not.
You need to point it out.
You need
it's
to point
fucking
it out.
crazy.
Yeah. And then
like it's not my fault. It's fucking J.K. Rowling being a bigot.
Fucking bigoted asshole, yeah.
Okay, he was slightly aware of Seamus Finnegan telling the other Aurors to back off and give them some space. Ron silently thanked him and continued to watch Dean's actions as he worked on Hermione. She's lost a lot of blood, Dean told Ron, who felt like he may faint himself. I'm trying to fix her the best I can, but I think she'll be fine. She's good. She just had 9/11 happen to her. It's fine.
It's all good. Yeah, she'll be fine. Yeah, she's not dead. Hey, a lot of people are dead right now. Be grateful.
To be grateful. Ron felt his head swim at those words. He looked down at Hermione once again and noticed her expression looked disturbed and restless. He traced his fingers down her left arm and glanced at her shoulder. The injury looked a bit better from the potion, but it still looked excruciatingly painful. Dean was unscrewing the cap off of a bottle of Dittany when Ron caught a sight of Hermione's eyes cracking open. He had never been so happy to see those brown irises look tiredly up at him. Hey, Hermione, he said shakingly, repositioning his hand in hers. Dean's fixing you up. This is only going to sting for a moment, all right? He hated telling her that more pain was on the way, but she nodded and she squeezed her eyes shut. He looked at Dean and gave a small nod. Dean applied the few drops of Dittany needed as Hermione gripped Ron's hand until her knuckles turned white. As Dean wrapped a bandage around Hermione's shoulder, he caught sight of her other arm, which was wrapped from her previous injury. What happened here? Asked Dean, gesturing to her forearm. Hermione was dozing off again, so Ron answered. She splinched herself as she apparated from London, he said. Dean looked dumbfounded as he tied her bandage. London? To New York?
Dumbass. What was going on that was so important that you need to come to New York?
What the fuck? Why was that?
I wonder.
Yes.
Dumb bitch.
What a dumbass. What's the fucking point of this fan fiction? This fan fiction is fucking stupid.
Yeah, what's the moral of this story? What's the lesson here? What's the lesson? Don't apparate to 9/11.
Yeah,
just
thanks.
Trust your partner's gonna be
I'll never
okay.
do that. Yeah, thanks, man.
Buy a phone. Like what's the
Make sure you
point?
always have a phone on you.
Yeah. And brush your teeth twice a day while we're at it. Or else 9/11's gonna happen. You're gonna have bad breath.
Bad breath. London to New York. He asked graciously. Is she mad? I've always thought so, said Ron. Fucking dumb bitch.
Yeah, fucking loser. Why is she so mad all the time? Just smile more, toots.
She cries like a lot.
Yeah, it's like, come on.
She's only talking about marriage.
Emotional.
Said Ron, now kneeling at Hermione's bedside, stroking his thumb across her knuckles. She saw the planes hit on television and panicked. That's how people talked about it.
You made like a huge deal about a bunch of people dying. What a loser. This is so bad. This is the worst. Oh my god.
I know they're trying to do the like, yeah, we've all been through a tragedy, but we still got our sense of humor, you know, kind of shit. But it's just not hidden, man.
Joss Whedon, eat your heart out.
Yeah, for sure. He's standing right by 9/11's right behind me,
isn't it?
Yeah.
God. Fucking
oh my
fuck
God.
you. Just fuck you.
Oh, Dean was silent for a few moments before busying himself by wrapping Hermione's splinching injury with a new bandage. Looks all right, he mumbled as he looked over her forearm. She did a good job cleaning it up. Always knew this girl was brilliant under pressure. That is her whole character.
Yeah.
That you shouldn't say that.
Yeah.
We all know it.
That's what I thought we all agreed on that, yeah.
We don't have to state the obvious, honestly. Ron gave a small smile as Dean wrapped her arm with a new bandage. The color was slowly returning to her face, Ron noticed. He let out a shaky breath of relief as he stroked her hair away from her face and gently kissed her forehead. As Dean put away his medicines and potions, he spoke to Ron. She needs to rest. She should wake in a few hours, but for now, what she needs most is to sleep. It looks like she's been through a lot. Ron sighed unevenly and kissed Hermione's hand once more. Dean clapped a hand on his shoulder and shook him slightly. She'll be fine, Ron. You were really lucky this time. We're all so lucky that 9/11 happened.
Yeah, we're also lucky that 9/11 happened in the way that it did, so that way you're still alive.
Yeah.
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 I'm happy that thousands of people died, but you didn't. I don't even... what do I say? What do I say to this? What
I don't know.
Fuck?
Hermione now looked peaceful, and it took Ron a few moments to really believe that she would be all right. When he finally did, he was able to loosen his death grip on her hand and finally semi-relax.
I love that band.
Death grip?
Yeah.
An hour later, Hermione began to stir. Ron immediately adjusted himself next to her and watched as her eyes slowly cracked open. He was the first thing she saw. Her tired eyes focused on him as her lips parted to form his name, Ron. So she went like, meh.
Ron.
Ron. Meh. Meh.
Meh.
Oh, yeah, I don't know. Sorry. Hermione whispered, relief crashing over him. We're safe, Hermione. Dean healed you and said that you should be fine.
The towers are gone, Hermione. You're safe now.
This is like...
Yeah.
Okay, follow me here.
Okay, yeah.
In elementary school, you know...
All right, you already lost me, but let's keep going.
Okay. When your friends would be like, oh, let's play house or whatever, and then it gets like way too real. But it is the kind of like kid resolution.
Yeah, it's like,
hey, kids, let's play 9/11. You be Hermione and I'll be Ron. Yeah, they put some twigs and leaves on your arm, and then it's fine now, so it's good. It's fine. So you're gonna be good. 9/11's all fine. Everything's great. You know what I mean? I don't know.
Where's the Bluey 9/11 fan fiction?
Bingo, let's play 9/11. This episode of Bluey is called 9/11. Okay.
Because apparently if the bar's this low...
9. I don't know. And the nine's like, oh, you caught me dancing. Oh, you did it.
Yeah.
All right, okay.
George Bush. Holding the two planes. Sorry. Okay. All right. Let's continue. All right. Let's continue.
All right.
Let's just finish this. Can we be done with this? I don't want to mention 9/11 ever again.
I know. Me too. An hour later, Hermione began to stir. Ron immediately adjusted himself next to her and watched as her eyes slowly cracked open. She said, Ron. Hermione, he whispered, relief crashing over him. We're safe, Hermione. Dean healed you and said you would be fine. He repeated these words to her, but they were mainly for him to believe. I'm sorry, she said quietly. I just caused trouble wherever I did the 9/11. Hermione, what the fuck are you talking about? What are you on about?
Stop making this about yourself, Hermione, you selfish motherfucker. Crazy.
Ron asked incredulously, you were worried. You didn't cause this whole disaster happen. You were just concerned about me. I would have done the same thing. I would have ran into 9/11 for you for sure.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
I'm gonna say that now.
Yeah, totally.
For the first time, Hermione smiled and Ron's world seemed to become brighter again. Really? Yeah, he said, leaning forward to kiss her temple. Merlin, Hermione, when I saw you on the ground, I thought, I'm fine, Ron, said Hermione, lifting her arm gingerly to cup his face in her hand. Where are we? We're underground, said Ron, in a hidden chamber in the tube. We got locations all over the city in order to find the Death Eaters that were hiding out. So why were you by the, this is all caps, World Trade Center? Asked Hermione weakly, her anguish-filled eyes searching his.
Okay, so you're dozing off. Why were you at the World Trade Center?
TM.
TMCR, yeah.
Well, we've planted some spies throughout the city above ground to see if they could find where the Death Eaters were. Ron sighed as he remembered the past few weeks. They better not
say the Death Eaters were on the planes. I swear to fucking God, this is where this is going.
A few days ago, one of them came back and reported that he had spotted a few Death Eaters in an alleyway by the Twin Towers. So they sent me and 3 other Aurors above ground to investigate for a few days. When the first plane hit, I was already above ground. I didn't go back underground again because I figured I should help the Muggles while I had a chance. So they are saying that more humans would have died.
Yeah, if it weren't for wizards. Okay.
Yeah, if it weren't for wizards.
All right, I understand that now. I understand. Okay.
But shortly after the second plane hit, I saw you outside the South Tower. I had no idea why you would be here or if it was even possible for you to be here. But I knew it was you, even from the back. Because of your ass.
Because of that fucking ass.
Because of that
dog.
sweet, juicy ass you got.
I had my boner went off. And yeah, that's why.
I was like, why am I horny during 9/11? Oh, my wife is here.
My wife.
My wife. Okay. But shortly.
You'll know about that. I used the time turner to know what Borat is.
I only ever use the time turner to watch Borat.
And to know what they're going to call this event in the future. Yeah.
Who we don't endorse because he's unfortunately a Zionist.
Yeah, sadly. God.
Ron sighed as he tangled their fingers tighter together. He felt Hermione move as she slowly sat up. She put her other hand on top of his and leaned her forehead against his. I'm sorry. I saw the planes crash and I went mad. I had no idea where you would be in the city and I thought you might be in the towers.
Silly me. I thought you were dying, so I cared about you. Oh, I'm just a
I don't know why we're making fun of this. I thought I might have lost you. Tears were now falling down her face, which was still covered in dust. Ron felt like his heart was breaking just to see her upset. He relinquished his hold on her hands and brushed her thumbs across her face to catch the tears. Her eyes met his and cut through his heart to the sadness they held. Don't be sorry, Hermione. I'm joking. He told her. You're not going to lose me, I promise. You can't know that, said Hermione through a watery voice. Ron frowned at her words as she looked down at her hands. Hey, he said, taking her face in his hands and making sure her eyes focused on his. Hermione, maybe I can't promise that specifically, but I can say that I'll never leave you. Yeah, I may go on these long horror missions, but I'll always come back. Okay. Hermione smiled through her tears as he carefully kissed her lips for the first time in weeks. He broke away after a few seconds and grinned, looking down at her left hand where the engagement ring that he had bought only months before glittered on her ring finger. Can't believe I haven't been around for this, said... What? Can't believe I haven't been around for this, he said, thinking of finally being the husband of Hermione Granger. That didn't make any sense to me. That
makes no sense at all, yeah.
She smirked and put her head in her hand. I haven't even started. What?
What are y'all talking about? What are we missing something because of how long it's been since we read?
I was talking about planning the wedding without talking about it.
Oh, okay. So recap, real quick. I just want to make sure I get this right. 9/11 happened.
Oh, we gotta plan a wedding.
Now we gotta plan our wedding.
I haven't even started on the wedding.
And the prom's tomorrow, etc., etc.
And the prom's 9/11's happening, and the prom's tomorrow. Okay.
Is that what the lesson's gonna be? Is plan your wedding
before 9/11?
Yeah.
Ron looked
Live in the moment. Is that what a basic fuck you?
What a basic fucking bitch answer.
Yeah, Jesus.
Ron looked up in disbelief. Hermione Granger not getting a head start on a project. It can't be true. She smiled. It is. I haven't been able to focus at all while you've been away on anything. It's been torture. Are people still
screaming outside while this is happening? Because like only one tower fell so far. Like there's
I'm sure there are people outside like, no, 9/11's happening outside.
It's like
I can't get inside because there's a bunch of fucking wizards in there.
Okay, so another thing we're gonna bring up, it's like that. There's a scene in Invincible where it's Nolan, who's the bad guy from for those you don't know, and like he's talking to his wife.
Spoiler, like, I guess.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
So they reveal it in the first episode, right?
Yeah, it's revealed in the first episode. Okay. Everyone kind of knows that. Yeah. But like he's talking with his wife in like Paris or something. Like he flew him there, and then basically there's like a. like a dragon or something starts attacking the city, and Nolan doesn't do anything until he gets a confirmation from his wife that she loves him. You know, that's kind of the vibe I'm getting from this, where it's like, well, we gotta plan this wedding first before we go back and help other people. You know, we gotta.
Jesus Christ, and that is interesting because it is kind of like Harry Potter. The whole point of it, I guess, is about him being the chosen one to stop this the Holocaust from happening. And that kind of is what it's about. So it's funny as fuck to see like other people be like, nah, I don't give a shit about 9/11. I would rather be here with my wife.
Yeah.
Exactly, which, I mean, like, is kind of a human thing. I feel like most people would make that decision.
I think it's important to care about and like make sure that the people you're with are safe, but
it's just, it's funny because like the original books were about that. Were about like sacrificing yourself for the greater good.
I guess now that they've done that, now they get to be selfish, I guess.
Yeah. I mean, well, it's a bad source material thing because now it's a bad source
material, bad idea, bad everything about this is bad. I don't
know. But basically, what I was saying was the source material kind of set these characters up, and now I expect that from these characters in every piece of media I watch or read, and it kind of feels uncharacteristic for them to
just be like this right now.
Yeah. Well, I'm here right now. I'm not going anywhere. I hope so, she said, her brown eyes meeting his again. She finally looked convinced and even content, and made Ron ecstatic inside. Their moment was interrupted by a sudden Patronus that rushed from the room from the solid brick wall. A silvery boar formed before the eyes of the 12 Aurors.
They hit the Pentagon. Hit the Pentagon.
Another Patronus at the Pentagon. I'll be right back, Ron mumbled to Hermione as he temporarily left her bedside to join the rest of the Aurors around the boar. The voice of Ernie Macmillan came out of the boar's mouth. Second tower has collapsed. Stay underground for a while. The Muggles are going mad. They're going fucking crazy.
The Muggles are overreacting to this, I gotta say.
We'll give an all clear when we can. The boar ran through the throng of Aurors and through the brick wall in a silvery light and was gone.
We gotta ground all the broomsticks. We can't, no more broomsticks can be in the air.
Don't be in the air, guys.
Don't be in the air, guys. We gotta call down all the broomsticks right now, guys.
No one can go anywhere.
No one can go anywhere. Everyone stay underground.
The boar ran through the throng of Aurors and through the brick wall in a silvery light and was gone. Ron was just fine with his decision. Now he had time to take care of Hermione and make sure she healed all right. Despite Dean's diagnosis, he still believed something could have gone wrong in the healing process. Before he could return to her, however, Seamus Finnegan pulled him aside by the arm and led him over to Dean and the other Aurors, which consisted of Dennis Creevey, Justin Finch Fletchley, and many other former classmates who had chosen to become Aurors. As they joined the small group, the Aurors looked up and stared at Ron.
Is this the Avengers Endgame-ification where it's like, they're all here now. They're all here to be after 9/11.
And now we have to defeat Thanos.
Yeah.
I.e. 9/11. Stared at Ron as if he was an interesting piece of art. Ron, mate. He looked at Seamus, who was fixing him with a very serious stare. Mate, what's going on? What's happened to Hermione? Ron stared at him and then at the other Aurors, who were staring back expectantly. He sighed and looked back at Hermione, who was now lying down on her cot in the corner of the room. He looked back at his fellow Aurors and spoke. She got hit by a falling piece of cement. We were in front of the South Tower when it began to collapse. We barely made it out. He felt tears welling in his eyes, but he wiped them away impatiently. He turned away and faced the wall, so as the Aurors couldn't see his face. Seamus's voice seemed to drift from a great distance away. What's she doing in America? She apparated here, said Ron shortly, directly from London. She saw the planes hit on television and panicked. A visible shift of uneasiness moved throughout the group when he mentioned the apparition. All of the Aurors knew Hermione was brilliant, but they had never expected her to act so recklessly. Ron, who knew that dumb fucking bitch.
Dumb bitch. What, you care about your husband? Lame.
Oh, man.
God, this is so fucked. How much more is there, by the way?
A lot more.
God damn it.
Ron, who knew her better than any of them, wouldn't have guessed she had done it either. Ron felt a hand on his shoulder and put his head in his hand as Seamus spoke. She's gonna be fine, Ron. Dean said so. Plus, it's Hermione. If she can't pull through, none of us can. Why would you say that?
This is such a weird, dude, if Hermione dies, we're all fucked.
We all might as well kill ourselves.
We're already dead.
If Hermione has cubs, we're already dead. Ron thought of his words and slowly nodded. He looked up and twisted around to see Ernie Macmillan and Terry Boot kneeling by Hermione's bedside and talking quietly to her. He smiled and stood up, abandoning Seamus and rest and heading towards Hermione once more. All three of them looked up as he approached. Ernie and Terry immediately stood up and grinned down at Hermione. Feel better, Hermione. Yeah, Hermione, you'll pull through. As they passed him, Terry, whom he barely conversed with, muttered to Ron quietly, "She's a brilliant girl, Ron. You're a really lucky bloke." Ron grinned as he glanced at her. "I know." As Ernie and Terry left, he reunited with Hermione in the corner of his room, this time dragging his own cot next to hers. "We have to stay underground," he told her, suddenly remembering the boar's message. "I heard," she said. "I have ears." I'm joking. But I don't care as long as I can be with you again. Ron grinned and softly touched his lips to hers. There's the Hermione I love. Okay, we're going forward.
Oh, shit.
18th of September, 2001.
They're married. They're getting married right then.
11:51 a.m. This is driving me mad, Hermione. She looked over at Ron, who sat next to her on the airplane that was finally going to take them home to England. She smiled at the sight. Where's her passport? Where's her passport?
Yeah.
Did she bring it?
I thought she brought it. She might have brought it, yeah. Because she was supposed to go on a plane originally, yeah.
Yeah. Airplane that was finally going to take them home to England. She smiled at the sight of his death grip on the armrests of the seat. It had been excruciatingly difficult to force him onto the one after the attacks in New York. It had been hard enough to force herself to pull together all the courage she could muster to get on the plane. But they had spoken with the ministry, and it would have taken another month to sort out transportation by port key. Apparating was completely, probably because a lot of people are leaving because of 9/11.
Yeah. All right, yeah.
All right? I will defend this 9/11 Harry Potter fan fiction.
Wow, good picking the right side of history. Yeah, great.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I'm Sarah, and I remember when I was in 2023 or 2024, whatever year it is, I was still on the side of
so true.
the 9/11 Harry Potter fan fiction.
Okay, apparition was completely out of the question for the both of them, and fluing was just as dangerous as apparating. So as a result, Hermione had suggested flying by Muggle airplane, which Ron had politely replied with an, "Are you fucking serious? For real?
Yeah.
You want to get on one of them?
One of them, yeah.
Are you fucking kidding me?
You fucking with me right now?
Side tangent.
Yeah.
When I was in high school, one of our professors told the story about how immediately after 9/11, he just got on every plane he could because it was cheap as shit.
Yeah.
And then he didn't even go anywhere. He just got back on the plane, like, just to do it. Like, it
makes sense. Yeah, there was a pretty bad, like,
no one wanted to get on a plane, understandably.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I feel that too. I guess, like, that's another thing to wrap back, to tie this all up in a neat little bow about Orlando.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, the fact that 9/11 completely fucked over the tourist industry, and that was also, like, 7 years before the housing market crash, so, like, everything just got fucked here.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, fucking...
I mean, everything got fucked everywhere in America.
But yeah. But let's think about Orlando for a second.
Exactly, yeah. Okay. As a result, Hermione suggested flying by Muggle airplane, which Ron had politely replied with an, "Are you goddamn fucking serious? That's fucking crazy."
Yeah.
Response. Eventually, they convinced themselves that they couldn't waste another month in America and plucked up all their courage to get on the plane. It had been such a mad week. When the Aurors and Hermione were allowed out of the tube, they were met by a scene of chaos. The towers were nothing but a huge mass of dust and debris, with people climbing over bricks and cement to dig out survivors. Hermione had never seen such a frightening sight, but only made her want to help all the survivors she could. When the Aurors spread out to do just that, she insisted she wanted to join, while Ron promptly refused because of her current condition. She replied that she was quite fine and could handle anything he could. After a long and heated argument, Ron finally allowed Hermione to help on the condition that she would go back underground if she got hurt again. They spent the day finding survivors and getting them to the nearest ambulance. As wizards, they couldn't help them magically, but they could help manually by digging through the wreckage and helping whichever survivors they could.
Just admit there's fucking wizards in this world. If there's already a fucking, dude, like
a separate universe where 9/11 almost happens, but then wizards fucking stop it.
Yeah, that's awesome. Actually, that's cool. That's yes, that's a good thing that happens there, because you're using the powers that you have for an actual good cause, as opposed to just being like, no, we got to be hush hush about the wizard shit. All right, we can't just.
So instead of like the big thing being 9/11, the big thing is, secret society of wizards exists.
Yeah.
Oh shit! Fuck.
Oh fuck! Yeah.
This will change everything.
The world will never be the same. Yeah.
Yeah. It took them. It took them a week to get a flight out of New York, but once they did, Hermione was so glad that she was going home. They had slept underground for a week. She suddenly appreciated the job of an Auror for the first time. Cops are good.
Yeah. It's in the way that you use a place.
Yeah. They truly had difficult living conditions, and their missions cut into some of the most important parts of their lives. Now, Hermione looked over at Ron and carefully peeled his fingers off of his armrest, lacing them through her own fingers. "It's going to be all right, Ron. You don't know that, Hermione." There was a pause, and she looked down at her engagement ring absentmindedly, watching the colors flash in the sunlight streaming through the window. "All right. Maybe I don't. But that doesn't mean I can't make you feel like everything's going to be all right." And then she gives him a blowy.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. Like, yeah, what the fuck are you talking about?
And Hermione straight up fucking sucks the cum out of Ron's cock. Drains him. Absolutely milks that man.
I know how to make your day just right, Ron.
No, okay.
All right, I'm
All
sorry.
right. At this, Ron chuckled and squeezed her hand. Okay, I get it. He looked down at her left hand and took it in his. We should probably start planning this thing, or it'll never happen. It's been a couple months, guys. You could chill the fuck out.
You can chill out.
And also, 9/11 just happened.
You can take a little break. You can take a little pause.
Fine.
Maybe process the trauma a little bit.
Hermione looked at him with an eyebrow raised. You don't think it'll happen with me as the main planner? You don't think it'll happen with me as the main planner? There weren't any punctuations.
Apostrophes, yeah, or whatever. Not apostrophes, commas, yeah.
He laughed. Fair enough. He wrapped an arm around her shoulders and gently squeezed her to his side. He rested his cheek against the top of her head, and she felt the warmth of his face radiate into her body. We're going home, Hermione. She smiled and snuggled deeper into the nape of his neck, kissing it gently. We are.
Crash Into Me by Dave Matthews started playing. In this romance 9/11 fan fiction about Harry Potter.
That's it. There it is. That's the ending.
Thoughts? Thoughts?
I don't have any brain cells after that, I think.
Me neither, actually. Okay, genuine question.
Yeah.
Which one was worse, this or The Room?
This one. The Room was funny.
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck? You gotta admit, Tommy Wiseau has a really good enigmatic stage presence.
Yeah, he does have a stage presence. This doesn't have anything, I guess. Yeah, this is...
He's my favorite guy. And this sucks ass. And it also...
Yeah, it really does suck.
A lot of the... I'm mostly picking up on the, like, small Harry Potter fan fiction writing criticisms that I always have, which is, like, the describing body parts as objects.
Yeah.
I hate it so much.
Yeah, it's weird.
I peeled his fingers off of the armrest and laced them in between my hands.
Yeah,
makes me like, deeply uncomfortable as a human being.
Yeah.
And I hate it. And I hate reading it, and I only ever really read it in Harry Potter fan fiction. And I don't know why. Yeah. I think
there's a weird objectification of the human body in
it's like
this.
A J.K. Rowling. I think it is a J.K. Rowling trope where it's the like, let's be more creative with our descriptions,
which I'm not
actions or whatever.
I'm not against, but like you're doing it for for this, like, you know, like I think there, you know, it is one of those things where I think there is a time and a place for the flowery language. It's not the 9/11 fan fiction. It's not when it comes to... It's
a deeper level of understanding what you're writing. Like, you know, like, okay, first, she went there. All right, yeah, I get it.
Yeah, that's good.
And then the next level is she walked with her right foot and her left foot all the way over, blah, blah, blah. And it took about 10 minutes. Like, you're a little bit more descriptive, right?
Yeah.
And then, you know, but if you go, at some point it diverges into, you know what you're doing and you don't know what you're doing.
Yeah.
And the obvious you don't know, which is her feet squished against the bottoms of her foot as she trampled over. And it's like, well, this isn't anything that anyone would think is good.
Or as opposed to just saying she rushed through the crowd, and like even then that's okay, like that happened, I guess.
Depends.
In this. Yeah, it depends. Yeah, it depends. Yeah, it's situational awareness. And yeah, that's like
that's a mastery of fiction writing, and where you're reading it and you're like, oh, okay, yeah, that makes sense or whatever. Like Stephen King doesn't do that often, but still usually when he does, it's disgusting. Yeah. And I think it's knowing his own his own talents of, I can describe a very disgusting thing, but I'm not going to waste time doing it every page. I'm going to actually talk about, let's get the characters to there, blah, blah, blah. But he also has a really great talent of getting to a human experience. Like I read the Outlander or whatever that was, with the one with Jason Bateman in the adaptation.
Yeah, I know what you're
that was also really good.
The Outsider? Was
Outsider, yeah, that's what it was. And there's a scene there where a grieving mom goes crazy and gives herself a heart attack.
Yeah, I remember that. I think, yeah. In
the book, it's that she's throwing like spaghetti everywhere or something, which is, you would think is like, if you wrote it down, it sounds funny, but like the way that he wrote it, it was very like, oh my God, this woman is fucked up.
Yeah.
And the description of like her thinking that, like, you know, it got really into, this guy died a character died, and the wife of the guy, I think this is a separate character,
Yeah.
she was thinking about, like, you know, people are upset about him dying, but for her it's especially difficult because she was thinking about you know, meeting him in college, you know, sitting on the couch next to him topless after they just had sex and thinking, this is the man I'm going to marry, going through 20 years of marriage, ups and downs, having 3 children, supporting his career, him supporting her career, and it's taken away and no one knows who fucking did it. Yes. And it's such I've never even really thought from that point of view, but it's, you know, that like the author at least thought about the feelings and thought process behind this character instead of just being like, she's sad. Golly gee, grief is hard and sad.
Yeah.
And there's a way to move the story forward.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean?
I totally get that, yeah.
But then you also have like a Tolkien. Who spends most of the setup talking about like the grass and the trees, and like the hymns that people sing and shit.
Yeah.
So you're fully in there, and then once it gets to like characters and shit and them talking, you don't necessarily need too much, you know, once you get to that point, because you've already gotten it through just the other shit. So it's just different styles, but like somehow Harry Potter fan fiction most of the time they only dip into like some and some. They don't ever
they never
actually
a full
commit.
Commitment. Yeah,
and that's what's so frustrating about it. Is I'm sitting here and you're like, and then he made sure to put his chin on her head, and that for sure was done. And he was wearing a shirt, and she was also wearing a shirt. But then they went and they kiss, and they're in love. So that's good.
Yeah,
put it up on the internet, and it's like, okay, man, like let's get to a deeper level here. I crave for another level.
Yeah,
I crave for a deeper meaning, please.
Please and thank you.
I don't know if any of that made sense.
I get what you're saying. I understand. Just commit to one of them.
Commit. Yeah. Try
a little. Try a little
harder.
Bit. And maybe don't make it about 9/11.
Maybe don't do that.
So yeah, what is the lesson here?
That's the thing, right?
What's the moral here?
You end up with not any morals because
yeah. What a shame that
you don't know the story that you're telling.
I don't know if it's a shame or a good thing that I'm going to forget about this 9/11 fan fiction tomorrow. Now that it's over, now that it's done.
I think that's a blessing. I feel like it was. I mean, we know why it was made. It was the 10th anniversary of 9/11.
About that.
Yeah, we do. The author explicitly wrote the reason for making it. That was the point of the story.
How the true heroes weren't the firefighters or the response.
It was the wizards. It was the wizards.
Because think about the sacrifice Hermione made.
Because this could have been like people.
She got rid of someone for her arm, dude.
Damn, dude. Yeah, sacrifice. The loved one. It could have been about like how people come together through tragedy.
Yeah, it could have been.
There you go. There's a.
That's it. Yeah.
There's a moral to your story. It wasn't.
It wasn't, but it could have been.
If it was about that, it did not deliver.
That's how I rate my stories, is on what they could have been.
Yeah.
So actually, this could have been a 10 out of 10.
Yeah.
I'm such a piece of shit.
He didn't do that, though.
He didn't do it, though. But I would have given it a 10 out of 10 if it was good.
You know, judging fan fiction by like published book standards, though, is not great.
That's fair.
Like,
yeah.
I think, and you know.
Okay, so how about this? Yeah. This versus Josh Hutcherson.
Josh Hutcherson for real. Are
this
you fucking kidding me?
My Immortal.
This.
Okay.
I don't like reading My Immortal. It's fun, but it's also like, okay, and there's another guy. Okay, I get it.
Yeah, okay, that's fair.
And she wants to fuck that guy now. All right, you know.
Yeah, fair enough.
I get the point of bait, but at some point I'm like, what am I doing here? You know what I mean? Like Star Kids Prophecy, at some point through it, I was like, I can't do this anymore.
That is fair. That's fair, yeah.
Yeah.
God, that's wild.
Yeah.
I'm glad that's over, though.
Yeah.
Solved it.
Now let's do ads.
Ads! Welcome to the... Welcome to the ad break. Are you enjoying this podcast so far?
I am.
You better like, comment, subscribe to the Gosh Darn Bell, rate us 5 stars on Apple and Spotify podcast, but want to support the podcast financially, there's a couple ways to do it. I'm going to start off with StrayRiverCoffee.com. You can buy our coffee. We got 2 different ones, Josh's Morning Blend, Sarah's Chaos Blend.
Both good. Go look at them.
Yeah, go look at them. They are described there. I have a light to medium roast with caramel flavoring. Sarah has chocolate cream dark roast.
Mm-hmm.
It is $16 a bag, $28 for both. If you want to get a combo, I remembered this time.
Good
job. But yeah, go check that out if you want to get some extra coffee. It's about 12 ounces a bag, so it'll last a little while.
It lasts us like a month, and we drink it every day.
Yeah, so for the combo at least. Yeah, so it's good stuff. Go check it out.
Yeah.
If you want to buy us coffee, you can go to buymeacoffee.com/ABWSTR. And we got some coffees.
We'll read what you rate as long as it's not terrible. Homophobic, racist.
Yeah, and it's only about $3 a coffee, so you can get as many of those increments as you want. You can support us in $3 increments.
Yes.
Yeah. So we got Christina.
Yeah.
Christina bought 5 coffees. Thank you.
Thank you.
Newbie follower here. Found you 2 on TikTok, then started listening to your full podcast, and I'm currently working my way backwards through all your old content. TBH, I was lured in by the Am I the Asshole Reddits, but really just like your personalities.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you very much. I look forward to the random tangents and personal stories that get prompted from the Reddit readings, like speculating why people think lies are jokes and Josh throwing himself under the bus guessing Sarah's parents and allergies.
Yeah.
So Reddit is still my favorite part because it brings out those tidbits. I hope no matter what you do going forward, that it makes you happy because you two are adorbs and deserve it. Heart eyes emojis. Thank you very much.
It does make us happy.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
And I want to thank everyone. I know we're going to do it afterwards because, the patrons don't see the ads, but we want to thank everyone for the comments that we had.
Yeah, it was wonderful.
Yeah, it was good to see everyone support it, and yeah.
And honestly, too, after that, I think it was just a lot all at once.
Yeah, and then, but the support all at once really helped out to mitigate.
No, my TikTok. Like, I kept seeing like a bunch of TikToks of creators, some I even respected, being like, fuck Reddit podcast.
Yeah.
I mean, being like, shit, fuck. And now I'm looking at that back as like a outlier, basically.
Yeah, I get that.
Because now, I care about what my audience says. And the audience resoundingly was like, no, we like Reddit. Keep Reddit.
Keep Reddit, yeah. So, yeah.
So we're going to keep it.
We're going to keep it, yeah. It's not like I don't like Reddit either. I do like the Reddit.
And that's the point I want to make, too, is I like Reddit as well. Yeah. It's just, I want to do... It's a
People
relationship.
Were saying that it was harmful, and I think that's what freaked us both out.
Yeah, I didn't fully understand that. I wanted people to tell me if it was, but it seemed like it was just a couple of people that probably aren't even part of our audience. So who cares?
So fuck them.
Yeah.
So yeah, thank you very much for this coffee.
Thank you so much.
Teresa, she/her bought 3 coffees. Thank you. It's a THERESA. Theresa or Teresa?
I think it's Teresa.
Teresa. I apologize if I'm getting it wrong.
Sorry.
Yeah. Hi, Sarah and Josh.
Hello.
I've been following you guys on TikTok for a while and started listening to the pod over the summer. It became a constant for me while running, cleaning the house, and grocery shopping, and I'm not ashamed to admit that it caused me to gasp out loud in public several times.
Oh my God.
Because of all the horrible things you guys say.
Yeah, probably.
As of 2024, I finally ventured out of the Reddit story segment and am listening to the whole podcast now, and I am never going back. You guys are so funny. Your conversation has become an odd comfort to me as I'm just trying to survive undergrad life. I hope you guys have a great day. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
I do like the support for the first half of the podcast.
I do like seeing
We're never going to call ourselves a Reddit podcast again. We're a podcast that does Reddit segments.
So Reddit is a jumping off point for topics.
Exactly.
All right?
Damn right. Marissa Woods bought 5 coffees. Thank you.
Thank you.
I live for Sarah's giggle. So much joy.
Thank you so much.
Josh shouldn't kill himself.
Oh, but that's not what she said. No.
Totally wrote that in.
I wrote this myself.
Yeah, that was Sarah. Sarah spent $15 to give herself $5 and me $5. Thank you. But no, thank you very much. That's good.
Thank you.
Sky bought 5 coffees. Thank you very much. This is our last coffee. I watched you guys since the very beginning. Sarah, you're perfect, and I appreciate your insight on every level.
Oh my God,
Josh, keep rocking those blonde locks, my man. You're lucky to have Sarah. I wish you still did listener stories because I could use your advice on my toxic parents. Also have some interesting stuff about my job. I work in the funeral industry, so in my darkest days, I know I have you too. Absolutely adore you both and so proud of your progress. Blue heart emoji. Keep it up. I'll listen. Smiley face.
Oh my God, thank you.
Thank you very much.
Someday we'll bring back listener stories.
We'll figure out a way to do it. We're probably gonna post one.
It might only be through Patreon, which sucks, but it might.
Yeah, I'm not comfortable with like your guys' stories, especially since a lot of our stories we get are a lot more personal.
And they're stolen, and that's the biggest issue.
That's the biggest issue for me.
If you're like, I want listener stories on APWSDR, go to TikTok and complain about TikTok letting people steal content.
Yeah, exactly.
That's truthfully the only reason we don't do them anymore.
Yeah, exactly. And also some people have been like, can you please take it down? Because I didn't realize people would.
Well, I mean, that I feel like is like we could have been more upfront about.
Yeah.
Like this might get chosen and this might go viral.
Yeah. So please keep that in mind.
Yeah.
But if you want to support us, thank you all for those coffees. If you want to support us on a monthly or yearly basis, you can go to patreon.com/ABWSTR. You get extra content, early releases. Probably not this week because I'm going to try and edit this all tonight and maybe it'll come out tomorrow. We'll see.
Who knows?
But yeah, it's Monday we're recording this and usually it's supposed to go out on Tuesdays. So
yeah, MegaCon fucked us up for sure.
Yeah. But you go over there, there's exclusive content. There's Sarah versus Matt Damon. There is Less Books or Soothstra. We're working on bringing those back.
Yep. We got, what, 1 more week? 2 more weeks?
And for, Less Books or Soothstra.
It'll come back.
It'll come back, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then, we're going to work on Matt Damon soon and everything else. Yeah, there's a bunch of other stuff there. It's $1, $3, $5, and $10 tiers. $5 and $10 tiers, you also get your name added to the end of the podcast in the credits.
And 1 and 3 tiers have a 7-day free trial.
Yes, they do.
So check and see what
and also the Discord's there. We're starting a book club, so if you want to be part of the book club, check it out.
We're reading Illuminae. Let me get the actual author's name.
Yeah.
But yeah, we're in the
as opposed to just
Discord.
reading an entire book, we're going to try and
actually do like a book club.
Yeah, because we had some problems with the Vera Valentine. She didn't want her book being fully read. We respect those wishes.
Which makes sense.
We took that down. So
we're not going to be fully reading books anymore.
But we are going to be discussing them.
Yes.
Once a month, probably. Yeah.
So it is Illuminae by Ami Kaufma or Amy Kaufma and Jay Kristoff. Yeah. And it seems pretty fucking cool. I've read a little bit of it. It seems pretty interesting.
Yeah. So go check that all out. All the links are down in the description.
It's a teen space opera.
Yeah. There's the Palestinian links. There's our distributed computing links as well. A bunch of fun stuff down there and a bunch of important stuff that you gotta look up.
Links about KOSA that I will send you, Josh, to put in the description.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
And yeah, definitely contact your representatives about Palestine and KOSA for sure.
Yeah.
Or various other things that you care about.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
We should all be harassing them.
Yes, they are. They work for us.
Yeah. Yes.
Back to the show.
Bye.
Bye. Are you ready?
Yes.
To do the Reddit.
I want to thank also.
Thank you all for the lovely comments and
it was
support.
Really beautiful to see.
Yeah.
The YouTube and people even came from like Spotify that they don't leave comments at all.
Yeah.
To leave comments on YouTube saying to keep the Reddit starting to encourage us. And I want to thank y'all.
Yeah, I want to thank you all very much. And I will say also hearing that at MegaCon too, like thank you for the content. It was really good.
It was a real week of I was talking about how like seeing the stuff it makes me not feel motivated to do it. And truthfully the universe was like, no, keep doing it.
Yeah.
Like people want you to keep doing it. They like it a lot.
Yeah.
And it gave me a newer perspective about our show and what you guys like seeing. And I really want to thank y'all. I personally love doing Reddit. I'm not going to stop doing Reddit.
It's not like we don't like it.
It's not about me not liking it. It's for sure about just
people.
I want to make sure that what we're doing is entertaining for you guys. That's all I care about.
That's all that matters. Yeah.
And but yeah, so we're going to keep doing it. We're going to do this forever until we die.
Okay. Well, hold the
phone.
Hold.
Every week until we die. That's what the people need.
The people need it. Yeah. But yeah, so we're going to do Reddit. We're going to keep doing Reddit. 1,000 years Reddit.
1,000 years Reddit.
Until Reddit fucking dies finally and I can be at peace.
So true.
Take Reddit out back and shoot it.
Oh,
this birds will start singing.
This one I'm going to do. Birds will start singing again. I'm going to do because it's one of those classic ones.
Oh, yeah?
Keep this in the TikTok. This is one of those Reddit stories where it starts out like, oh, am I the asshole? I shot my friend's dog. And then it's like the dog was mauling you.
Yeah, so
it's like, why are you
asking? Okay, all right, I'm ready.
It doesn't really make sense. This one's amazing.
Okay.
Am I the asshole for deactivating my credit card I gave a friend?
Okay.
So to start, I know I shouldn't have, but I was trying to help. So my friend Lisa was in a bind a few years ago. Her credit got messed up. She asked if I could add her to one of my credit cards to help with her credit. I have excellent credit with a high limit. I said yes and told her if she used the card to just pay it. She promised she would. I know I should have just added her and kept the card. 3 Fast forward 2 years later, and she owes me $10,000.
Holy shit. That's even more than I've spent on credit. Jesus fucking Christ.
I've never racked up $10K. I mean, this is our personal experience.
Yeah, but okay, yeah.
I'm sure people, I bet
no,
people
I mean,
do.
credit card, yeah, it's a big problem, yeah, because everyone just thinks they don't, yeah.
I'm not judging people that have
No,
credit
of course
cards.
not, yeah.
I am judging people who steal from their friends.
That is true. That's true.
She's mostly used it for some trips. I spoke to her recently and she gave some excuses about her boyfriend not helping her pay for the trips, etc. She said she would work on paying it on her own. She made a $1,000 payment. A few weeks ago, she comes again with another sob story about not being able to afford the basics. She has an expensive trip coming up and she may not go, but thinks if she doesn't go, she will lose money. She didn't use the card for this trip, or so I thought.
Oh.
And still didn't make any payments.
Okay, Jesus.
A few days ago, I got an alert that the card was used at an airline. I checked and she surely used the card to purchase airline tickets. I sent her a text telling her I assumed she wouldn't use the card since she still owes and hasn't been paying, and I will deactivate the card. She responded that she planned on paying after she returned from the trip. She understands and she's sorry. Am I the asshole for deactivating the card and removing her from my credit card?
No, what?
I really want to call the airline and have them cancel the tickets, but I think I'd be an asshole then. So the fucking craziest, she's stealing your money.
Yeah, literally, yes.
If you were the credit card distributor,
it's going to be your payment. You're the one that's liable for the money now.
They wouldn't allow any fucking purchases past whatever your limit is.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? This is my thought process on it. It's like, this is, okay, yes, you can be put on my fucking credit card or whatever. And I'm sure people are going to victim blame and be like, oh, she's an asshole.
No, yeah, I don't want to victim blame here because it's very easy to get racked up in credit card debt. I have a fuck ton of credit card debt, you know? Like,
and, you know, shit like this, financial abuse like this.
Yeah.
Is people like going up to you and being like, hey, we're friends. I'm your friend, right? Give me money.
That's the problem is, yeah, like, you know,
the emotional burden of, oh, but we're friends, so we help each other out and blah, 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 and the manipulation of that.
Yeah, and that's the thing, too, where it's like, yeah, like you are helping your friend, but your friend is taking advantage of you.
Obviously.
Yeah, like going on these trips, paying for plane tickets. I kind of even am like, yeah, maybe cancel the plane tickets because, like, what are these trips? Are they work trips? Are they personal trips?
Probably
I don't know.
Personal trips.
Okay, because like if they're just personal trips, you're just paying for your friend.
So I don't know.
Yeah, if assuming that this is personal trips, like they're going to the fucking Bahamas. Also, really fun. Would be kind of funny though if your friend's also like buying first class tickets, being like, I got all this fucking money, I can just fucking
I can do it.
That'd
whatever.
be ridiculous. Yeah,
I don't know. When I read this, and maybe this is my assumption, and maybe I'm wrong. I don't think so, but my assumption is her being like, fuck it, I'll just put it on my friend's card.
That's kind of the vibe, yeah. Where it's like, yeah, and also you did put up a boundary that's like, stop using the fucking card, start paying it off.
Yeah,
and then the pushing of the boundaries, like, I'm gonna use it one last time.
And that's the thing. If you were a credit card company and you reached out to a person that had a credit limit and they were over their credit limit, and you said, hey, you're over your credit limit. Stop fucking buying shit and start paying it off, right? You wouldn't approve of any further purchases.
Yeah, I get what you mean. Yeah. Yeah, you just stop. You would stop. The car would get canceled anyway.
And it's like, okay, yes, I know that this is your friend, but like, she's using you as if you are a credit card company. Yeah,
you're not a credit card company.
No, you're not.
You don't have the resources of a credit card company. Fuck credit cards in general, by the way. I want to state that for the record.
Yes.
I think credit cards can be good for no, they shouldn't be used for emergencies because of the high interest, but like they could be good theoretically. But
I've never fully understood the point of a credit card. Usually when people talk about like financial literacy and things like that, it's like, you don't use it for emergencies, but don't use it for just frivolous stuff. But don't use it for this.
And it's like for big purchases that you can't pay off all in one, but like maybe like medium term, like.
But then sometimes they'll say like, okay, yeah, buy it, but then pay it off within the month, so you keep it like low. And I'm like, but I thought that's the.
No, credit cards are stupid as hell. Yeah, like you're supposed to always have like a small balance in there that's always accumulating interest because Also, yeah, like a credit card will close out your account if you have no money and you just don't use it.
Exactly.
And that's fucked me over too. I used to have a Care credit card.
Yes.
And we were getting stuff checked out for Jack, and I tried using it and it wouldn't let me use it. And I looked it up later. The account was closed because I haven't used it since.
And it's like, sorry, my cats don't have emergencies every couple of months.
Yeah, I'm sorry that my cat died only 2 years ago. You know, and like ridiculous, man. Credit cards suck.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah, don't try not getting one unless you really need to.
Definitely
be very cautious.
Don't put your friend on your credit card.
No, 100%. Yeah, or debit card, especially not your debit card. Especially not your debit card. Oh my God, Jesus.
Yeah, I don't think anyone's talking about that.
Yeah,
that for sure.
But yeah, don't do that. That's wild.
But how hilarious is like I canceled my credit card. Am I an asshole for canceling the credit card after my friend stole $10,000 from me?
Yeah, yeah, right.
No.
No, you're not the asshole, yeah.
No, dog.
Don't, yeah, fuck, man.
Yeah.
God, capitalism sucks. Capitalism's the asshole here.
Truthfully, yeah, but also people that
take advantage of.
That they need to take advantage, yes.
Solved it.
If it was like medical emergency, I don't even know.
Yeah,
it could
maybe
be something.
There could be excuses, but I feel like if it's just like you're going on vacation, which is what it seems like it is.
Even then, it should be communicated.
It should at least be communicated. Yeah. That's wild. Yeah, cancel the card.
Cancel the card.
Oh, okay. Yeah, this is a short one.
Okay.
But this is from this is fun for me.
Okay.
This actually reminds me of MegaCon, and I think I picked this because of MegaCon because this is I'm wrapping everything up in a nice little bow, guys.
Yeah,
all right?
You're trying to be intentional.
I'm making a cohesive listening experience.
TM.
CR. So So this is from a new subreddit.
Content ecosystem.
Yeah, content ecosystem.
Transformative Reddit podcast.
Yeah, I'm filled with buzzwords, Sarah.
You truly
fucking get
are.
with it, all right?
Yeah.
You want to make some fucking money or
KPIs.
What's
our
CPMs?
ROI?
All right, so this is from Unpopular Opinion.
Oh, good.
The PC crowd that are actively calling out people online for using words that were okay 10 years ago is creating a modern day version of Newspeak from 1984.
Oh my God, shut the fuck up.
Where do you think this is going? Where do you think this is going? I want to know genuinely before I even continue.
Is it about unaliving and stuff like that? Like the words like that? Because that's what Newspeak is. Double plus good, double plus bad, double minus good. You know what I mean? Like that was the whole point of it. It was like no one knows what you're fucking saying anymore when you could just use language.
But okay, so
and the art of language.
It's not about something like that.
Is it not about? Is it a fundamental misunderstanding of 1984? I bet you.
No, it wouldn't be. No, it wouldn't.
No one's done that in the past fucking 20 years.
Yeah. Are you ready?
Ever since it came out.
I can't even prepare you.
I'm not saying it's been only out for 20 years.
For this first sentence. I can't even prepare you for this first sentence. Although I don't like seeing people use the R word or other mildly offensive words, the people using it shouldn't be ostracized and publicly punished / canceled because they use the word in text or video. That's paragraph 1. That's paragraph 1 of 3.
This guy for sure calls other people soy.
Yeah. Yeah.
But he's crying because he can't use the R slur.
I used it 10 years ago. It was fine then. It wasn't, but it was for me.
Why can't I say this word? You guys are all R slurs.
All right. Paragraph 2.
You're so sensitive.
We're getting there. Guys, we're getting there. Don't worry. All right.
Let's go.
Eliminating words from your vocabulary is one thing. But forcing others to change their vocabulary or otherwise face harassment is akin to Newspeak.
Face harassment? Who is harassing you or forcing you to use words?
Harassment,
to not use
harassment is when I say the R word and then people get mad at me.
So here's a new concept maybe for people is when you go outside and you're around a group of people and you say something, you say a word. It could be any word. Moist. Taint. And the people go, oh, ew. They're actually not harassing you or forcing you to use other words.
That's when you get the bullhorn and you start the alarm like, I'm being canceled. I'm being canceled.
I'm being canceled. I can't use I'm not being filleted for using the R slur. You freak. You freak.
All right. Are you ready for paragraph number 3? What's behind door number 3, Sarah? Is it a quote from 1984? It's a quote
really?
from 1984.
Yay, fun.
Quote, "Don't you see that the whole aim of Newspeak is to narrow the range of thought? In the end, we shall make thought crime literally impossible because there will be no words in which to express it." 1984. And that's the end. That is it. That is the argument. Sarah, where do you want to start when we dissect this? Because there's a lot of different avenues we can go down.
Dude, censorship is literally 1984.
That is true. That is literally what that is.
That's exactly what it is.
What that is.
Can we make the meme where, you know, like where the guy is pulling up the thing and it says 1984? It's like, oh yeah, honey, you can't use the R slur anymore. And it's 1984.
That's 1984.
What a freak, man. What a little freak.
So the
Just
main
use it.
If you're gonna
And you'll find other people that use it.
Yeah,
And then you'll all become Nazis, and that's how it works.
Yeah, you'll all find your little hate holes, and you'll just live in there and fester and die alone.
The people around you don't like it when you use it because they don't like the word.
Yeah.
It's allowed for people to actually not like stuff.
And that's the thing that everyone forgets is freedom of speech isn't freedom of consequence.
Yes.
That's the main argument, right?
Yeah.
Also, argument that people are making in Am I the Devil? Which I don't know if this is like a whoosh, but people are arguing, isn't the whole point of not using the R word is now we have other words for it, like neurodivergent, or like, you know, like we're now like...
Oh, they're just saying the quiet part out loud, that we're just calling people slurs, but we're using different words for the slur?
I guess. Or like the whole, like the...
Jesus Christ.
Well, because I think I think what their argument is trying to say is that the R slur specifically was once used as like the...
Oh, like a
that's
medical...
what they're saying.
Like a medical term. Like
term.
J.K. Simmons in the first season of Law and Order SVU.
Yeah,
he says reality, it like 20 times.
Yeah, but it's been co-opted by shitty people. So now we have words that are actually more elaborative and explanative of what people are like. Because like I've never had the R slur used on me, like, you know, but I definitely feel like if I like...
I don't think so.
But like because like, you know, like if you're neurodivergent, I feel like that's probably like one of the things where like someone will call you an R slur because you like if you have ADHD and you can't focus.
That's a big topic right now, and I feel like it's being used towards it's, you know, like earlier in the podcast we were talking about what's her face from My Name Is Earl saying that it's all cancel culture, it's PC culture's fault. When in reality it's an executive doesn't know what content to make that's actually going to hit with an audience, which is their fucking job. So
yeah, they should. Yeah,
they're afraid of doing their job, and that makes it hard on you. And that what you've done is you've turned around and blamed the people
audience
that want to make a better world.
Yeah,
which is fun.
That's ridiculous.
Cool.
Yeah,
and that's exactly what's happening here. Is basically, you know, people don't want to use something that has caused harm to a lot of people.
Yeah.
And when they hear it in public, they're like, "Oh, ow, ooh, ooh!
Yeah,
I don't really actually want to. I don't want to be here." And you're looking at them and saying you're the problem, when in reality, the problem is ableism.
Yeah, that's the thing.
Ableism created this problem.
Yeah,
because you want to use this word that used to be a quote unquote medical term, and we can talk about the origins of that word and whether it was ableist as well.
Yeah, even back then.
It being in the DSM-5 doesn't necessarily mean that it's not ableist.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I mean? So fucking, you know, but that's a larger topic right now. Like there's a joke on TikTok where somebody will be like kind of strange in a TikTok. And Curtis Connor talked about it recently too, but I do think he missed the mark a little bit. About there was a joke, is it acoustic?
Oh, yeah.
Someone will do something weird on a TikTok and the comments will be like, oh, acoustic or something like that.
Yeah, and that's
meaning autistic. And it's sort of become this like trend, and definitely let me know if I'm wrong. I definitely could be wrong. From what I've seen, you know, I'm not fully diagnosed as an autistic person. Lots of people in the audience believe that I'm neurodivergent.
Yeah.
I haven't gotten any formal diagnosis. I will say I relate a lot to autistic people.
Yeah.
I've even read the DSM-5 criteria and done multiple shit, and it seems pretty accurate to my living experience.
Yeah.
But I haven't gotten a formal diagnosis. And I've even thought because of it, maybe stop self-diagnosing. because people are saying that that's harmful now.
No, yeah.
Because of this many people watering down autism.
But I think it's a fair critique. Yeah,
I think it could be. Yeah, I think it definitely could be. But I think also there are definite reasons for autistic people self-diagnosing because of the ableism and harm.
And stigma still around it, yeah.
In the mental health community. And I feel like if being so anti-self-diagnosis is hurting those people.
Yeah.
Which, and I want to be respectful of everyone, you know what I mean?
No, yeah, for sure.
Yeah, and I think definitely, I don't think we should be watering down shit if it is directly harming people that are autistic.
Yeah.
And have a formal diagnosis and are living life with, I think, needing high support levels. And, yeah, I think definitely that too. But I also don't want to tell someone who's self-diagnosed and believes that they're fully autistic but can't get a diagnosis for some reason.
Yeah.
Because it is incredibly difficult.
For sure,
that they're not valid either. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I feel that.
And it's a tricky situation.
Okay, can I, let me read this comment real quick.
Yeah.
Just to... By excluding the R word from common discussion, haven't we created new words and phrases that are actually more specific in some cases and not insulting? Neurodivergent, intellectually disabled, person with a learning disability, etc.
Yeah.
Only limited people feel limited by not being able to use slurs.
Yes. No,
Yeah.
I understand that.
Okay,
and I agree with what they're saying.
Yeah.
I'm just saying it sounds like they're like, we got a whole other new slurs.
That's what I meant.
I know that's not what they're saying.
Yeah, no, sorry. I just want to make sure. I want to be clear about that. That wasn't like, let's find new slurs to say, guys.
No, yeah. But there is a topic right now where it's like something that was created within the autism community as a fun joke to talk about.
Has been co-opted by people to be used as a slur or as a insulting or degrading thing. Yeah.
It's difficult to tell if it's a neurotypical using it as a way to insult as a slur.
Yeah.
Or if it's a neurodivergent trying to, you know, be like, oh, yay, we're all autistic here.
Yeah.
This is autism. Yay.
And it sucks because it's just bad actors. Like, yeah.
And it's interesting to me because it's permeated the response to it, because now I'm getting the vibes of it's bad to say you're autistic. And I'm like,
but what if you actually are autistic? Yeah, why is it bad?
Why is it bad to say you're autistic? Are you saying it's bad to be autistic?
That's the implication, right?
And sometimes, yes, it can be, you know, it can impact your life. If you are autistic, it will impact your life.
Bad, yeah.
But is it bad?
Yeah.
And I think we should all be thinking about the language that we're using. You know what I mean?
I agree with that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's it.
I agree with that 100%.
I don't mean anything further. That's just, let's think about our language.
Feel that.
Yeah.
Solved it.
Did we do solve it for the first one?
I don't know. Solved it. Yeah, solved it. Yeah.
Fucking solved it.
We have a quota. We have a solved it quota at the Solved It Factory.
Also, I could be totally wrong, and you could.
Yeah.
If you tell me that I'm wrong, I'll be like, okay. Thank you for telling me.
Actually, you should say slurs.
Actually, slurs are dope.
Actually, dude, if we have someone in our audience saying that.
Do you remember the guy that just shouted the R slur in the grocery store one, and that one got stolen, and all of the comments were people being like, R slur, it's not a slur.
Yeah, I do remember that now.
So
yeah,
crazy.
That was crazy.
That's why I hate our shit getting stolen, because it goes to people that don't fucking get it.
Yeah.
They just don't get it.
Fucking assholes, yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Guys, why can't I just piss on all the food in the grocery aisle? Why is everyone getting mad at me?
I don't get it, man.
I don't get it.
And then a bunch of people are like, piss is fine.
Piss is fine. Piss is actually
pissy shit.
Piss is sterile, actually.
Yeah,
you drink
piss is fine.
I like drinking piss.
I don't understand.
Don't look at me. Stop it. Don't judge me.
TikTok comments in a nutshell.
Yeah.
Saying shit they know is wrong.
Yeah.
Am I the asshole for not telling my mother I was getting married?
Ooh.
Wow.
Okay. Yeah. All right, this is going to be a good one is what I'm hearing. Okay, cool.
Yeah, I, male 31, and came out to my mom, female 54, about a decade ago. She did not handle it well.
Okay, I see. Okay, now, yeah.
At first, we had a big argument, which she apologized for, but she said she didn't feel comfortable talking about my sexuality and asked me not to bring it up again.
Keep that gay shit out of my
face. Keep that gay shit to yourself. I hoped this was temporary, so I tried mentioning if I was dating someone new over the years, but she always got upset over it, so I stopped bringing it up. We don't talk much because of this.
Yeah, fair, because you're going to be judged based on something you can't control, yeah.
Yeah. Recently, my husband and I got married. I invited the rest of my family, but didn't invite her or tell her about the wedding.
Yep.
Everyone in my family knows the situation between us, so no one was surprised she wasn't there.
Good. Great.
A few weeks after the wedding, my uncle mentioned it to her since he assumed I told her about it. Apparently, she was really upset I hadn't told her and ended up crying on his shoulder. Boo.
Yeah, get the violin out, yeah. Yeah, you got consequence for your action. You were homophobic. Yeah.
I don't know what you fucking want. You want to pick and choose what you get from your son, and then you want the whole of your son's life.
I'll go to I want to be at your wedding, but if you kiss a man,
if anything is gay and not completely straight at your wedding,
not straight.
Yeah, let me get through this and we'll talk about it.
Yeah, we'll talk. Yeah.
She was really upset I hadn't told her and ended up crying on his shoulder. I found out about this when he called me, angry at me for putting him in that situation. No.
You made me do this.
Stop talking to my shitty mom.
Yeah.
Since then, the family is divided, with half saying it was cruel of me to not tell her what was happening. Since people in my family are evenly split, I wanted to get an outside perspective on whether or not I screwed up. So am I the asshole?
You did not screw up. What? Yeah, you don't want a fucking dangerous situation at your wedding.
That's true. It could have been a dangerous situation.
Yeah, if you're gonna have
we don't know if she's violent or anything about her.
No, but just like you don't. It's your special day, right? That's what it's your special day.
She's not supportive of you.
She's not supportive of you. She's not supportive of your sexuality. She basically said, "Don't fucking come to me with that," and I don't want to see it.
And then you're like, okay, bet. And then you got married, and that shit is gay as hell.
And now she's like, what? Yeah, like what the fuck? Like, why am I not going to this?
I can't believe it. I'm missing out on my son's life after I didn't accept him at all.
Yeah, if you weren't accepting.
Like, yeah, bitch,
like,
you did that.
I know, and you sure you can apologize, but it's not gonna leave a good mark if you don't you gotta fucking earn it. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, and this is something that I think is interesting because you can't pick and choose. You can't force your children to be who you want to be.
Yeah.
You have to accept them as they are. You do.
Yeah.
Even if they're dicks. Even if they're assholes.
Yeah.
You can be like, shit, I fucked up raising you or something. I wanted you to be better than this or something. But this is not something that anyone can control. It's not actionable behavior.
It's not like, man, I should have taken you to conversion camp or whatever the fuck. Yeah.
This
that
woman
doesn't
was
work.
saying, it's a phase, basically, is what she was trying to say.
Yeah, that's what it seems like. Yeah.
Don't mention it to me. And then when you marry a woman, come back to me, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
And then he's like, no, I'm gay and I've been gay my whole life.
At some point.
And yes, I'm going to do that.
Even if it's not necessarily gay, even if it's bi or pan or something, or just a general queerness, she's still not going to be supportive.
No, exactly.
Unless it's a woman. I
just think it's funny to just all of a sudden be upset after you've been denying your child.
Yeah, you're saying
talking about their life for years.
Yeah, and you're only getting little things and hints of who you're dating, but it's but don't bring them over. I
don't even want to talk about it.
Yeah,
you can't even talk about your partner with me. Imagine every time you went over to see your mom, you couldn't talk about me.
But no, that'd be fucked up. That would be absolutely...
okay, well, what am I gonna talk about? We live together.
We live together. We do everything together.
This is a large part of your life. You're not going to your mom and being like, yeah, mom, I suck cock every day and night.
Yeah, it's not even it's not... No, I like someone. They happen to be a man. So
and we're dating.
And we're dating.
Yes.
Yeah. It's not me putting the thoughts of the gay sex in your head, you freak. Come on.
I also think it's hilarious how the family just was like, yeah, no, that was fucked up.
Yeah, it's totally
I was totally fine with not having her there when I was there.
I was totally cool with it. I totally
now I think it's fucked up.
Now
for sure.
I think actually you're a piece of shit now. Yeah.
What good allies.
Well, great. Yeah, really supportive.
Yeah, thanks.
Yeah, good to know there's half the family I don't trust anymore. That's good.
No, yeah, you really fucking showed up to that open bar and the food that I served you. But you cannot support me to my mother at all.
Not at all, yeah.
Fun and cool. Great.
So fucked.
Beautiful.
Solved it, though, man. God, fuck these homophobes.
I mean, it's an interesting point that needs to be fucking... It's at any point, if you talk to your child and you're like, actually, I don't want to hear about that aspect of your life, don't expect them to invite you to every aspect of their life. You told them that.
Yeah, you told him that, yeah.
Yeah.
Me when I told my son that I don't want to be seeing any gay shit. Me when my son has a gay wedding and doesn't invite me.
Why did he go to the gay wedding?
Shock Pikachu, yeah. Christ, what a fucking...
What a dumbass.
Dumbass, yeah. All right.
Mm.
This one's a little fun.
Yeah.
Am I the asshole for not just dropping it and putting a blanket veto on all TV show names for our son?
Okay.
Me and my wife are having our first kid soon and know it's going to be a boy. It's been hard to come to an agreement on names. She is very firm on picking a name that we both agree on, but we pretty much have opposite taste.
Mm.
I have a very, very basic and common first name, which I like, so I gravitate towards simple and classic names like James, William, and Daniel. She likes, not putting this in there, ... not that.
Not putting this in there? What does that mean?
I'm not adding that in. This is how it is
Oh,
written.
okay.
Yeah.
I see what you mean.
She suggested the name Dean the other day, and I was considering it until I found out she picked it because it was the name of her teen TV crush. She dug in her heels and insisted that she just liked the name and wasn't going to name...
Is it Dean from Gilmore Girls or is it Dean from Supernatural?
That's a very important question, and I don't know which one it is.
It depends on how cringy it is.
Yeah.
One of these is cringier than the other, and I will not elaborate which one it is.
She dug in her heels and insisted that she just liked the name and wasn't going to name the kid after the character, and watching an old episode of the show just reminded her of the name. I'm like... ... That is exactly what naming your kid after a TV character means. So I said, how about this? I am going to give you a preemptive blanket veto on TV show names. I don't want to hear suggestions for a little Zuko or Sherlock or anything like that, and literally any other name is on the table.
Okay.
Is that fair? And she said, no, that is not fair, and I'm being a dick and putting words in her mouth. My position is that if you're going to try and pick a TV name for your own kid, at least own up to it and admit it's a TV name. I'm more annoyed at the transparent denial at this point than the fact that she suggested it in the first place. That's it.
Listen. I understand where this guy is coming from.
Mm-hmm.
He's wrong.
He is wrong.
He is wrong.
I do agree that he's wrong.
Believe it or not, there are TV shows where the characters are named Daniel.
Or James. Or William.
James or William. Believe it or not, those exist. So, I mean, yeah. Is she naming her kid Raytheon? No. I thought it was going to be like Zorgax of the seventh planet. No.
Yeah,
it's fucking Dean from probably Supernatural.
Literally the 11th Doctor is what I want to name my kid, yeah. No, not even whatever the actual name is, but just the 11th Doctor.
I just had my son Dalek.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, she's not doing that shit. She wants to name him a regular ass name.
Yeah, I want to name my kid Troy Abed Winger. Thank you very much.
After those who inspired me?
Yeah, exactly. No, it's just Dean's a regular fucking name.
Yeah. That's normal.
There are normal names in TV shows.
And you can get a reference from a TV show and not worry about it too much. You know what I mean?
Why is it like, why are you already assuming that, like, yeah, it's because I had a crush on this guy one time when I was a teenager?
My aunt's name is Adrian, and my grandma got the name from a cigar ad on a billboard.
Unironically, kind of cool. Like,
that's pretty fucking cool. Dope as hell. It's a good name.
That kid came out smoking, you know what I'm saying? Sunglasses on, fucking...
She is pretty cool. I think she's the coolest one.
That kid slapped the doctor, actually, yeah. No, fucking... Yeah, names come from everywhere. Like, we've had this discussion, too, I think, where it's like, you know, like...
Why are there so many people that are like, names can only come from the fucking Bible?
Why? Yeah.
I don't know why.
That's so wild, yeah.
Some of these have got to be fake. Why are there so many people arguing about baby names?
I don't know.
I assume it happens a lot.
I'm assuming it happens a lot. Yeah,
made.
it's not. I don't even want to assume that it's fake because I don't want to like say that like this never fucking happens.
I'm sure it does.
That's stupid for me to say.
It just seems like a big trend right now, and I don't know why.
Yeah, I feel that.
What's up with that?
I don't know. I really have no goddamn clue why that's happening all the fucking time.
But like
it's.
Also, I do want to make a point.
Yeah, I'm gonna open this. Yeah.
Most of the names that are like fucked up and weird are not references to shit.
Yeah.
Like the famous ones, like Apple.
Yeah.
I guess it's a reference to an Apple or the iPhone.
Yeah, it's actually a reference to technology. Yeah.
But fucking what's Jason Lee's kid's name?
Pilot Inspector.
Pilot Inspector. That's fucking strange.
That's a little strange. Yeah.
Fucking people in a room trying to be creative. And you shouldn't do that. If you see fucking Dean on Supernatural and you're like, Dean's a good name. That's fine. That's okay.
Yeah, you can't just be like, all right, no names from any TV show ever.
Sitting in front of a fucking piece of paper with a pen next to it with your head in your hands going, X13, 15, carry the 1. Shit, fuck!
Yeah, fuck, that is a name on another TV show. Damn it, fuck.
That's the creative process that you can't be going through when you're naming a human being.
Yeah.
That's not...
That they're gonna probably have for at least most of their life, you know? Like, yeah.
The correct process is, oh, that's nice. Yeah, I'll do that.
God.
That's it.
And also, at some point, like, fucking, even if the kid is like, decide it turns out like the trans or something, like Dean to like even like Diana or something, there's at least other names that you could.
Do you do that as well, where you're trying to think of the other?
Sometimes I do, yeah.
Masculine, feminine, or like non-binary. I do that a lot.
Yeah, because it's like it does suck sometimes that like we still define our kids based on the sex that they're gonna have in their name.
Really weird, but people need to fucking know the gender. Like it's very strange.
Yeah, and I don't know. I think there's plenty of like regular, like gender, not regular, but like gender neutral names that like
it's important for health reasons for the baby, but like definitely it's very interesting to see like family, like external family be like, what is it? Oh, it's the gender of the child.
Yeah.
And you're like, okay, fuck.
Calm down, everyone, back it up. But I do think of like, if a child turns out to not be the gender that they were assigned at birth, I do wonder what their name's going to be. Because it could be something similar, it could be something, very different.
Give them an easy name to transition into, you know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly.
Unless they want to, choose a whole new one, they don't need to.
That's fair, yeah. They don't need, You're not defined by your name.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Never, ever. Yeah. Unless your name is Pilot Inspector.
And you better fucking start inspecting pilots. You better start testing them right now.
Because, imagine if that kid wants to fly an airplane for real.
Yeah, like that.
And that's his dream.
I mean, cool. Fuck yeah.
But he's just like, I would totally be like, I can't. Because my name is Pilot Inspector.
It's like, I don't want to be on a plane.
I don't want to do that. I want it really bad, but I can't.
Yeah.
I gotta change my name to like Kevin first.
Yeah. God.
Am I the asshole for leaving my friend 300 miles away without a ride home?
Okay.
This is another one of those.
Word sounds pretty bad, but now...
It's like, yeah, duh, dude.
Yeah.
I, 28 male, and my friend, 28 male, buy and flip cars for fun and small profit.
Okay.
We use my truck and his trailer to pick these vehicles up and take them home. We recently went to another state to pick up a 1979 Camaro for my friend. The trip was roughly 600 miles round trip and 12 hours just in drive time.
Yeah, it makes sense, yeah.
By the time we pick up the car, it's only about 4 p.m. We planned out the schedule thoroughly because I had to work the following morning. We load up the car and are about to leave when the man who sold us the car offers for us to join him and his friends at a local club.
No, don't tell. Really?
I'm not a party guy and absolutely did not want to, but my friend talked me into it with the promise of us leaving no later than 7 p.m.
Wait, no, you can't do. Okay, so hold on. Okay, because if it's 300 miles, yeah, that's too long of a drive even at 7 if you gotta get up in the morning to work.
Yeah.
No.
Meaning that I'd have about 5 hours of sleep to go to work on, which was doable, so I relented.
No, that's not doable. Don't do that. Never do that. Stop.
However, at 7 p.m., I was in the truck, ready to go, and my friend was still in the bar.
Fucking what?
Texting me and telling me he'd quote-unquote be right out. At 8 p.m., I went back into the club and told him reminded him that I had to work in the morning.
Hour?
And that if everything went perfect, we'd be lucky to get 4 hours of sleep if we left right now. His response was for me to call out for my shift. I explained to him that I only had a certain amount of days I could take off.
You can't.
And needed to save those for emergencies / being sick.
Yeah, so you can. Forgetting that we have the worst working environment ever, and
Very true.
get out of here.
He then agreed to leave and told me that he needed to use the toilet first. I walked outside and waited by the truck for him to come out. At 8:30 p.m., he was still inside.
Yeah, that even if you're taking a shit, it does not take 30 minutes to take a shit. Yeah.
I called him from the truck to see what the holdup was, and he told me that he quote unquote got distracted and that he was on his way now. At 9 p.m.,
Leave. Leave.
I detached his trailer from my truck, sent him a text, and left for home. I'm guessing he genuinely expected me to wait for another hour because at 9 p.m. he called me frantic and angry. I'm sorry, at 10 p.m. he called me frantic and angry.
What? Oh my God. Wait, okay, yeah, no, fuck this guy.
He wanted to wait 3 hours after agreeing to 7.
That's ridiculous.
Asking me what the fuck I was doing and demanded me to come back. I was still pretty pissed, so I sarcastically responded, "I'll be right out," and continued my drive home. Am I the asshole?
No.
That's what I wanted, though. It was so baller.
That's
that ending line is great.
Yeah, I'll be right there. Yeah. You can't do that to people.
Dog, what?
Where you agree on a time to leave and then you're just like, no, hold on real quick. We gotta fucking, I gotta party. I gotta keep clubbing right now, dude.
That's some real, like, were you born on a different planet?
Yeah, it's like...
Do you not know how anything works? Like, what's happening?
You gotta be out. Listen, 7 o'clock. I would have left at 8. Honestly, genuinely, I would have only waited an hour.
10 p.m. Knowing that you're gonna be in there for 3 hours.
Yeah, that's the thing, too. There was a predetermined, You okay, at 4:30 you were like, all right, let's go, we'll do this fucking thing, whatever, we're gonna be out at 7. You said 7, and then you were like, fuck that,
I'm partying till 10.
I'm partying till 10, motherfucker.
There are actual people out there that are like, well, it's clubbing, so you're gonna be there all night. So if he agreed to clubbing, even though we said 7, he's gonna get there and really like it and continue. And it's just
that's not true.
No, dog.
You're making an assumption on how another person's going to react to...
You got to take people at their word. Yeah, for sure.
You got to be like, 7. I said 7. I'm sitting in the truck. I'm ready to go.
And that's just call out is so fucking
Just call
hilarious.
out is such a privileged fucking thing to say.
Yeah.
Like, even if someone... Like, I don't have to call out anymore, obviously, you know? Like, and I'm very lucky that we can take even, 1 or 2 weeks off. But, I would never put that on another person.
Even me, as someone who used to call out just to have a day off, I would be fucking pissed because that's one extra mental health day off that I don't get.
Yeah, you know,
because of your stupid bullshit that I don't even want to do.
If you need the fucking money, like if you're living paycheck to paycheck, even taking a day off is not feasible sometimes, which sucks. That's a problem with the fucking system.
Yeah,
say it every week, everybody. I'll shout it from the rooftops every night.
It is an issue with the system.
It's an issue with the system, but you can't.
You can still be considerate.
Yeah, you can still be considerate.
Yeah.
You know, it's it's really, God, that's fucked.
Yeah, for sure.
Oof,
man.
Oof. People fucking love clubbing. God, solved it. God. All right, I don't even remember what my other stories are. People are assuming Dean Winchester. Okay.
Yeah, I assume. Dean from Gilmore Girls is kind of a... Even though it's funny because the same guy was in Supernatural.
Yeah, but people... Yeah.
But he's Sam in Supernatural. He's not Dean.
Yeah,
I think. Pretty sure.
Yeah, get your fucking facts
I don't watch
straight.
that shit.
All right.
Gilmore Girls till I die, motherfucker.
So this is one of those stories where the title sounds bad.
New one. New topic, yeah. New. You came up with this. Fun.
And it's also bad. Am I the asshole for being scared? Okay. Am I the asshole for being scared of my wife driving?
Is she...
Thoughts? Any thoughts already?
Is she scream the whole time? Or
She jump scares you in your own... Yeah. She has a Freddy Fazbear's mask in the background. Okay.
What happens?
For context, my wife got back to driving 1 year ago after not driving for 20 years or so. She is doing okay. She made a few long trips, 800, 300 miles, and lots of short ones weekly. never had an accident, and I think she got a little cocky. We had an accident last summer because I fell asleep briefly.
Wait. She should be scared of you, my dog. I'm sorry.
I'm gonna reread that again. Catch the funny word here.
Yeah.
We had an accident.
I was gonna say, you had an accident
because I fell asleep briefly. The car was in bad shape, but no one got hurt. On the way home, my wife asked me to keep my hands on the wheel because she was a little scared. I told her it was ridiculous because our accident had nothing to do with where my hands were. Dumbass. No, I added that in. That's the word I added.
This guy is every TikTok commenter.
She got pissed because after she asked, I got chocolate on my hands and had to remove them a few times from the wheel to clean them. I kept it short and it was no big deal. This point will be relevant later.
You're the most distracted driver. You're eating and falling asleep at the wheel.
Yeah, you're
doing everything other than fucking paying attention to the road.
Driving around with the sleeping cap and a hot cocoa in your hand. Yeah.
I'm terrified of my wife driving because she's a woman. And here I am with chocolate all over my fingers. Yeah. Like, you're so crazy, dude.
Now, on to the current issue. She drove me to the airport so I wouldn't pay for a taxi. She was a little reckless during the trip. For example, she was too close to the car in front of us. She went above the speed limit, used the brakes too late, etc.
Oh my God.
I tried to communicate this gently during the drive. I told her to be careful when driving back home from the airport.
She didn't even have chocolate on her fingers.
Yeah, it's like, come on.
It's like, are you even a real driver?
She looked puzzled and asked why she should be more careful driving back compared to right now, and my request made no sense. I let it go, but I got a few scares and jumped a few times in my seat after that. I was visibly tense, and she got very annoyed, asking me what my problem was. I was truthful and told her that I was scared, and she flipped it on me, saying that it was how she felt when I removed my hands from the wheel after my accident, and it was okay for me to ignore her at the time, but now I want to manage her driving. I find her attitude very childish because I am a more experienced driver, and it was one accident, but at least she ended up driving more slowly and carefully. However, I feel bad that we ended up being mad at each other while I would be away for a few days, and I wonder if I should have kept my mouth shut. Am I the asshole?
You know, and there's a funny thing in relationship, like people giving relationship advice, is that the relationship is over when you start keeping score.
Yeah.
Which I can admit can get to a toxic place.
Yeah.
But then there's situations like this where it's like this dude is so fucking delusional that he thinks she's more
dangerous
than he is, while he's like, I've got to eat my bonbons and also put my nightcap on, my night mask on, and fall asleep. But I got to have my whale sounds while I'm driving.
Yeah,
it's like, dude, dog, you need a wake up call, and she is trying to give you a fucking wake up call.
Yeah,
you need
literally,
you know. But what, do you expect this woman who went through that?
Yeah.
And is now being micromanaged by her husband to sit there and be like, you're so right, honey. We should both go to fucking driving safety classes.
Yeah,
Shut the fuck up. That's not real. That's not real
any
shit.
Of this works. Yeah.
She's going to get fucking mad, and it's fine. It's fine to get mad.
It's fine to be mad. Yeah. And
it's absolutely okay. If your partner's on some stupid bullshit, be like, dog, what the fuck is wrong with you? Stop it.
Yeah, and not only that too, like the okay, first of all, being about the this is not a good story for a Florida driver.
Yeah.
As me personally, as someone who drives a lot. Listen, I've had one accident, even 2, 5.
How many? What? When?
I've had one rear ender. It was on the way home, and it was actually because I was sleepy. This is actually a mistake I made.
Yeah.
It was like 11 or 12. People I was coming from Universal. Yeah.
People have accidents.
And it was like at like 10 miles an hour.
Oh, Jesus.
So it wasn't like super bad. I just hit this guy's bumper. I don't even think there was any damage on either of our cars.
Right.
I've had more damage in parking lots than I have had on the road.
It's the habits though that scare me.
Yeah, where it's like it's the fact that this guy can't admit that he made a mistake.
That's more terrifying.
That's horrifying.
Than someone like, you could get into a really terrible accident. It could be all your fault, whatever. If you change your behaviors afterwards and you make sure that you're a more
attentive or
present driver, that's fine. I'm not judging you for that.
Yeah.
But if you're a fucker that's like, I'm scared of anyone else driving, I can be the only driver, and you
Hold on.
don't even watch anything. You're just like,
sweet TikTok while I'm driving. Yeah.
yeah, like that's not. Also, what the fuck is this?
That's how you drive.
That's how you drive,
You're
yeah.
driving the bus. Yeah.
I'm driving the bus.
But no, like,
Yeah.
I don't know. It's like, just admit you're fucked up. And also, like, I feel like point by point, I guess, like I do think it's bad to tailgate. I will say tailgating is very common, especially around here in Florida. And it's bad.
Yeah.
And
it's like normal shit. It's not like not having your fucking hands anywhere on the wheel shit.
Yeah, where it's or like you're like swerving in and out of lanes, and like even braking too late isn't necessarily a bad thing. Like it's jarring, you know, sometimes like the slam on your brakes.
Yeah.
But it doesn't even seem like that's what it is. There's also a weird thing, and I've been noticing this more and more, where like people that are malicious in their intent will describe like trying to tell someone something as like, I gently reminded them or I gently brought up. I think that happened last night
in our one of our TikToks where they were like, this is abusive tendencies or something.
Yeah, where it's like gently, and I've had the words gently something like, you know, used against me too, like fucking like
when who was it? Me?
No, it wasn't you. It was someone from high school, and I'll leave it at that.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, so like literally like people will use that as like this weird manipulation to be like, I was perfect in how I did everything.
All I did was I did a little bit I did a little bit of ketamine. And
I only did a little bit of crack, you know. And
I only did a smidge.
I only slapped her a little bit, and then
I gave her a little tap.
I gave her a gentle slap. Yeah. You know, it's weird. It's like
and then she fell down.
Whoa.
Dramatic.
Yeah, dramatic.
No, you're absolutely right.
It's weird. It's very I don't know why that's like such a common prevalent thing. I've known that for like since 2021 I've seen it, I think.
Interesting.
Like, yeah.
It is interesting.
So I don't know.
It is wild. I do love the way that people try to downplay themselves. In these Reddit
it's like
posts.
I can do nothing wrong, but if anyone else does anything wrong, I'm pulling out a gun. I'm
going nuclear.
I'm going nuclear. I will go and find the nuke codes and just I will bomb your house.
And it's so fun as someone who went through childhood abuse and fawns, I guess, a lot. I've recently been realizing how much I fawn over people in circumstances where I feel uncomfortable. I don't even recognize like going into survival mode, but like, you know, someone says something like, yeah, I'm fucking, and I'm in a dangerous situation. I'm like, no, you're totally right. Absolutely. Everything you say is correct. Yes. Yep. Totally for sure. And I don't even recognize it until later.
Oh, I get you. Yeah.
But I've been in those situations so many times where someone's like, and then she screamed at me and then I beat the shit out of her because you can't scream at me because I'm that type of person and I'm right. And I'm like, yeah, no, totally.
100%. Yeah.
Totally.
100%, yeah.
No. And yeah, she disagreed with me, so I beat the shit out of her. Am I not right? And then I'm like, yeah, for sure.
Sure, 100%.
Whatever.
Back in my head, like, what the fuck? What the fuck?
And then I'm like in the passenger seat and they're driving like way erratically. And I'm like, we're best friends.
We're totally best friends.
I love you so much. Everything is great. You're amazing. And I'm like, then later I feel shame because I feel like an enabler. And it's like, no, dog, I was trying not to die in the moment and get hurt physically.
Yeah, I feel
because I'm
that.
afraid.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it.
Can I ask you a genuine question right now? Not to put you on the spot.
Yeah.
Are you ever afraid of my driving?
No. And honestly,
Okay.
like, that's another thing where I think when I met you, your parents were like, he's a crazy driver. And like, I had just met someone that had an attempt, like had a suicide attempt.
Oh, yeah.
And it was a separate person. And they were driving the most erratically I'd ever been in my life. And you've never made me feel uncomfortable. I think only maybe sometimes with like your brakes, but I've driven your car and it's your car's brakes.
My car's brakes are not ideal. Yeah. And it's been a problem.
It's not even necessarily that they're broken. It's just like it's difficult.
Yeah, you need to put a lot more pressure than you think.
Yeah.
Yeah, which is like...
And I think, especially after driving your car, that one time we got the scooter.
Oh, yeah, I remember that.
I was like, yeah, I'm not complaining about anything. This car fucking sucks.
Yeah, this car sucks, actually, yeah.
Yeah.
This car that I never take care of for some reason. Yeah. For some reason, it's not good, but yeah.
Yeah.
But okay, yeah. Anyway, I brought that story up so I could make a point, and
that you're a good driver.
Yeah, that I'm actually the best at driving, and everyone else sucks.
One of the first times I talked to your mom, and she said this. I don't feel upset that I'm saying this about it. I was like, oh yeah, Josh is gonna drive me somewhere, and she sent a GIF of a car driving way too fast.
Wait, really?
Yeah, and she sent like a multiple GIFs of like cars like speed driving. And I was like, haha, okay. Okay. Even now, sometimes they'll be like, Josh is a crazy driver. And I'm like, we've never been in an accident in 5 years.
Do you think my mom's working right now? Do you think if I called her, do you think I'd get a response?
Well, while you do that, I'm going to go piss.
No, I'm not calling her. Fuck that. Fuck that shit. That's wild. Nah, that's fucking crazy. I'm just surprised I'm hearing this first. This is an APWSDR first, me hearing this.
I'm sure I told you back then.
I don't remember it right now, but let me tell you something. That's
It did stick in my mind though.
Yeah. Josh is gonna get everyone killed.
Yeah, I think it was something like stay safe, and then there's like, and I don't think I understood. I was like, what do you mean? She was like, oh, because he drives real fast. And I was like, oh, okay.
I get to places. I got shit to do. I got a life. I don't have my sunglasses on. Fuck.
I don't know if it was because of the student film. Like, how they were talking recently about...
Yeah, that's the thing is I remember... The only time I remember driving on film was in a parking lot going maybe 10 miles an hour.
Yeah, they're talking about you like you're a speed racer or like a stunt driver or something.
Do people not realize...
Like when you say that you're Baby Driver, it's a joke.
Yeah, and also like I will say... Like when people drive in movies, do people just not realize they're going like 20 miles an hour?
Probably not.
Do they not realize like that most of the time they're like actually going really slow? They just zoom in on the car to make them look like they're going faster.
Dude, the reveal that your parents think that everything on screen is reality, and they're that bad at media literacy.
Yeah, they have the Tim Heidecker or whatever the fuck it is in the Sun Cinema season.
Oh yeah, the mental illness, whatever it is, the disorder that he has.
Yeah.
This season.
Well, now I know that. Thank you. I'm gonna lock that away, and I'm not gonna think about it, and then I'm gonna blow up about it at my parents'
10
house.
Years from now,
10 years from now, yeah.
After you take it out on everyone around you.
Yeah, yeah.
Fun.
Thumbs up. Not taking care of yourself. Solved it. Yeah. Was that me or you? It was
the driving one, right?
That was me. That was me. Me telling my mom I'm driving, and then she's like, okay, and then she sends me that Veggie Tales comic where it's do you want to see Jesus?
You want to see him right now?
Yeah. He drives off the cliff. Yeah.
Am I the asshole for forcing my way into my boyfriend's house to get my best friend's cockatoo?
I wanted to read this one so badly because of the title.
That's because it's fucking epic.
Yeah, you gotta Ocean's 11 your way into... I'm so pissed you picked this one because I had to find out other stories. Ugh.
It's not so much an Ocean's 11, but everyone is fucking in love with this cockatoo, and it's my favorite thing.
Let's go.
Hello, all. Also, their English is not great, but I'm not gonna make fun of that.
I will not either.
I'm trying to. Yeah, so it's a little. I'm gonna try to read it as best I can.
Fair enough.
And it's also not that bad. So
yeah.
Hello all, I, 24 female, am very unpleased about this whole situation. My childhood best friend Libby, 22 female, has a red-tailed black cockatoo named Carrot Cake.
Awesome.
She's had him since she was 5, so she's very attached to him.
Oh.
Only went to a community college just to stay home and near Carrot Cake. Very sweet.
I would do the same, yeah.
All of our mutual friends love Carrot Cake, and so do I. We all used to hang out at Libby's house, mostly when we were kids, just to be by Carrot Cake. My boy...
That's a little shitty to say. I mean, this is like...
That's what I'm saying, though. This bird... People fucking love this bird.
Yeah.
It's a big deal. This
bird.
bird.
It's not... I don't even think it's like necessarily bad, but it's just, everyone fucking loves this bird, yeah.
That's what I mean.
I get it. Like, whenever I go to my parents' house, I'm like, fuck yeah, I get to see a dog today.
You get to be around this pet.
Yeah.
It goes deeper, though. My boyfriend Lincoln, 26 male, loves birds. He owned a few small ones. I did tell him about Carrot Cake, and he did get really intrigued and interested. He wanted to meet Carrot Cake. We've only been dating for 2 months at this point and haven't met Libby, only a few of my other friends. He did ask questions. I assumed he was only intrigued, and I didn't think much of it. Libby did ask me to watch Carrot Cake as she is visiting her grandparents in another state. I did agree this was not my first time.
Cool.
Libby dropped Carrot Cake off, and he's been doing great. He's very loving, has been very active. I let him fly around. I did invite Lincoln over as he was staying the night. He did invite his best friend, Maxon, which is a crazy name.
Job.
Yeah.
This is a 2-person smash and grab.
Both were playing games and doing their own thing. I was napping during the whole thing until I heard loud squatting and wings flapping like crazy. I woke up and walked into my office to see Lincoln trying to grab a Carrot Cake. Maxon was standing there just watching. It was very obvious that Carrot Cake was stressed.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't do that, dog.
Yeah.
Don't do that shit.
Fuck?
The fuck? I scolded both of them. I asked why they were in my office and why they were bothering Carrot Cake. Lincoln told me he wanted to hold Carrot Cake. I told him he is not familiar with you or Maxon, so he is scared.
Yeah.
Lincoln tried to argue, but I told him to go in the living room. I told Maxon to leave.
That's just not how you take care. Yeah, this is not how you interact with an animal.
No.
At all. Like any animal, yeah.
Yeah, at all, ever, yeah. I had made sure Carrot Cake was okay, and he was. I put him in the cage and made sure to cover his cage so he can sleep.
Oh, that's nice.
I locked my office at this point and had the keys in my room with me. I told Lincoln not to go into my office without me, so I just went back to sleep and asked Lincoln to go to sleep. So we both did. I woke up to my boyfriend gone and my keys misplaced.
Oh my god.
Yeah, you thought the Mission Impossible was getting the bird out. It was stealing the bird.
Yeah, Jesus.
I did try calling him, but he didn't answer my phone call.
Do you have like a fucking bird trafficker as like a yeah?
He was doing the long con.
Yeah, like I know this motherfucker's got a cool ass bird. I'm gonna
sell this bird on the black market. I went to check on Carrot Cake to see he was not there. I freaked out and just knew Lincoln had him. I called him and texted him until he answered. I told him to please tell me he has Carrot Cake, and he did. I asked why, and he said he wanted to watch Carrot Cake for a day. I just hung up and drove to his house. Once I got there, I knocked like crazy.
Smashed the fucking window. Fucking elbowed it, put a cover over it, and fucking...
Once I got there, I knocked like crazy and told him to open it. He opened just a little bit, but I barged in and got Carrot Cake. Lincoln was just telling me I couldn't barge in. I just walked by him and drove back home.
You just stole a fucking bird. Yeah, you can't just
barge
be like,
into my house.
Yeah, me sneaking, like unlocking.
After I stole your fucking friend's pet?
bird. Yeah.
I did tell Libby about the whole thing, and she was grateful that I got Carrot Cake back safely, but also was very distraught about the whole situation. Lincoln and his friends did message me that I couldn't just barge into someone's house. I did feel like I had the right...
You can't just break into someone's office. You can't just steal their keys.
That's what I'm fucking saying.
What?
Yeah, I feel like I did the right thing, though. Am I the asshole?
No.
And to the people saying this is AI, I get my English is not perfect. I ain't a robot, or hope I'm not, lol.
Yeah.
Edit 2, I get my English is garbage. I'm sorry for overusing the word did, which I don't even feel like
that at all. Yeah. That's another thing, too, is I feel like a lot of people shit on like people that say that they have like that English isn't their best thing, and then like they write out something that's perfectly fine.
And this is absolutely fine. I can see people like, oh, God, this is a completely separate thing, and we'll get to the story. But
yeah,
the cop at my fucking school, my high school, one time walked into the fucking office and was like, "Oh, this girl, I had her write up an incident report because something happened," and he read out her incident report because he was making fun of her grammar.
Oh my God.
I was like, oh, this kid, right? This is a fucking 35-year-old man making fun of like a 14-year-old.
What a loser.
What a fucking loser. I don't know. So that's why I mentioned that the English is not great, because I know the sentence structure, like she uses the proper nouns a lot.
Yeah.
Don't make fun.
Don't make fun of.
Don't make fun.
So let's get back to the story at hand.
No one
about
gets
your
to make
boyfriend stealing.
Yeah, why did your boyfriend steal his bird? That's crazy.
That's ridiculous.
I take him to a separate location.
Yeah, like we're staging him. Yeah, I just want to look after him for a day. Just, hold on.
Over here.
So the bird is okay. So I got the bird.
So this
50,000.
Here, I'll send you some photos of the bird.
Yeah.
Like what the fuck, dude?
That's ridiculous. Yeah, barge in. Listen, if he doesn't respect your property, it's fair game for you to barge in, grab your own shit and your friend's bird and fucking bounce. Yeah.
You can't just barge into my house while I've
I
stolen
would have
all of
taken
your
a golf
shit.
club to the windows if no one
Yes.
answered. Yeah, are you fucking kidding me?
That's entrusted
What are they
to
gonna
me.
say? What are they gonna say to the cops? What are they gonna say? Oh, I took my friend's bird, and then now that bird's gone, and it's back in my friend's thing. So I don't know what's.
That's, you know,
I want to sue for property damage.
how can
Like-
you have the audacity to be like, what the fuck? You
Yeah.
can't trespass on my property while I have stolen goods here.
Yeah, get out of here.
Get out of here, man.
Ridiculous, man.
What is it about this bird that's so enigmatic
Yeah,
that you have to steal it? And everyone loves being around this bird.
Everyone loves this fucking bird.
This
Yeah.
is the best bird ever.
God, that's so wild. This bird is the key to all this. The bird actually has the answer to life.
Honestly,
You know?
maybe it's like the ring, the one ring.
Yeah, and now everyone wants.
Like I need it. I need it. My precious.
my precious cockatoo. That is so
Sounds like a
fucking
cool
funny.
bird.
It sounds like a cool ass bird. Yeah, I don't know if I would steal it. I'm afraid of commitment for taking care of a bird. Also, like, yeah, wait, hold on. You've had this bird. The person had their friend had the bird since like 5.
Yeah.
And you're just gonna barge in here, like you fucking own the place, like just throwing out like the decades worth of like.
Oh, you mean the
caring for-
guy is gonna barge in and
The
take
guy's
the
gonna
bird?
barge in and take a bird.
Yeah, and the bird doesn't know
Who the fuck you are?
That's the other thing. Like, if you're so into birds, you would know that the bird is not gonna know who you are.
And you're like to like fucking grab it and choke it. It's like, yeah, don't do that. What are you doing?
Yeah, I wouldn't think you know that much actually.
Yeah,
if
it seems
do
like you
that.
don't know shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. Poser.
I had parakeets when I was a kid, which I've learned actually you shouldn't have parakeets. It's actually not good.
Mm.
But yeah, I would never. I don't even think you could just like grab one.
Yeah, I don't even think so either. Yeah.
No, I think you have to like get them to stand on your shit.
yeah,
right?
like it's not the things like going on your shoulder or like
Yeah.
your arm. Yeah. You don't want to fucking squeeze them. That seems like I don't
They're
know. I
fragile.
feel like they're fragile. I think there might be some ways to do it, but I don't fucking know right
They
now.
got hollow bones.
Yeah, so Jesus. Yeah, I got your bird. Don't worry. It just that's how you handle a bird properly. I'm an expert.
Yeah, exactly.
I've had birds my whole life. They keep dying for some reason, but they
You're right though. It does feel like a trafficking thing because, like, why?
yeah.
Why
Why are
do
you
you
being so
need to
weird,
take him?
sneaky about it?
Yeah. It's very strange.
That's very strange. Yeah, solved it though.
Don't
Don't steal birds.
don't mishandle pets.
Yeah,
Don't abuse
don't
pets.
abuse pets.
Don't mishandle pets.
Stop it.
Stop it. Get some help.
I'm gonna put a trigger warning on this one for abuse.
Okay.
Just so we're all just be ready. Just be ready. It's
Yeah.
bad. It's bad. Am I the asshole for walking in on my daughter's boyfriend in the shower?
Okay.
Yeah,
The
strap in.
vibes are not great.
My daughter, female 23, decided to visit my wife, 49 male, and me, 51, for a week. She also brought her boyfriend, male 24, along. They've been dating for about 2.5 years now and live together. This is the first time her boyfriend stayed with us for longer than 2 days. I usually don't have a problem with him, but I quickly noticed that he has the annoying habit of keeping the bathroom door slightly open whenever he uses the bathroom. I didn't like this and asked him to please close the bathroom door when he uses the bathroom.
Okay.
He apologized and said he prefers to keep the door open, and my daughter got snippy with me and told me to just let him be. This was the end of the discussion.
Okay.
Yesterday morning, I walked past the bathroom and noticed that he kept the bathroom door open once again while he showered. I walked into the bathroom to confront him and to show him that keeping the
Bro.
bathroom door open isn't a good idea,
Deeply not okay.
since people can just walk in whenever they want. I knocked on the shower door and he screamed.
Holy shit.
I didn't want to scare him. My wife and daughter heard him and walked into the bathroom too while I was scolding him about the open door.
Everyone's in the bathroom.
Yeah.
This poor dude.
He put on a towel and started shaking and eventually broke down crying and apologizing. He explained that he keeps the door open because his father would sometimes lock him inside the bathroom whenever he was mad at him, and that having a closed bathroom door made him anxious. There's more, sorry.
The literal definition of asshole.
Yeah.
The perfect description of an asshole
Yeah.
you are.
I told him that she should have said this sooner and
Fuck
that
you.
all this drama could have been avoided. It's just drama.
Suck my ass.
My daughter and wife were furious and seriously got mad at me, calling me insensitive and mean.
Yeah, at the very least, they're being very nice to you.
Yeah, they're being very nice about this. Okay. I understand that I was a bit harsh.
Oh my god. I'm gonna explode.
But how was I supposed to know that he is scared of closed bathroom doors? He had the chance to tell me about this when I first confronted him about it, but he didn't. I obviously would have left him alone if I had known about this issue. Am I really the asshole?
You need to stop forcing people to tell you their trauma.
Yeah.
It's not like there's one way that people live, and the only way to get through all that shit is if you say, oh, I actually have trauma, so that's why I live in a different way. Maybe if someone does something weird and you're like, oh, that's weird, why do you do that? And then they go, oh, I just like doing it. Maybe that's the end all be all.
That should be fine. You should be okay with that. There's a comment from the original OP that I want to bring up.
Okay, let's go.
So I guess someone else is agreeing with him. So he gets to say, agree. He's always been a wimp, and now my wife and daughter coddle him even though he was the one who acted up in my house.
Listen, I don't normally do this for men, but I will beat this man up for you, dude. Like, I will do this.
That's not even the worst sentence in this paragraph.
Oh, shit, fuck.
It's coming up right now.
This guy.
They might as well start breastfeeding him, too. Thankfully, their visit is over tomorrow. I prefer it when they just stay over the weekend. A whole week is too much for me.
Okay. No, yeah, that's cool. Can we find this guy's IP address? I just want to speak to this guy.
I just want to talk to him.
Listen, these hands are equal opportunity offenders.
Yeah, listen.
I don't give a shit who it is.
People are
they're
out
on.
here. Yeah,
I will fight for you.
Yeah,
my fellow victims of abuse.
Yeah, you should have like one of those lawyer commercials where it's like, have you gone through abuse and people are downplaying it?
I'm not even a lawyer. I'm just like, I will beat them up for you.
It's like that. It's
I
like
will
that.
Bring my boxing gloves.
That Mr. Show sketch where it's Bob Odenkirk, but he's not, I am not a lawyer.
I am not
but
a lawyer.
I will beat him up. Yeah, that's your version of the sketch, I guess. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, why are we, dude?
I will fucking kill. I'll skin him. I'll skin him
I get
in.
it. Like, I don't know, man. It really fucking sucks. And I feel bad sometimes because I definitely feel like there's unspoken, like, you know, like men also go through abuse, you know.
Yes.
100% I agree with that. I don't want to agree with the idea that, like, because, like, you know, I guess I bring it up every once in a while because I do know we go really hard on, like, shitty men.
Yes.
But also the patriarchy does go both ways of, like, men get fucked over as well. And if they have abuse, they just have to fucking... There's the older men that are like, just fucking deal with it.
Yeah.
Close the door, pussy. Like, yeah, it's such a shitty backwards mind of, like, thinking, and it really pisses me off.
Yeah, misogyny hurts everyone.
Yeah.
You know?
Exactly.
And that's what that is, oh, well, you're a Nancy boy. Oh, you gotta, you're gonna get breastfed next, I guess.
Yeah, which is crazy.
Soy.
Oh, he's a wimp.
What? You have anxiety because your dad abused you? Fucking soy. Like, my dog.
I bet you're fucking fun at parties. Yeah,
literally,
like, come on.
though, that's it. What a fucking what a piece of shit.
Yeah.
That is worse than an asshole.
Yeah.
You're evil.
You're
at that point.
also abusive, actually.
Yes.
I'm gonna walk in on you in the shower and bang on the fucking door.
If you've been abused, especially childhood abuse, but any abuse, honestly, if you've been abused and you hear someone say that to anyone, regardless of gender, race, sexuality, you get like, fuck, I'm gonna fuck you up. You get like upset.
Yeah.
It's deeply upsetting.
Fucking, I don't have anything necessarily wrong with the showers, but there was one point when I was a kid, my sisters, okay.
Yeah.
I love my sisters. They're gonna get
They're
shit
great.
on in a second.
Oh,
okay,
shit.
because there's something, being in the shower, you're fucking naked. You're like, you're in this confined space. You're in a small confined space, completely naked. There's only one way out usually, right?
Yeah.
So I was in the shower when I was like a teen, like maybe even preteen. Both my sisters were still living in the house. They at some point, I was thinking about this recently, they at some point decided they were going to try and pull a prank on me while I was in the shower.
Oh, fuck.
I don't know. Have I told you this?
No.
This is a APWSGR first world exclusive.
What the fuck?
MegaCon exclusive talking about this event. No.
Convention exclusive.
Convention exclusive.
We saw those everywhere.
Yeah, no, it was funny. But like, so I was in the shower. I don't remember what exactly they did, but I think I was like singing in the shower, and I think they were trying to record my audio while I was in the shower.
Oh my god!
And I heard them giggling, and like I moved the thing over, and I just saw them, and they just rushed out the thing. And I did a fucked up thing afterwards, which I honestly no, this isn't fucked up. So what happened was I got dried up and I got dressed, and I confronted them afterwards, and they basically let me get back at them. So I punched him in the shoulder.
Oh shit! Okay.
And apparently I was super hard, and I was like it was like super forceful, and I didn't realize it was going to be forceful, but I didn't realize the anger I had in me, and I just started breaking down crying afterwards. Yeah.
That's a terrible experience, dude.
Yeah. So
that sucks.
Took a while for me to get back into singing in the shower, I'll tell you that much.
And what's so crazy is this is also another, this is really just family therapy for Joshua here.
Yeah.
I remember there was a time where your mom said to me, like, oh, he's singing again, you know? Like, you had stopped singing all of a sudden, and there was some issue that you had where you weren't singing. And then I met you, and she tried to be like, you met him, and then he started singing again. And I was like, that's nice, I guess. And then I always just thought you had gotten depressed and you didn't want to sing anymore. Not that there was an inciting incident as to why you might not shower.
Yeah.
And feel, you know, whatever. Because, like, you know, you listen to music in the shower, which I think is a dope idea. I've never even thought of it.
Like
I have issues showering. Like, I have depression. I get sensory overload in the shower a lot. And then also I have depression, so it's difficult for me to think that being in a shower is good.
Yeah, I get you. Yeah.
And I do shower. I'm not saying I don't fucking shower.
No, yeah.
But I'm saying it's difficult for me to think like I need to shower. It's like a hurdle for some reason in my brain.
Yeah.
And you know, it's depression and it's multiple things.
Yeah.
But actually having music in the bathroom over like the loud sounds of the shower and shit has helped me a lot, honestly.
Yeah.
And I've never thought about it before I met you. And I've heard like your family will be like, oh yeah, he's got to have his music in the shower. He's got to have his music in the shower or something like that. And the whole time I've been like, it's epic. I don't know why you guys are upset.
It's awesome. Yeah, what are you fucking talking about? Yeah.
It's the whole reason I don't stink right now, dude.
Yeah, you know what? Actually, when you're driving, don't listen to music. Why are you doing that? You're driving.
Why should you do that?
You're focusing on driving.
You can only raw dog the world.
Yeah, exactly.
You can only be miserable.
You cannot have no music, no ability to...
Or else we'll make fun of you. Shut the fuck up, dude.
Dude, fucking...
Chill out.
Shower, like having, like, just being in nice hot water, like, and cleaning yourself and having, like, Phoebe Bridgers or something on. So good. It's therapy. It's free therapy.
Yeah.
All right?
That's insane.
Yeah. Which, by the way, I want to apologize because I hitting my sisters on the shoulder still wasn't a great response.
We were both teenagers, right?
Yeah, they were definitely teenagers, and I was maybe preteens.
Okay. Yeah.
So I had a very emotional reaction. I'm not saying what I did was good. I definitely am not going to like go I was fucking stupid and shouldn't have done that.
It sounds like a kid, like no one's frontal lobe was really fully formed.
Yeah.
To resolve this conflict, and maybe someone should have told their parents or something.
Yeah, and it's like,
yeah,
God.
Yeah, I don't know, because I grew up with brothers, and I don't know how many times they wouldn't actually hit me because they were older. Yeah, so it was kind of assumed.
I was younger, and I was like,
well, yeah, because you don't fucking know, and I don't know.
I'm gonna hit a woman.
I think I kicked Michael one time. My brother Michael. Yeah, I got in trouble for that.
That's fair. Yeah, I mean, I still got in trouble for like hitting. Yeah, I think we all got in trouble.
Yeah, it makes sense.
I assume.
Yeah.
Do not remember.
Yeah.
So,
anyway, don't force people to tell you their trauma because they're re-traumatizing themselves when they tell you about it.
Don't just walk in on people in the shower on purpose. And you fucking weirdo.
Don't be a fucking evil, abusive piece of shit. Don't be misogynist as hell.
I think we saw. Yeah, I think.
Stop fucking doing that, or I will find you and fight you.
Yeah.
God, it pisses me off.
Yeah. So we're buying a punching bag this month, right? Are we doing it?
Getting it. Yeah, we're doing it.
I think we're buying a punching bag this month.
I gotta get strong. I have to get absolutely strong.
If anyone has a good recommendation for boxing bags, let us know.
And gloves.
Trainer Clash, get in contact with me. I will train. I will train so fucking hard.
Dude, doing Creator Clash and being like, I'm gonna
fucking kill someone. I'm gonna fucking...
No, our brand would totally be like, you're an asshole.
You're an asshole.
You're the asshole.
asshole.
YTA on my boxing gloves.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Yes, bitch.
Fuck yeah. I got the...
That's pretty cringy, but I love it anyway. I'm cringe. I don't care.
Guns. Okay.
Okay. Am I the asshole for not repaying student loans my mom took out in her name?
Okay, let's see where this goes.
You're gonna know immediately.
Okay.
My mother disowned me due to my sexual orientation.
All right, I know where I'm going with this. Sweet.
Told me I was no son of hers and that she would never claim me as her own.
Pack it up, boys. We got it. We're good.
NTA, baby.
Yeah.
I arranged a meeting with a trade school. They had a representative come to my house, and I had my mother attend as we went over the specifics of what the school would entail and options for loan and whatnot. He directed us towards a Parent Plus loan. The shittiest one.
Oh, yeah, baby.
I'm sure if you have a Parent Plus loan, it's probably fine.
No, yeah.
I know it helps out a lot of people, but
True,
I'm not judging you. The original agreement was that I was to pay off the student loans myself. Fast forward a few years, and I have left school, working in my trade career.
Awesome.
I'm paying all my own living expenses as well as making payments towards the loan. Total amount after graduation was around $40K or so.
Okay. That makes sense.
I paid the loan down to around $11,000.
Wow. That's impressive.
Honestly.
That's good for you. I mean, you must be in a very fortunate position. That's good that you went to...
I mean, yeah, good.
I mean, and like if you're very lucky that you get a job in the trade that you're in afterwards. Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
Nice. Good for this person, yeah.
Then my mother and I have a falling out, and she has been completely removed from my life. Just before we had a falling out, for separate reasons than this post, and her divorce with my father has been completed, she wanted to buy a car. She had noticed that her credit had jumped significantly over the last few years and thought she was in a good position to get something newer.
It's time to get revenge.
And more reliable.
Oh, shit.
So she goes to get a loan for the car and it gets denied due to her having too high of a DTI. She calls me and demands that I have to get the loan, quote unquote, transferred to my name so she can buy a car.
Ooh, no. No.
After disowning him for his sexuality.
Hey, listen, I know, I know you're not like straight or whatever, but like you still gotta
take all this debt.
Take all this debt.
I signed
I'm still not
onto my name.
This
don't
won't
love you.
make me love you,
yeah,
but
I do
you
not
gotta
love
do
you,
this.
but I
you
would
love
a car.
a car, yeah. Vroom vroom.
Vroom vroom. Okay. Oh, Jesus Christ. I did try looking into it because you're a fucking sweetheart.
Yeah, you're too kind. You need to be mean a little bit.
Oh my God. I called the lender multiple times trying to figure out what the options or process would be, but was left on hold for hours, and due to my work schedule and their operating hours, it was proving difficult, so it was never done. The loans went into forbearance for a while. I had paid my way ahead on loans, so I took the opportunity to stop paying on them for a while.
Awesome.
Since the falling out, I haven't paid any more towards them. Now my mother is using my oldest sister to try and get a hold of me to get the loans transferred once again. The original lender has been bought out and is now contacting her to set up a new account to continue payment. We haven't spoken in 3 years.
Hey, as I know it's been 3 years, I just
listen. I
want a Mazda. All right, I want a Bentley. All right, get it.
Doing all that for a Mazda is really funny.
Yeah. I'll do you one better. I need a Camry.
I need a fucking Prius.
I need a fucking Prius.
I'm not tied to the loans in any way. She completely disowned me, but still wants me to take these on as my own.
No.
I explained to her that the reason her credit score has gone up was due to me paying off a loan that was solely in her name.
Yeah, you're not even getting any of the benefit. Like, if you wanted to like bump up your own credit score so you could take loans, yeah.
I lost out on years of credit building history. Then, as soon as it was an issue for her, that's when it all of a sudden becomes my issue to resolve and responsibility to take on. During that time of repayment, I even bought my mom a car because she was so poor and her car was so old and broken that she couldn't get to work.
So you even still like gave her a car? You still
bought her? Oh my God. I've done more for her than anyone in my family ever has. But now that the connection has been severed, I no longer feel it is my responsibility to handle. She's a grown adult that signed onto a loan on her own that, as far as I'm aware, has no legal tie to me. So am I the asshole for just telling her off and that it's her problem to deal with?
That's the only thing, is that I have no clue if it's like a legal tie.
No, I don't think so.
I don't think there is. I might be wrong on that, but if there's no legal tie, like legally speaking, you don't have to do shit. Then,
I'm pretty sure and listen.
We're not lawyers, we're not accountants. We don't know jack of shit.
At all. I'm stupid as fuck.
Yeah.
I got 2 brain cells in my head, but I'm pretty sure Parent Plus loans are in the parent's name.
Yeah.
And then you figure it out with your kid.
Eventually, yeah.
I don't, because usually I thought Parent Plus loans were for rich motherfuckers that the parents are just going to pay off the loan.
Let me look. I'm actually curious now because I have no fucking clue.
Like, I don't think normally it's like, I don't think normally it's that the kid pays off the parent. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I get what you mean. Yeah.
But maybe it's not. Maybe that is how it is. If it is, it's fucked.
Yeah. Okay.
That's
so
fucked.
Parent Plus.
I guess it's to stop the kid from immediately signing up for a loan as soon as they become an adult.
Yeah. What's a Parent Plus loan? Direct Plus loans are federal loans that parents of dependent undergraduate students can use to help pay for college or career school. Plus loans can help pay for education expenses not covered by other financial aid. There's actually someone that's asking, do parents have to pay back? A Direct Plus loan made to you as a parent cannot be transferred to your child. You are responsible for repaying the loan. Can I ever postpone making loan payments? Yes, under certain circumstances, you may receive a deferment or forbearance, which allows you to temporarily stop or lower your payments. So wait, also the loan isn't in the guy's name.
No. It's in the mom's name.
It's in the mom's name, so it is still the mom's responsibility.
Yes. I mean, and that's why I chose this, because I was like, this is so funny. This is amazing.
Wild.
This is baller as fuck.
Yeah, you gotta stop paying that. Yeah, you're making the right choice to not pay. Wow.
Yeah.
That's
you're
good.
So bigoted.
If you're such a bigot that you'd rather not talk to your own son,
who's paying off your loans,
who's been paying off your loans, got you a car apparently.
Yeah.
And now you have to talk to him because you want a new car, and it's like, hey, you got to pay off these $11,000. Listen, you got to pay $11,000 so I can buy a new car, man. I got to do it.
Like, I do want to emphasize, like, these stories, we don't know anyone involved in these stories.
No, of course not.
And I'm not saying that anyone expects us to know anything deeper than what's on Reddit and you can find yourself. But they're just beautiful tableaus of the most selfish people you've ever heard of in your entire life.
Yeah, being the most, You
took out a $40K loan, and then you cut off the person who's going to pay it for you.
Yeah, that if
because
you break
you're
the arrangement.
A fucking idiot.
Yeah.
And you're that fucking bigoted.
Yeah.
That's insane.
As per usual, capitalism is the problem, but there are bad faith actors in capitalism that make it worse.
Exactly.
And Jesus Christ.
Well, have you ever heard from a boomer or an older Gen X person, silent generation, that type, who says to you it was a verbal contract? I feel like I've heard that once or twice. Your word, you know?
No. That's the thing is never one thing we did learn from that podcasting panel was always have it written down.
You're so right though.
You need it written down. Yeah. That's the thing.
Get dunked on if you haven't written it down.
You need proof. You need electronic or paper proof that you did something.
That's some good fucking advice.
That was good advice. Yeah. You can't just if shit happens behind closed doors, or if you just do it verbally and there's no account of what's going on, the amount of I said this. Well, no, I said this. No, I'm not going to do that. Yeah,
who's going to actually a judge is going to be your name is on the loan.
Yeah, your name's on the loan. You're the one that's responsible for paying it.
Yeah,
and you can't even transfer the loan. You can't even transfer the fucking loan.
You can't even do that apparently. So this person was going to fucking spend all this time trying to transfer a loan that's in their own mother's name, who is disrespected them deeply.
Yeah.
And they're going to try and get it transferred over. So they were going to waste all their time just to listen to someone be like, no, you can't do that.
You can't even do that. Boop. Yeah.
No, you don't need
to fuck that.
The whole point of not the beauty of someone being like, I don't want to talk to you anymore, is that you don't have to deal with their bullshit anymore either.
Exactly.
Because everyone has bullshit. Is you decide whether or not you can deal with it based on the amount of respect, love, dignity, I don't know, camaraderie, friendship that they give you. And then fucking, you know, if you do that, you know, that relationship, you know, shit.
Yeah.
Not saying that all relationships are transactional. I know how that sounds. This is why I'm bad at talking.
No, it's okay. No, I get what you're saying, though. You know? I get you. Yeah.
Yeah. It's just, if the mom is like, oh, no, actually, fuck you. Fuck an integral part of you as a human being.
A part, again, that you cannot change.
Can you pay off this money,
Can you still pay off this loan?
No!
I'm still not going to love you, but I would love...
Still not going to accept you for who you are.
I love some of that gay money you got. I just...
love that gay money.
I hate the gays. I love gay money, though.
I love gay money
money's
so
regular
much.
money. It's almost as good as straight money.
Almost. Yeah. Jesus
God,
Christ.
I hate bigots. Solved it, though.
It's fun.
You know, I can't actually make that joke because of the PC woke crowd, actually. Yeah.
Yeah, the cancel culture.
The cancel culture, yeah. It's crazy, yeah. Respecting gay people. It's woke. All right.
Okay.
Last story of the night. It's a simple one, I guess. Oh, fucking no, man. I just want to read. Am I the asshole for taking our son to Build-A-Bear without my wife? Long story short, wife mentioned to me a few months ago that she would like to take our son, 2 years old, to Build-A-Bear. I said, yes, I bet he'd enjoy that, and that was the end of it being brought up. Fast forward to today, my sister and her husband are in town for the first time in years. They live out of the country, and we made plans months ago to meet them halfway from where they are staying to spend the day with them. We planned for an indoor water park, and my wife planned to come along with my parents. Well, a few weeks ago, my wife signed up for a volunteer program that would make her miss the trip to see my family, which is fine because we have lots of other opportunities coming up to see them. I say no problem, we'll miss you. Yesterday, we found out the water park is closed and needed to find something that could be entertaining for a 2-year-old and the adults while allowing us to still catch up. We decided to walk around a mall before getting lunch together. While walking around, my son sees a Build-A-Bear workshop and communicated in his own way that he wanted to do that. We go in, we made 3 bears. One is mommy, one is daddy, one is my son.
That's kind of
cute. And my son can't wait to show them to mommy, and honestly, neither can I.
No.
Yeah.
That's cute.
In my mind, we did something with the thought of her even though she wasn't there, while doing something she thought our son would enjoy. My wife is livid that I would do it without her. She never communicated to me that she wanted to do it with him herself, and it was only brought up once casually months ago that Build-A-Bear was even on her radar. I feel awful, but I also feel like she bailed on this pre-planned trip for something she didn't have to do and feels left out after the fact and is taking it out on me. Am I an asshole? I certainly feel terrible now that I know she wanted to be there for a Build-A-Bear, but it's not like we made a plan to do it without her or even discussed the idea more than once casually. To me, it seems just like a miscommunication, but she seems crushed and I don't even know what to do other than apologize to her.
So this one, I have read this one.
You did? Okay.
Yeah. So I didn't know how to respond to it because I can see, and maybe I'm an asshole too. Maybe me the asshole. Huh? But no, yeah, I could see myself being like, oh yeah, Build-A-Bear, remember someone said that, and then we'll go, and then that person be like, I wanted to do it with you, especially if it's about your kid and they're young and you want to do
have
the
one
memories.
Of those memories, yeah.
I do think it's kind of an asshole thing to do. I don't think he did it intentionally, like maliciously.
I don't think so either. I will say I do think it's kind of
I think it's been months, and she said Build-A-Bear. I did see the comments on Reddit. People like, you're a fucking asshole because she said it. She literally said it. How else could you fucking blah, blah, blah? And it feels like the regular Reddit shit where they go and they underline the text and annotate it like it's a book.
Yeah, like it's an essay, yeah.
It's like, no, the story happened over a period of time, if it did actually happen.
Yeah.
The guy she said like, yeah, I want to do that. And then he was like, oh, yeah, okay, yeah, let's do that. And then later, and then he just thought about it once the plans got...
Yeah.
And then he just forgot.
I don't think it was intentional. I still think it's a little shitty in the sense of like I do think the wife wanted to do it.
Yeah, no, I agree.
And it seems like that moment is taken away from her in a sense.
It would be worse if she was like, oh, God, I really want to go to Build-A-Bear for like 5 months.
Yeah, and then it's like, all right, we'll do it eventually. Yo, let's go to Build-A-Bear. Oh, you're not coming? Awesome.
Oh, damn.
Let's go. Yeah.
I do think it's a little shitty of her to have plans and then to be like, no, I'm going to do this volunteer thing.
A little bit. I get
like
that too. Yeah.
Everyone's like a little bit shitty.
Yeah. I think that's maybe what I would say too. Yeah.
That's it. But it's like normal shitty. Like, I don't think it should be a blow up argument. You know what I mean?
I don't think so either. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think you should apologize maybe for like, bringing it, but also be like,
take her there again.
Yeah,
you know?
exactly. You know, there's plenty of other bears.
Yeah. I mean, it might not be the first time and that kind of sucks. But like the kid's still going to be excited to go.
Yeah, exactly.
You know?
Yeah, I feel that. I think, I will say I definitely don't agree with like Reddit being super harsh. I think maybe mostly asshole on that guy, but like still.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah. I don't know. I think like, I don't know. I don't even know why I picked that one, if I'm being honest. I don't know why I thought that would be interesting.
I was surprised because I don't think you asked me about it either because I would have said.
Oh, really?
Or maybe I didn't hear it and I forgot.
No, you know? I think that was one of the last ones I picked, and I think I didn't say the last two stories I had.
That's all good. No worries.
All right, hear me out. What if I picked a new one right now?
No, it's fine. I'm done with this.
What if we did another 50 minutes
and
20 minutes of that?
We got a whole afternoon that I'm excited to go enjoy.
Yeah, I have to go edit this for tomorrow. So yeah, we got to wrap this shit up. Well, a nice simple one to end on. You know?
I think it's pretty good. Yeah. I mean, if it was like we're planning to go to Build-A-Bear because my wife's not there, that would be different. Instead, it was, the plans changed and it's not my intent.
It was an accident. Yeah, it was just bad timing, I guess. Yeah.
Yeah, and Build-A-Bear's right there. We might as well go.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, and I don't think it's too bad, but I do think, it's a little shitty. I will say I do like the people in the comments that are like, how dare you? It's fucking Build-A-Bear.
Yeah, it's fucking Build-A-Bear, motherfucker.
The vibes are very much like, and I don't know because I'm not a parent.
Yeah.
I remember going as a kid. But I also remember all the adults in my life being like, who the fuck just buy a bear?
Yeah, just buy a bear.
What's the point?
What's the point of building something with your own hands?
Yeah. Bear. Like
ridiculous.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
And I do remember going and having I had a little cat, a little white cat stuffed animal.
I think my sister, the middle one, she worked at Build-A-Bear at the Rainforest Cafe.
She seems like she would be really good at working at Build-A-Bear.
Yeah, I think she would do, yeah.
Yeah.
And now she's having a kid.
No.
She's going to take that kid to Build-A-Bear, probably.
That's so fucking cute.
Do it. Take that kid to Build-A-Bear.
I'm gonna take your kid to Build-A-Bear for the first time.
Yeah,
rob you of your experience.
Yeah.
Bitch.
Got him.
Do him. Or do it.
Solved it, and that's our show.
Hell yeah.
Sarah, the alligator's going to ask you a question.
Oh.
What do you want to plug?
Okay.
Don't fucking talk back.
I didn't. I
fucking hear you.
I'm so terrified. There's an alligator in the studio.
Nom. I'm happy that people like my nom 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 peanuts in one of the TikToks that we did.
Nom 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 peanuts.
The allergies one, yeah. Yeah.
Okay, all right.
Yeah, I'm happy.
You can follow me at That's So Hearin on pretty much any social media site. What about you, Josh?
I'm Joshua Chinland on most social medias as well. Guy named JC on Twitch. I'm streaming again. I streamed last week. It was fun.
Yeah, it was really good.
People came out, and I really appreciate that.
Yeah.
And consider Prime subbing or subscribing in general. Give me money. Check out a podcast. We'll save this on Instagram. ABWSTR on TikTok. ABWSTR Productions on YouTube.
Yes.
A podcast will save this relationship on all podcasting platforms. If you enjoyed the show, like, comment, subscribe to the Gosh Darn Bell. Check us out. Check out our coffee line at straightovercoffee.com. Go to our Patreon and buy me a coffee at those websites /ABWSTR. Thank you all those lovely comments last week. And
yes, thank you so much.
Shout out to everybody who saw us at MakeaCon.
Yeah, hell yeah.
And
you guys are dope.
I think that's everything. All the links to all of our different causes are down in the description down below. Enjoy the rest of your day.
Yes. Thank you. Bye-bye. So Gator, what's it like being a Gator, dude?
That was pretty good. I chomp. I eat.
You eat and chomp? Yeah.
Eat and chomp, and then I roll over.
Aw, that's cute.
Especially when I have prey in my mouth so I can drown them.
Is that real?
Yeah, death rolls, I think.
Oh, shit. Okay.
If I'm not mistaken, that's what they do. It's either crocodiles or gators do the death rolls, where they chomp you and then they just fucking swing you around.
Holy shit.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Josh likes gators, everybody.
Like gators, yeah. That's why I spent $105 on
this fucking. It's worth it.
It's worth it. Handmade, good on them.
The little stubby legs are so cute.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that's the whole reason. That's what brings it together. Yeah,
it truly does.
All right, the gator's coming for you guys.
Oh no!
No,
guys,
it's in 3D.
Guys, get out of there! Oh no!